Welcome, everybody.
How you doing?
Bulls fans, thank you so much. And we are, wait a minute. All right, are you ready? This is day 2. We are covering of Codex Space Marine Week. We have the Codex. We are doing games for you guys, doing all kinds of stuff. Yesterday, we had, we got to see the Ultramarines take on a, counts as Raven Guard army. So we got to see 2 Marine armies from the new book fighting each other and got to see how everything interacted, and it was cool. Today we're doing a very different army. We are doing Aeldari. So we have our 2 champions playing the Ultramarines today with a mostly Primaris army. We have Solstice.
Hey.
All right. In the other corner, we have the Master of Disaster, the 3-time Ultimate Craft World SmackDown champion,
Aeldari!
Oh, good.
Hey everybody, I'm Adam Harry. I'm going to be playing my Ulthway Eldar army.
All right.
That has been shamed off tables all over the world, so I brought it out here today for you guys.
All right. We're back.
Aww.
So we're going to have Craft World Aeldari versus Ultramarines, and as usual,
Battle of the U's.
yes, and it's all dark. It's all dark colors. It's
Yeah.
all dark colors. And as usual, behind in the producer chair we have Jan.
Hello!
Hey, everybody. Greetings to Tavern Save Point, Samurai, Ned Marcus, Dunkel Draken, Bjorn Fjord, and Virum. Thank you for those follows. Welcome to the Dunkel.
Welcome to you
Welcome.
guys. Awesome. We are going to be here. We're going to play this game all the way out. This is a 5-turn game. We are using the new. Let me grab it. We are using the new Open War cards that just came out. These are super awesome, and you should get them. They're super good for pickup play.
Yeah, they've been pretty fun. They really add a neat flavor to the game.
So I'm going to go
What does it
over.
taste like?
Salt.
Wow, that's your unique flavor. I was going to say watermelon. Is it tutti frutti?
No, it's because I'm so salty.
So
So
Jen,
much salt.
let's go to our overhead camera real quick so I can explain the mission and the board and what's going on. Okay, guys, we are doing quartered deployment. So this quarter over here is the Ultramarines. That quarter over there, as you can see, that is Ulthway. And then these 2 quarters are unoccupied. The center of the table is basically right there. And we are playing 2. We have drawn our 2 cards from that deck. Our objective is Glory Seeker. I'm going to read this out for you guys right now. Each player adds up the power rating of all enemy units that are destroyed during the battle, doubling the power rating for units that are characters, vehicles, or monsters. At the end of the 5th battle round, the player with the highest total wins. So this is just both sides are going to be out there trying to kill each other's
Everything.
characters, vehicles, and monsters, and going for the glory.
You know, what's interesting about that is because we're playing a point game, but it does specifically say count power.
That is correct, because it's easier to keep track of the
right,
points.
yeah, certainly. So
Yeah.
I just wonder if that'll be like a balance factor.
Both of our armies are 2,000 point armies, and we'll go over them in just a second. And then we have our twist card. And
What a twist!
every mission has a twist. Jen, you can bring us back.
No one cares about this anymore. Now we're on to the front cam.
We have our twist card, so every mission has one kind of cool, weird little special rule to give it some spice. And today we are using restoratives, or restoratives. Each player may pick a friendly unit at the start of their turn. That unit regains D3 lost wounds. So you guys have little have med packs all over the place.
And there's no restrictions on that? It's
There's-
just unit?
Yep, any
Awesome.
unit.
Yeah, so
I
you
have
can
a-
inject your vehicles with drugs.
I
good.
have a funny feeling that some people are going to be using their restoratives to help keep their characters, vehicles, and monsters alive.
Possibly.
No.
Just
This game
maybe.
seems to speed up quickly.
Exactly.
More puns. We were having a whole pun.
All
thing
right, so
before
there is our
stream
mission,
started.
guys. Ulthway has won the roll off to go first.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go over our armies really quickly first.
Sure.
Adam, let's go ahead and start off first. What do you got?
A lot of my stuff is actually off the board, but I'll go through it real quick with you
Join
guys.
the club.
Yep. I have my Autark on a Jetbike Skyrunner. He's got a laser lance, force shield, and fusion pistol. I've got the Avatar of Cain hanging out as well.
Ooh,
Just
nice.
straight
So
up because
shiny.
he's cool. Farseer's in one of the rides with the Wraith Guard. The Wraith Guard are 5 Wraith Guards with Wraith Cannons. There's nothing
Nice.
crazy there. And those 2 units of Wraith Guards are going to be in the 2 Falcons that are on the table. The Falcons are equipped with... that's Wave Serpents, not Falcons. The Wave Serpents are equipped with, as you see them, so twin scatter lasers, shuriken cannon, and the Serpent Shield. They also have the crystal targeting matrices on all of the vehicles.
Ooh.
That was something that I noticed when the last couple games we played at Aeldari, they weren't rocking that. But the crystal targeting matrix just says when they move and fire heavy weapons, if they're firing at the closest enemy unit, they don't suffer the -1 to hit.
Nice.
So I think that's pretty valuable for the.
That's pretty spicy.
So 2 Wave Serpents, exact same. 2 Falcons, these are the exact same. The Falcons are going to come with a pulse laser, scatter laser, and shuriken cannon as well.
So the default 7th edition.
Yeah,
setup.
well, not 7th, like 5th,
Okay.
5th edition Falcons, which is when I had to retire this army. So, and then also I've got 3 units of Dire Avengers. Nothing crazy there, just 5 men with Avenger shuriken catapults. And I have a 5-manned Fire Dragon unit with the Dragon's Breath Flamer, which
Nice.
I like, versus the Fire Pike, and then 4 fusion guns. And they're going to be they're in this Falcon, and then this Falcon has a unit of Dire Avengers in it as well. And then I've got 5 Dire Avengers just hanging out here. I built this list not knowing what exactly we were doing, so I wanted to have some objective scorers and some stuff with punch. So
it is a solid list. Any list that has, you have a Farseer and the Avatar, so that's going to be, and an Autarch, so you got the trinity of HQs there.
Yeah, I just figured.
So you got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, again, didn't know what I was getting into. I knew all those units were pretty solid. So there we go.
Looking good. Matt, let's talk about the new, your new Ultramarines army.
Real quick too.
What else you got?
Points wise, I know we were playing 2,000 points. I'm a little short, so don't worry about it.
It's okay.
We're not judging you on height here.
Right.
We're good.
It's about
We're
skill.
good. We're good.
All right, so I'll start with off-board because that's easy.
Okay.
If you were joining us yesterday, I believe nothing has really changed.
It's fair. It's pretty similar. You've made a couple tweaks.
Yeah.
To one of your HQs.
Yeah.
So let's go over
All
that.
right, so off-board I have a Terminator squad with Terminator Captain. I have a mini squad of Reavers.
There's 3 of them.
Right, there's 3 of them, just because apparently that's all.
That's all we could get our hands on.
That is all. There are no more Reavers within like 100 miles of Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
So that's all we can get.
And then I have my Incessor squad.
Inceptors.
Inceptor squad.
I know it's gonna drive
Wanna
you
get 'em?
crazy.
All right,
And there's how many of them?
and that's 6.
So that's a full squad of Inceptors. So
yeah. So they're all off. They'll pop in later as
the
they
Eldar
do.
in particular are going to be really worried about those because that's a crazy amount of.
It's a lot of shots.
It's a lot of strength 5 shooting, which is what the Eldar doesn't like.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, they don't like getting shot. Period. So.
Well, it's true.
Well, who does? Well,
Right.
I'm sure some. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
No judgment.
Moving on.
So, back here I have my big old Redemptor Dreadnought. Big,
Yeah.
fancy,
So cool.
scary,
Very nice.
nice, tall model. Very exciting to see.
Yes.
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, that's a good 5-6 inches tall. That's
Okay.
cool. All right, so over here I have my librarian, my Primaris librarian,
Looking good.
hanging out with some
Intercessors.
Intercessors.
There's so many eyes now.
I
All
Primaris
eyes.
Tech Marines.
with as much trouble as I have remembering names of things that I already know well, this is going to be a little dicey.
Ha 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 ha.
Dice, because dice.
Because dice.
I see.
Right, that
That's
was
cute.
definitely on
That's
purpose.
cute.
Yeah.
So, and then up here I have my Primaris Ancient,
Mm-hmm.
my Captain in Gravis armor, my Hell Blasters,
Yep.
Hell.
another Incessor squad. Did I get that one right?
Intercessors.
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 They intercede.
That's not
Interceders.
a word.
I know.
I mean, it is now.
They did make that word up.
Yeah, that's fine. And then just some generic assault squads. Las cannon up here.
A 5-man tactical squad.
Yeah, 5-man tactical squad
Las
with
cannon.
a las cannon, and then
10 men.
right, and then a 10-man down here.
And those guys
with-
have what?
They have a Melta and a Flamer.
Sweet. And then
And then way back, tucked under here, I don't think you can really tell.
It's
What?
either a special or a heavy. Whatever. It's fine. I don't
fine.
care.
It's fine.
We're cheating.
Yeah.
And then I got my Primaris
Surprising no
Lieutenant
one.
tucked back in
the
here.
lieutenant right there. All right, so that is
And I think
the.
that's everything. But the one fun, awesome thing that I lucked into here. So
Ooh.
my captain, I used the fancy new
Stratagem Chapter
that is
Masters.
the stratagem is just called okay. The stratagem is called Chapter Master, so I turned my captain into a Chapter Master, so now everyone in 6 inches of him rerolls all failed hit rolls.
Instead of just one.
Instead of just rerolling ones.
And that cost you 3
and then
command
it
points.
should have cost me 3 command points, but because I picked that chapter tactic for Ultramarines where I get to roll a d6, 5 plus, I don't spend the command point, I lucked out. I rolled 2 5s and a 6, spent 0 command points, so I got a free Chapter Master.
So both of these armies, so he spent the 3 command points, upgraded to the Chapter Master, still starting the game with 6 command points.
Nice.
Pretty excited.
Pretty jerky. But Adam is going to be going first.
For now.
For now, he won the roll-off, so we're about to start the game. All you people over on Facebook Live, come on over. The game is going to continue. We're going to be playing all afternoon.
We're going to play
Space
till we're
Marine
done.
Codex. All you Eldar fans, all you Space Marine fans, come on over here.
Ow!
Jen is a huge giant Eldar fan, and
I really am.
she wants you to come.
We're
with us.
already fighting in chat. It's great.
We are over. We're on twitch.tv/Bell of Lost Souls. Come on over. The game is going to continue, and we will see all you Facebook guys on the other side. Cool. Have a great one. See you soon.
But not you Twitch guys.
Not you Twitch guys.
Yeah, don't
you
worry.
all
See
stay
you right
right
now.
here.
Right.
All right, we're going to go to our overhead camera. We need to zoom way in, Jen, right on the center, where it is time to see. All right, Matt, are you going to attempt to seize?
I am going to attempt to seize.
Right there.
Right
there. All right.
Okay, good. We're
All right,
looking for a 6.
Drum roll, please.
I got
Oh
a
my
6.
God!
There it is.
It was a 6. It was a 6.
My turn.
Oh, wow.
Good stuff.
Seized. So you got the Chapter Master, and he got. It's okay. He's gonna have no luck after
Yeah.
like.
Oh
20
no.
rounds.
This
It's all gone.
is how it goes. I start strong and then luck just dies off.
All goes south.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
So,
To you.
The Aeldari don't need to go first to win.
All right. Let's back us back out.
It helps though. It does.
Okay.
It does help.
right. Everyone likes going first.
So
I don't think I'm actually going to move a whole lot because I expect they will be moving into me pretty well. But I'm going to get...
Jen, can you back
Sticking
out?
Points donated 6 bits for good game battle.
Excellent.
Thank you, Sticking Points. So let's just sort of get into a good position here so that when things pop up, I don't even know.
That guy can move 8. He's
Right.
fast.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to leave them out. Well, alright, so I might advance into... Well, how far is that? That's not real far.
Tavern Save Point says, question, are Wraith Knights worth the points?
Yes. Short answer. Short answer. Yes.
Long answer, yes.
Yes.
Wraith Knights are still great. The only reason I didn't bring one today was because we've been playing with it a lot. So he's actually back here overwatching the game, just hanging out. So decided not to bring him in this game. Plus, it didn't fit with my old one. I actually have a different Wraith Knight, but
Oh yeah.
I decided to go with the Wraith Guard because those guys haven't been getting a lot of love lately. So I wanted to bring them out and shoot some stuff with them.
So I noticed that your army has like a really nice kind of a gray finish.
Yeah.
Did you airbrush that, or is that just dust from neglect?
It's a little bit of both. But
Okay.
no, I actually didn't have an airbrush. I used a can of gray spray paint
Oh wow.
from the top, and I was just really careful with it.
You did like kind of like
Yeah.
faux zenithal shading.
Yeah, that was me with a can of spray paint. That was not airbrush.
That's really impressive for like out of a can.
Yeah, out of a can.
That's really hard to do.
Assault Squad
I screwed up a couple of
6.
times,
Yeah.
but
Viz Lugers and Fartide, thank you for those follows. Welcome to the Belfry.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Fartide. That sounds like someone who's an Eldar player.
Yeah.
A Tau player.
Taudar.
A Tau.
Taudar player?
Are you a Taudar player? If you are, welcome.
That's right.
You need to be rooting for Adam Harry.
What's the
All game.
That's right.
What's the movement to get up to here?
3.
Just 3. Okay. Because I might.
He can't get up there.
No, I think I want to just get these guys around here then.
Sure.
Dunkle Draken says, question on the new codex.
Absolutely.
Just read somewhere that rifleman dreads are not in anymore.
Correct. Well, mostly correct.
Yeah, that is correct. So I'm going to look up dreadnoughts for you right now, while Matt is going ahead and doing all of his moves. Adam and I can look at them here. So
real quick, a rifleman dread is the twin autocannon.
it's effectively any dreadnought that has 2 of the same ranged
Right.
weapon on both of its arms,
Yeah.
which used to be something that you could do on normal dreadnoughts. So a dreadnought has an assault cannon and a dreadnought close combat weapon. You can replace
And the Stormbolter by default.
you can replace the assault cannon with a dreadnought heavy weapon. You can replace the dreadnought close combat weapon with a stormbolter and a missile launcher.
Oh no, you can replace the close combat weapon stormbolter hand with a missile launcher.
Right.
And then last but not least, you can replace a stormbolter with a heavy flamer. So if you go to the heavy weapon options real quick,
Right.
which are at the front now.
Yep. Which is right here. Right there.
Yeah. Heavy weapon options for dreadnought heavy weapons, assault cannon, heavy plasma cannon, multi-melta, twin las cannon.
Right.
So just based on those options, you can replace the assault cannon with
either of
an
those.
assault cannon, a heavy plasma cannon, multi-melta, or twin las cannon, and then the missile launcher would just replace the dreadnought close combat weapon. So yes, the basic rifleman dread is no longer a thing.
Exactly. So you can do a fire support dreadnought, which will be the missile launcher and another ranged weapon, but you can't do the dual matching ones.
Now, to be fair, this is just Codex Space Marines.
Correct.
We don't know what's going to be in Codex Grey Knight, which is kind of where the
rifleman
dread kind of was a thing.
kind of original, and you can tell they're doing this because they're basing it off the models because because the only way originally to actually build a rifleman dreadnought was you had to get the bits off Forge World.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, I don't have it on hand, but I'm pretty sure that you probably can still build rifleman dreadnoughts out of the Forge World book. Like you could get like a relic dreadnought and do all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah.
But these ones in the Codex.
We have the thing. Oh, grab it real fast.
He's gonna go check.
Farseer,
Farseer, Adam, Harry.
Astartes.
Okay, cool.
So
We are looking to see.
should look in the index first.
That would help.
So
The Dipsus Astartes.
let's check the relic.
Dreadnoughts.
So the the Dreadio Dreadnought's
Not
different.
that one.
Yeah, no. Just let's check Relic Contemptor or just Mortis Dread. Mortis Dread's different.
Yeah,
Mortis Dread's probably our best bet.
that's what I think.
Let's see. Yeah, that's equipped with 2 twin heavy bolters, so that's
Right
4
there.
heavy bolters.
So yes.
And then that can exchange its heavy bolters for 2 identical weapons from the following weapons. So that's the Mortis Dreadnought available from the Forge World stuff. So I guess
you can still do it. It's 8 power level, but you need this book. It's not in the Space Marine Codex.
Correct. So Forge World stuff.
So you're still good. If you got the models, you're still good.
Yep.
It's the onslaught cannon.
Yeah, the onslaught cannon is the little one, and the heavy onslaught cannon
So
is
the only thing I'm currently in range is with the las cannon.
Yep.
So I think I'm just going to take a shot on your wave. Run.
Wave Serpent.
So we're done moving?
Serpent. Yeah.
Okay.
There wasn't a whole lot of moving.
All right.
You sort of got this assault squad into a better position. I moved these guys up.
I like it.
Dreadnought, and then I'm just going to take a...
Into the shooting phase. So this guy right here.
No Psychers?
He does, but
18
they're all out
inch.
of range.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I never picked my psychics.
You should
I
pick
might-
your 2 powers.
I'm definitely taking Psychic Scourge.
I'm
because
taking
that
Doom
one's
and Guide
super
because
rad.
I'm Eldar.
Yeah.
Because
What about Smite?
Is that even that's already there.
You get
so-
Smite automatically.
because I'm not drunk.
Hot.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah.
Give it time. It's early in the afternoon.
All right, Dax has a question.
Yes,
Hey.
Dax.
Since I probably won't be around for the question and answer,
Okay.
question on successor chapters.
Yes.
I get that they use the rules of their parent chapters, but what about characters and their rules? Example, I'm playing Nova Marines and included Guliman in my army. Am I able to use his rule that only affect Ultramarines?
Yes.
Te-
Short answer is yes.
I mean, technically no, but no one's going to call you.
Well, technically, it's actually in the stratagems and the chapter tactics section where it's like if you're a successor chapter, just use your parent chapter
Right.
stuff. So.
Yeah. So basically, when you build your army list and formally write it down on paper, if your army is painted as a successor chapter, you're just going to say these are Ultramarines.
Basically, yeah.
Now, if you're like a super fluff stickler and you're like, no, my guys are Nova Marines, and I'm going to specifically, when I fill out my army roster and submit it to like a tournament organizer, say that my chapter name is Nova Marines, then you wouldn't be able to use.
Well, at the same time, you wouldn't take.
But you wouldn't do
Yemen,
that.
So, but you
Okay.
you can use them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Overall, you're fine.
The 2 psychic powers I'm taking is Psychic Scourge and Fury of the Ancients.
Yep. Those are both awesome.
Yeah.
Both of which are out of range right now.
Right.
Okay, so shooting, we have a
I think the las cannon
las
is
cannon?
the only thing that can potentially get anywhere, and I'm
And
firing
who-
it on that Wave Serpent.
all right.
Yeah. About 3 feet out. So
You are in range. All right, cool. Here we go.
Gangrel wants to know, Bobby G,
That
has he
is-
changed in the Codex?
Nope, identical.
Yep.
Uh,
Hit.
What is your toughness?
That's a great question. I think it's 6. You
So
probably win me on 3.
you're strength 9.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah. Last cannons are strength 9.
You go.
So you need a 3 up. Here we go.
Yeah.
That is a
That is a 2. That did not
You
wound.
do not double my toughness
No.
on my wave serpent.
I'm
Are
sorry.
you sure
Which
it's
is
not
toughness 7.
not toughness 4?
It's not toughness 4.
No, if
Right.
only.
If
So,
only.
And if that was a 1, the lieutenant could have helped. But it was
You're
a
right.
2.
I didn't do poorly enough.
Yes, that is correct. You were merely.
Just a little bit.
Mediocre. That's what
Right.
that
Yes, you were.
was, unfortunately.
Yes. You were mediocre, not pathetic.
No,
So
darn
the
it.
lieutenant couldn't help.
Maybe next time I'll be more pathetic. But I think that's it for me then.
Okay. Then we are. That is the fastest top
Yeah,
of 1
right?
we've ever had.
Well, yeah, because he's real tucked back into that corner. And
Yep.
There's not a whole lot I can do about it.
Okay, so we are done with. There's obviously no leadership checks to take. We are on to the bottom of turn 1 to the Eldar. All right, we
Wow,
want
that's
to.
so quick compared to yesterday.
We want to see
Right?
all of you Eldar players cheering
Yes.
Yeah.
for the man, the
Yes.
legend, Adam Harry,
Yeah.
the man who went across the world,
Across
played
the road.
across the world, went to Nottingham, England.
You're just not gonna let me
I'm
live
not.
that down.
I'm not.
No, ever.
He
I mean,
played-
I won,
He-
so whatever.
You're kind
but
of a big deal.
I'm not.
Went
I
to
know
Games
kind of
you're-
Workshop, fought for Bowles' honor.
Well,
He defended us, and then came back.
defended us from the super nice guys I was
We've got
I
1,
know.
2,
I know.
3, 4
Totally.
cheers, 5 cheers for the Eldari so far.
Hey!
And then all you Imperial loyalists,
Come
you better be giving Matt
on.
all the love.
Come on.
All right, so real quick too, just we haven't really had a whole lot of wave serpents on the stream, so I want to go over them real fast.
Sure.
Tough 7, 13 wounds, which is pretty saucy. They have a 16-inch move base, and they drop down as you take damage down to 8 at the minimum. So they're pretty quick. They do have the Serpent Shield, which is back. So the Serpent Shield, any damage suffered by a Wave Serpent from a ranged weapon is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 1.
Oh, nice.
In addition, once per battle, Wave Serpent can discharge its Serpent Shield. If it does so, roll on d6. On a 2+, the nearest visible enemy unit within 24 suffers d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
The Wave Serpent then gains no benefit for this ability for the remainder of the turn. It will explode, or it can explode as an option,
Sure.
and then it is a hover tank. So
Nice.
you always measure from the hull, not the base, because it's floaty.
So
So
it's floaty. I like it.
yeah, just wanted to go over those real quick.
A totally fair and good implementation of what the energy of what the Wave Serpent's energy shield was from way back in the early.
It used to be stupid, and
in
then
the-
it was
in the
not good. And,
Yeah, in the early 90s, Wave Serpents originally came from Epic, is where they first came from, and they had an energy shield that kind of worked pretty similar to that. And then, in past editions, it got crazy and got insane, and they've definitely dialed it back to something. It's cool, it's fluffy, but it's not going to break the game
For the internet.
the way it has. That guy's going to fall down and
No,
break
that's
into
good.
a mill. Okay, all right. Good job. Good job.
All right, I'm gonna advance the
Falcon moving out.
the old Avatar.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think he moves 8 base.
The Avatar is faster than you think, and he has battle focus.
Oh,
He's
sweet.
charging like crazy.
He's gonna be shooting his.
Which is cool, right? Because
So-
I always envisioned that the Avatar, because he's like a big, molten statue who's been possessed of like molten iron, is like slow and ponderous. But apparently, he's really fast, which makes him even that's just like a cool concept in the fluff.
All right, Tavern Save Point wants to know.
Okay.
Says, my brother just got his Eldari and wants to know, against Blood Angels, should he pick up more vehicles, close range, elites, or long range firepower?
Wow, what does the Blood Angels bring in?
Yeah, that's too open of a question because both the Blood Angels and the within each of those categories, the Eldar like within the elites category, the Eldar can go in really different directions.
Yeah.
So I guess the better question would be, what does your brother already have in his Eldar army?
What does he want to do?
And what does he want to do? Like, does he want to build a gunline army that stays back and shoot? Does he
He
want to
says
build?
lots of assault and death company.
Oh, so he wants to punch stuff.
Well, the Blood Angels
Dread.
is Dreadnoughts and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Death Company. So
Ooh.
so as an Eldar player, you don't want to try to out assault that. You want to just blow that away.
Yeah.
I would say if you're going to fight that, here's my advice, which is the standard advice that all doctors give to their Eldar patients, which is
Take 2 Advil.
take
Call
2
him back.
hemlocks and call me in the morning. So
I love that.
so-
That needs to be a shirt.
So tell him what you don't want to do against. If you're fighting against a guy and he has a Blood Angels army and it's just constantly full of Death Company who are insane, crazed killers that are really fast and they'll kill you in assault, and close combat Dreadnoughts, you want to use your phenomenal speed and Eldar firepower. You want to build an army that's going to dance about 12 to 24 inches away from them, be able to back up every turn and gun them down. So you want anything in the Eldar army that has is fast and has maximum firepower.
Maximum effort firepower.
So I would say
I'm not
you
wearing
want
that shirt
you want
today.
things like
No, it's just fine.
you want things like hemlocks. You want things like
Keep in mind too, like if you're building an army just to beat one army, you're gonna be in trouble when you go against your paper rock scissors match.
That's true.
Too, so
yeah. Don't build an army that's super extreme.
yeah,
Throw all of your eggs in one basket and then cross your fingers.
yes.
Says the orc player.
Says the imperial.
What?
Says the imperial player trying to give advice to the elder.
I do love that
So-
shirt. Where did you get that schnazzy shirt?
The internet.
Well,
That's
I
his-
figured.
That's his orc
Where
shirt.
on the
Yeah.
internet?
No, Amazon.
All right,
Yep.
Psychers. My Psycher's actually in the vehicle,
I
so
wanted
that's
to
not gonna
order
help.
for
No.
because
I
2
believe
weeks
they said
ago
you can cast it
I
sometimes,
was playing
but it only
orcs,
affects the view.
and I wanted to
Yeah.
have an orc shirt by then, but
So
I
this is again Wave Serpent with
couldn't
Wraith
find
Guard,
one in
Wraith Guard.
time, and then the internet
on the
sometimes is slow.
on the
Yeah.
on the two
So, but now I got
on
it.
the two Falcons, just to be safe, can you put like one model like directly behind them?
Yeah,
just so
yeah.
we know, because it's gonna get confusing.
Yeah.
Ad-
Just so I know.
Adam
who's
Perry's
what.
gonna be really nice. You don't have to do this, but we're gonna put the Wave Serpents are both carrying Wraith Guard, so it doesn't matter. But the Falcons are carrying things that are different, so he's gonna put
Dire Avenger in that one. The Fire Dragons are in here.
Yeah.
With the Fire Dragons are metal, so I don't want to put one out.
right. 'Cause
That guy's plastic. If he falls, I'll just fix it. It's
yeah.
fine.
So
Um,
the Falcon that is carrying the Dire Avengers, you can't actually see it, but there is a Dire Avenger right here. It's this one. There's a Dire Avenger on top of it, so once it moves a couple more inches, you guys will be able to actually see on camera which one is which.
Just so I don't have to keep being like, wait, which one has which?
Because we don't do any of that
Shenanigans.
yeah.
Shenanigans.
All right.
Kirsch
that food.
Awesome and LXGO313, thank you for those follows.
Guys, thank you so
Welcome.
much.
Free.
Welcome. We're
You
we're
can
doing
join
Space
us.
Marine Week all week. Can I have that book, please?
All day, every day.
Suppose.
All day, every day. We're here.
Until we don't anymore, and then we do other stuff.
Alrighty. So
Until the next codex
so
come down.
Adam
it all
is
starts
mov-
over.
Adam
Yes.
is moving out. His Farseer is in the vehicle, so I think he's going to go right over the psychic phase.
I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Who needs it?
All right. So
Not this guy.
Can you let me see this real quick? Okay. So you're going to proceed straight to the shooting phase?
I'm going. I'm just gonna start shooting.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So this real quick is the Wave Serpent is going to fire. Let's fire at the guys with the las cannon because they shot me back. So.
No.
All right.
Well, actually, these guys are kind of in the open. So.
They are in cover.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're touching it. For
All right.
this
We'll,
one.
we'll shoot these guys. Sure.
They're also in cover.
So shuriken cannon. Yeah. So, but there's 5 of them versus 10 of the other
Yes,
guys. So
that's
shuriken
correct.
cannon is the big
Numbers.
die. 8 little die are the scatter lasers.
We're going to put this dice tray right here so you guys can see it.
Perfect.
I moved, but I have the crystal tardy matrix.
No.
They
But-
may not be the closest, though.
But these are assault weapons.
So it doesn't matter.
Right. Well, hang on.
Well,
Actually,
no, they're not.
one of them is,
No.
isn't it? The shuriken cannon. Oh,
The-
I'm
the
thinking
sh-
shuriken
The shuriken,
cannon.
the shuriken
Catapults.
cannon is assault. The scatter lasers are heavy.
Right. So because they're not the closest, I don't get the
Right.
that. So the big dice are hitting on 4s.
Yes.
And little dice are hitting on 3s.
Okay,
Because
gotcha.
they're assault. So
Totally
they don't
makes
even-
sense.
Yep. All right, here we go. All right, hitting on 4s with the big dice, they all hit,
Yep.
and hitting on 3s with the little dice, they did not all hit. They're all strength 6, so I need 3s. And the big dice, if I get a 6 to wound,
And
it's
shurikens.
it's the
Shuriken,
roll. So.
and it becomes AP minus 3.
All right, so no 6s,
No 6s.
but 5 wounds on the top squad there.
Yeesh.
Okay. So
one-
you are Space Marines and you're in cover.
Yep. So I'm looking for
Those are all full saves?
2s.
Twos.
Regular save.
Twos.
Wow.
Yep.
Space Marines are tough.
Let's go.
Oh. All right. Got a 1. And there's nothing I think I can do about that. So
Nope.
pop.
Nope.
Just to double
You're
check
not within
the-
6 inches of an ancient. Nothing you can do.
Yep.
Shuriken cannon does not have a.
Might have minus 1, but
I don't think so. Shuriken cannons, no. It's all. It's,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
from
only
0
the
to
su-
3.
Yeah.
all right. So the
0
first
to
Wave
60.
Serpent has fired. This guy on this squad, and 1 Marine has been gunned off. Ah! Fell 2 stories down into
Alright.
the dirt. He's out of there.
He's actually alive. He's just so embarrassed.
That is
he's
the-
just gonna stay there.
That is the first blood of the game has been shed by Craftworld Ulfway.
I didn't get the point for first blood though, so
Yeah,
it's okay.
it's not the point. It's simply the first model killed. So
Okay.
can we have some Eldar cheers out there?
No, don't.
Cheers,
Don't.
cheers.
No, no, no,
Doing
don't.
it.
Don't do it. Don't do
One
it.
dead Ultramarine.
Okay, so I've got the Falcon,
Okay.
which is going to fire at the guys in the front, just because they're heavy weapons and they're closer, so
Okay.
I don't want the -1. I'm going to shoot the scatter laser, which is 36 inch range, so it's 4 shots from that. Pulse laser's 2 shots. So
Are you sure those guys are the closest? Than those
Oh,
guys?
that's a good question.
I think those intercessors are closer.
If that's the case, I'll fire at those
I'm
guys.
pretty
They're
sure
2 feet
they-
out. That means I can fire my heavy. Okay, so haha, that changes things.
No, I hate when things are changed. Change
So-
is scary.
I like your pink dice.
Thanks.
Nice.
I bring lots of dice because I have lots of different weapons.
They make me want to eat strawberry cake.
Yeah. So
I want cake
the
now.
Shuriken Cannon will be the pink die. The Pulse Laser will be the little blue die, and then the large blue die will be the the Scatter Lasers. Those these are the big Pulse Lasers.
All right, we got
Everything's hitting on 3s. Is all I'm trying to say.
All right, I'll hit, and that's on the intercessors.
Correct.
Okay.
They are 24.
Okay, so we have this guy here carrying the Dire Avengers. He's shooting at this squad of intercessors up here on the platform.
All right.
Beep, 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 beep.
Needing 3s.
Okay.
All right, and looking for 6s. All right, looking for 3s.
Threes.
You're tough 4 still, right?
3s and 2s on the pulse lasers.
Yeah, 3s and 2s on the Pulse Laser. All right, Pulse Laser gets a wound. Everything else, so it's going to be 4.
But there are no shuriken hits in them.
Well, they're hits, but these are so the Pulse Laser I believe is minus like 4.
It's pretty serious.
Yeah, it's bad times.
Well,
I think you'll still get your 6 though because of
You are in cover,
right.
so you have a 2-up save.
double checking. I'll have this all memorized by the end of the game, but for now, just double checking. I don't want to cheat, Matt. Okay, Pulse Laser is -3, so
All right.
and it does 3 damage.
So 5.
The other 4 wounds are just regular saves, straight up.
So you have 4 2-up saves, and that one is at -3. You said.
Correct.
So 2 and 5.
And 5. Yep. Which is pretty good odds against that.
That.
Okay, so you missed the table.
Hey.
Wow. Okay, so 2 guys.
Yeah,
fail.
I saved it. No, 2s and 5s.
2s and 5s.
Oh yeah,
Good.
yeah. Sorry, 2s and 5s.
Good to go.
Completely made it.
Ah, ha, ha.
Good rolling Ultramarines.
Yeah, no, that was pretty rad.
All right, moving on to
All right.
the next Ulthway vehicle.
I was all ready to use my ancient ability.
Oh!
There he goes.
Oh, no.
I like the way it just slid down, like it didn't topple. It just kind of like
Well, it's a hover tank.
It's a hover
it
tank.
like
Yeah.
skated its way down.
All right, that's super dangerous. I'm just gonna do that.
I guess I shouldn't have covered all those terrain pieces in oil.
Right?
Oh,
Right.
is that why?
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah, now we're getting into like James Bond spy level tactics.
Dun,
Just
dun,
oil
dun.
slicks everywhere.
All right, so same deal minus the cannon.
Okay.
They're on the intercessors again. Falcon on the intercessors.
I think the shuriken cannon's out of range.
It
on
is.
that one?
I'm
Okay.
not rolling that.
Gotcha.
Neato.
So 4 hits.
All right.
Looking for 2s on the pulse lasers and 3s on the other ones. So 2 pulse laser wounds and
Okay.
no wounds from the
Scatter lasers.
scatter
All right.
lasers.
What the
Alright,
2
so
pulse lasers
these are
do,
the
and those are
5.
-3s. Yep.
Right.
So 5s.
Hey!
Oh. Oh my god. Okay, all you guys out there in Bowls land. This is like there's like an eclipse, there's an equinox, something
Right.
is you like sacrificed a chicken last night. I
Right.
don't know what you did, but
No.
something is going on.
No, I didn't do nothing.
You sacrificed the chicken, didn't you?
It wasn't a chicken.
It was so great. Great.
We got Dax with the BAM emote.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
It's not quite. It's
6
because it was
scatter
5,
shots.
so
No,
it's just
that's-
like ba ba ba. The M is what makes it a 6.
Tavern Save Point says check if the dice are weighted.
No, don't. Please don't.
They're not weighted. They've been microwaved.
These dice
Oh.
came from Las Vegas.
Right.
So
They are legally the most balanced dice you can get.
4.
4 wounds?
4 wounds.
Full saves?
Full saves.
All right, looking for 2s.
2s.
Oh no!
There's a 1, so you
but-
take 1 wound.
Yeah, because all my big
Bull's
tucky.
Cat is in the house.
Thank you.
Can I get some hairy emotes from all
Hairy
of
emote,
our subs in
Harry's in the
chat,
house.
please?
Bull's
We got
cat
Bull's
is-
Cat in the house.
He's in the house.
All right.
Oh, he's
Taking
so
some
chatty
wounds.
today.
That's pretty much it for my shooting that I'm gonna pump out here. So
Cool.
that's it for me.
Can we get some cat cam in
Cat cam.
honor of our new
Just-
emote?
Right
Eventually.
Maybe. Oh yeah, here, bring him in.
Uh-oh. Here we
All right,
go.
everyone,
Do
hold
it.
on a second.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, look at that pushing face.
Cat.
Oh, look at him.
He's a.
He's being camera shy. Hi, Harry. Oh,
Aw.
sweet boy. Tavern Save Point, thank you so much for that subscription.
Oh,
Welcome to the
Tavern.
Pulse
Thank
family.
you very
Awesome.
much.
Thank you so much. That's
You should
huge.
now have access to the shiny, brand new Harry emote.
It was just
Right.
it was
Who
just
you just saw.
it was just approved by Twitch this morning. You can use it
Oh,
to
yeah.
encourage all of our gamers to roll better.
For those of you who are new to that emote, that is a roll better emote. You
I
spam
still
Harry when
haven't
you are
seen it.
giving judgment for people screwing up their rolls.
Roll better.
All right.
That's our motto.
Movement.
Yeah. He
So,
just used his
so
emote.
Jen, we are at the end. We're
Yeah,
on
no,
turn
no.
2.
Wow.
It is turn 2. The score is 0-0 currently.
I imagine
nothing
it's going
has
to
been-
ramp up.
Now,
or
is this
slow
another
down.
game that the only thing that
No.
counts for points? Okay.
No, this is in this game. There's going to be a big rolling tally.
It's going to go up pretty quick.
It's going to go up pretty
Yeah.
quick, but
And no command points yet.
and no command points spent at all. They both have 6,
All right.
So.
but it's about to
Sub-hype.
get it's about to get real right now.
Yeah, so.
Vendu's Hammerhand, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Belfry.
Oh, actually, Vandus Hammerhand.
Hammerhand,
That's
yes.
his name.
Vandus _ Hammerhand.
Vandus Hammerhand is a character from Warhammer 40,000.
Whoa, Bjorn Fjord, thank you so much for that sub. Welcome
Thank
to
you so much,
the
Bjorn.
family.
Thank you,
Oh, we
guys.
love subs.
You guys
Oh,
are totally
guys.
awesome.
That is-
Spam that Twitch emote.
Yay.
That's right. All cats, all the time. All you guys. While you're moving,
Yeah.
come up with your master plan.
Right.
Let's get your moving underway. While you're doing that, I'll be answering questions. What do you guys got?
Just before that, deep striking has to be done at the
End of the turn.
End of the movement.
And the
Okay.
movement phase.
Movement.
So
But
I want to make
guys-
sure
those guys can't
it
come
wasn't
in.
first because I didn't
Nope,
want to mess
no,
that up.
No.
Yep.
Okay, end of movement. So
End of
everyone else
movement.
is going to move first.
Solstice is a new graduate of the Ultramar Academy of Tactics.
Aw,
So he has a-
You can go
lovely.
to 8.
He's a newly.
Thank you.
He's actually represented on the board by this lieutenant.
One day he'll be a real
I'm gonna have.
Marine.
This is my power sword.
Oh, yeah.
But he's getting
I mean,
he's getting more dangerous
it's-
by the day.
It's just
Right.
a short sword right now, but as I get better, it gets
The
longer.
length of the sword.
I'm not going to make a joke
And that
about
is that is absolutely an innuendo.
I was going to
Oh.
say.
Terrible.
All right, we've got a new chatter. Steel City Wolf says, what are the chaplain's special rules?
The chaplain special rules. All right, here we go, guys. We're looking
Litanies
this up
of the
for you.
Angries is what he's doing.
Adam and I will be taking a look at the chaplains.
Who's in here?
That
That's the
is
Fire Warriors?
No, that is Wraithguard.
Wraithguard.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have. Wait a minute. Nope, that's Chaplain Grimaldus. Nobody cares about him.
Aww.
Oh.
That's rude.
I'm sure his mother does.
Only those Black Templars. So basic chaplains and then Primaris chaplains.
So we have Litanies of Hate. You can reroll failed to hit rolls in the fight phase for friendly chapter units within 6 inches of this model. Very useful. Spiritual Leaders. All friendly chapter units within 6 inches use the chaplain's leadership instead of their own.
Which is a 9.
And those are their 2 special rules. The Primaris chaplains have they have the exact same rules, except that Primaris chaplains are on foot only, whereas normal standard chaplains can take a jump pack.
Can you
And I
advance
think you
and
can get a
psychic?
bike. See, chaplain on a bike, is that an option still?
There's chaplain and Terminator armor.
Chaplain.
Mr. Tunin, thank you for that follow. Welcome
Thank you.
to the Belfry.
No, that's it.
Can you advance and psychic?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
thought so.
Absolutely.
Cool.
You
I'm
you
a
cannot
do that.
assault or shoot, but
Right.
you can use psychic powers.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
And remember, most of those things have. need line of
Gangrel
sight.
wants to know, does Larry remember the alien Nastase from the old 40k fluff?
Do I remember? Wait, what was that?
It's Illiyan, Nastase.
You mean
N-A-S-T-A-S-E.
Ilya Nastase, the original chief librarian of the Ultramarines, who has like a Dark Angel father and an Eldar mother, and the Games Workshop just does not talk about this guy anymore.
Is
at
that
all.
who you mean? I mean, it could be some other whatever you
Hey,
said.
if only we had the Rogue Trader book right behind us.
Only
so
we
could
had the.
pull it
He's
up.
actually not in this book. He's in.
He's in the.
He's
which
in
one
White
is he?
Dwarf 98, I
Oh.
believe, 97, which I can go get. It's in a different room, but yes, I remember him. He is from a very early era of 40k where.
Barry, who's your favorite of all time Inquisitor?
That
That's only
would-
one answer.
That would be Inquisitor Obi-Wan Sherlock Clouseau, who is in this book right here.
He's
the most
amazing.
amazing of Inquisitors.
I'm advancing my.
Back from an era when Games Workshop
Yeah.
was. Maybe there was a little bit of drinking in the office. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know. Maybe.
I think you mean drinking the creative juices of awesome.
Yes.
Yeah,
The 80s were a different time.
some kind of something.
The 80s were a very different time.
Yeah.
So yes, I remember
He's up there.
Butcher Horde and Jimmy Nomad, thank you for those follows.
Thanks so
Welcome
much,
to
you
the
guys.
Belfry.
Come on in. Welcome to the Belfry. We were talking
Advancing.
Space Marines, and we were putting the Space Marine Codex through its paces all week. And I'm here to answer any and all of your guys' questions.
Speaking of, Wheelchair Man
successors.
1977, a new chatter, says, don't units have to take a morale test from taking wounds and shooting?
They would, but he
Yes.
only lost one dude out of
Yes.
with a leadership. What is it, 7 or 8?
8.
And so
They
a
can't
D6
fail.
plus 1 is still less than their leadership.
So that is correct. So a really quick mnemonic for you to remember. It's not really a mnemonic, but basically you take your leadership and subtract 6 from it, and that is the number of whatever that number of models is. If you lose that number of models or less, you can't fail to check.
Yeah.
So Marines have a leadership of 8, which means they need to they can lose 2 or less models. If they lose 2 or 1 models in a turn, they can't fail.
Yeah.
So so they only lost 1. They're cool.
Totally cool.
You have a lot. The aspect warriors are 8s
They're up
across
there.
the board.
They're up there.
They're pretty high, and I don't even know if Wraithguard take morale. I think Wraithguard.
I think
don't.
they're at a 9 anyway, but
I have
we'll check.
I have a feeling most of the Wraith constructs, because they're dead,
Don't care.
don't care. They're just like, yep, you killed me.
Actually, I think they might still. They just they have that ability to fall back and still shoot. So
Okay.
that's cool.
Check their leadership and see if they have anything. I could have sworn they might have something weird. Last time I played the Eldar. So what do you got going on? You got a
I think-
librarian with his squad moving up.
Yeah, and
All
he,
right.
is, he is just now exactly 18 away from that
Okay.
Wraith. No,
I see-
from the
see that
Wave Runner.
You got the Redemptor moving up. Looks like you are looking for some blood over
Yeah,
here.
So I think that is all my movement.
Okay. And everything that's in reserve is staying in reserve for now.
Yeah.
This means it's all going
Right,
to have to
yeah,
show
yeah,
up
yeah.
tomorrow, next turn.
Right.
It
Okay.
all has
no,
to be
yeah,
on the
so
board
it
on
has
turn
to be.
Which is
potential-
cool. We're not forcing you. If you
Right.
if you want to hold it for a super turn 3 strike, that is a totally
No,
awesome
let's
tactic.
let's start getting these in now to at least because if nothing, I have this whole section here
Right.
and not a lot going on. So, or maybe
But also remember that the Eldar, you are facing an extremely fast
they're
army.
roll fast.
The Eldar can absolutely
Uh,
run away and leave Imperial armies high and
What
dry.
what do my
If they want
Terminators
to.
have for weapon?
They have
range?
Stormbolters that are
24.
That's 24.
rapid fire 2, so they're 4 shots each within 12 inches.
Yeah.
And then you have an assault cannon that is a heavy 6, which is a very spicy weapon.
So, yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna land
They
some.
don't have anything.
But in general, almost all of the firepower that your deep strikers have, from the Inceptors to the Terminators, that's almost all strength 4 to 5 to 6 firepower. So it's not good anti-vehicular firepower.
Right.
It's good anti-infantry.
And I'm
firepower.
seeing these. They're not Fire Wars. What are these? These
Dire
are
Avengers.
those are the
Dire
Dire
Avengers.
Avengers. And I'm seeing them hanging out back here, mostly unguarded. And I'm thinking that's a.
Yep.
Not-
Leadership 8, not too tough.
Yeah, and then you got
Corp save.
these 4 are all full of guys inside.
Right. Yeah. I'm not gonna do a whole lot to them. But let's land some Terminators.
Okay.
So I have to be 9 away, but I think I might as well be
You
a
have to
little
be-
further.
You got to be 9 away. Your guns have a 24-inch range. all of them.
So I don't see any reason to be. Alright, so there's my 24. Or even, because if I pop up here,
You can be on buildings and stuff too.
yeah.
Like you can be on platforms. You can be at ground level. You can be
Yeah.
on these walls.
No, I think I like
Be
being
wherever
here,
you
because
want
then I
to.
still have line of sight to those Dire Avengers. So I think I'm going to do that.
Okay. So who's coming down?
Terminator.
Terminator.
One squad of Terminators. Is the captain going to come
maybe-
down
Oh,
with them?
snap! Many feelings. Thank you so much for that sub.
Hey! Thank you very
Many
much.
Welcome
feelings.
to the
Oh my
Ball
gosh! Thank you
family.
guys so
I'm
much.
having so many feelings.
It's a sub train. I've never had a sub train.
All right,
a sub
awesome.
train in a chat before.
You start testing out your new roll
Yeah,
better
all your
roll
new-
better emote
All
that
right.
you just got.
Cool.
Effect says, Matt, don't do that.
Why? Don't do what?
Just because. I don't know, whatever you were doing.
Uh-oh.
So
And the
it's,
captain.
Captain and the assault cannon guy.
Wheelchair
behind
Man 1977,
Oh.
thank you for that follow.
No,
Welcome
remember,
to the
captain
Belfry.
has the sword,
Yeah, Captain has the sword.
and you want everyone to be within 24.
Yeah,
Everyone.
and I think that is just everyone.
Don't deep strike, he says.
I see. I don't know whether they're saying like, no, it's a bad plan, or they don't want me to kill Eldar.
He's
Larry,
being
can you go over the mission again really quick?
he's
Yes,
being aggressive. All right, we got a bunch of new people here. So I'm going to go over the mission. We are using the only war cards, and we have a mission and a twist. So as we start turn 2, our mission is Glory Seeker. I'm going to read this guy. Each player adds up the power rating of all enemy units that are destroyed during the battle, doubling the power rating for any units that are characters, vehicles, or monsters. At the end of the 5th turn, the player with the highest total wins the battle, even if his army was completely wiped out. So,
Optimus Prime, thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to
Optimus
the
Jeez,
Bold
Prime,
wow,
Side.
thank you so
very
much.
This is
We
awesome.
love you guys.
You
Once
guys.
again, get your super hairy emote and start rolling along and
Yeah,
helping
this
our
is-
guys
You guys
out.
are going to break the producer.
Or-
I'm going to start crying
This
in a
is
minute.
super rad.
And then we have a twist card. Our twist card is there's a whole deck of this is basically just like kind
That's it
of
for
a
now.
weird funky special rule to give your game a little bit of spice to it. And we are using restoratives.
Psychics.
Each player may pick a friendly unit at the start of their turn. That unit regains D3 lost wounds. So they have
Goes
med
up.
packs. And the cool thing about restoratives is that it's not restricted, so you could use this on vehicles.
Yep. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
All right, so we've got a question
Yes.
from Dax.
Dax, what do you
Opinion
got?
question. What are the chances in the next year that 1, Vulcan comes back as a playable model, 2, Salamanders get a sub-faction codex, since Games Workshop said they would be doing so. Yeah, that was it. 2 parts.
Psychic
Some
Scourge.
factions
So 1, that
0%
Vulcan
right
comes
now.
back as a playable model.
I think the answer on that is unfortunate. I'm going to go with 0 and 0%. I think that we've already seen that the Salamanders have a subfaction. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they would make anyone who already is in the Space Marine Codex get a standalone
Psychic
codex
Scourge.
before all the codexes are done, which will take them at least a year. I'm not saying that they'll never do it.
Oh,
My
that's
poor
a,
Salamanders.
And I think
That's a
Volk.
warp brain.
All right.
We just had a
Oh!
Perils.
Oh my God!
No, because I'm going to spend a command point.
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I am real good at those.
Are you gonna?
So
Yes.
I'm going to
So
spend the command point.
FAQ now says whenever you have a reroll, you have to roll all the dice. You can't pick them anymore. So
what?
Yep.
When did it... What?
Really?
Was that from this
that
weekend?
was from this weekend.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's actually...
That's interesting.
I don't know if that's better or worse. That's just...
Yeah.
That,
I find
that's
that to
better
be
for
worse.
you. That's
Well,
better
right
for you.
now,
Yeah.
but...
Okay, so Matt is going to use a command point. Hold on.
Right, so
Don't-
this will be the psychic roll
Yes.
first.
So he's using 1 command point for this.
Does he have an opportunity to recover that as...
Yes, he does
Abe
because he's an Ultramarine.
7.
7. It
Okay.
passed, and
Goes
you did
up.
not perils. Now you're going to roll a single die, and on a 5-up, you don't spend the command point.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so Matt is at 5. The Ultramarines are now at 5
But
out of
can
6.
you spend the command point to? No, you can't.
No, don't.
Oh, man,
Nick
if only.
Rage 64,
You should be
thank
like
you
a-
for that follow.
You should be like a CPA with thinking like that.
Right.
He's like,
All
and then,
right.
I'm just asking.
and then
I'm
you
not-
put your command points over here in this offshore entity,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you get
So
like a
you need
don't have
to
to pay
roll-
no taxes on
We're
that.
going to roll d6s and then add our leaderships.
Okay.
If I if I beat you, ties don't count. If I beat you, you suffer another d3.
And this is on the way.
So you are using
Yes.
the
I'm using
the
Psychic Scourge.
psychic scourge from
The
this
Psyker
guy.
pits his superhuman willpower against that of his enemies in a battle of mental fortitude,
And you're using
seeking
it-
to destroy their minds in a burst of psychic fury.
and you're
Real
using that
quick,
on the wave
but
serpent.
I'm using it on a wave serpent, so it doesn't really have
So
a
you're
mind.
you're messing with the driver.
No, I like to think that the machine spirit that's in there.
So just
goes
real
to the
quick,
machine.
Joe, I want to mention something real fast. I just thought of this. Serpent Shield would reduce the damage by 1, except Smite's not a ranged weapon, so
That is correct.
doesn't apply.
Yep.
And Mortal Wounds also apply 1 at a time, so
Yes.
double that. So, no, if you're wondering in
How
chat,
do
I
they?
do not reduce that damage by anything.
So if I
Right.
did like 3 mortal wounds, it's actually mortal wound, mortal wound, mortal wound.
Yes.
Interesting.
They talked about that in the FAQ
Hey.
again. So,
All right.
What do you do? What do we
So
do?
we are rolling off and adding our leadership.
Oh, I should
Okay.
use big die. Here we go.
And my leadership is a bunch.
Mine's an 8. Here we go. Roll some dice.
Yours is
Like 9?
yours is 9
9
and,
plus Ultramarines
and then
10.
plus right. So he is a
Cool.
10 because he is an Ultramarine.
I got a 2.
I got a 15.
So he beat you. So it
Yeah.
goes off.
Okay.
So that's just another. It's just a smite with a condition.
Right.
Sure.
So it's another D3 mortal
Yep.
wounds.
2 more.
2 more wounds. Kablooey.
He's
Oof.
smiting them up. Yeah.
So you've taken a grand total of 4.
4 mortal wounds on that laser.
Damn.
Not bad.
All right, that was this librarian who's right here, who was using his mental magic powers on this guy right there, who's full of Wraithguard. Going back, Dax. Now that
Yes,
you're
yeah.
moving
So
on
now I'm shooting.
onto the shooting phase. I think Vulcan. I mean, I would envision that years down the road, I would not be surprised. I mean, once Games Workshop has opened the doors and they're doing Primarchs, they're clearly doing Primarchs. You know. I mean, from a fluff point of view, very few of them are actually dead. Really, the only 2 who are, who's actually dead? The only 2 who are dead are
Ferris Manus.
Ferris Manus and Night Haunter.
Yeah.
and that's it.
Everybody else is missing or
Yeah.
assumed dead.
Right. So I think they could bring
Even
back.
Dorn.
They can bring back exactly because all they have to do is bring back Dorn, and he has like a big
Like
like a bionic hand.
Or like a friggin' cannon arm. That's what I'm hoping. Mega Man Dorn. That's what I really want to come back.
Yeah, that's true.
Am I
That
in,
would
am
be
I in
He's like-
12?
No.
No.
So I think Vulcan
Sure,
could
double
come
check.
back.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
not.
I mean,
Sure?
by definition, Vulcan isn't dead, right? If there is a Primarch who's absolutely alive, Vulcan is alive.
Yeah, he's
But-
got to take a paternal test, but he comes back.
That's different.
Yeah, I know.
That's a different.
He's an eternal. What is it called, right?
A perpetual.
Perpetual.
He's a perpetual.
Yeah.
So
He's perpetually eternal.
yes, but I would assume that there's many other Primarchs in front of him to come out.
Yeah.
What else you guys got?
Also, Forge World's got a Vulcan model. If you really want to
Wait,
go there.
does he have a Stormbolter?
No.
No.
No. He's got
the Icarus rocket pod.
he has the Icarus rocket pod,
Icarus
both of
rocket
the Gatling
pod.
things, and then he has 2 of the Fragstorm launchers.
Yeah.
So he's got a ton of shots.
Okay. Oh, he's got 2 Freds.
Yes.
The grenade launcher.
Yes. He's got 2 of
Oh,
those.
jeez. Okay. So.
Bullets.
So
Alright,
this is
yeah,
all
I'm
gonna fire on that
yeah,
thing.
so I'm unloading everything on the wave.
Okay,
then-
so this is something that you guys have been wanting to see for a little while. So this is a Redemptor Dreadnought. It's fully loaded. It has the heavy super Gatling gun. It's got the smaller Gatling gun here. It has on the front of it, it has 2 Fragstorm launchers, and then it has an Icarus missile launcher. So it's got 5 weapons, and it is unloading everything on this wave surface. So
and I am within 6 of my lieutenant
so it is going to get to re-roll 1s to wound.
on wound. So in
Cool.
case I forget that, someone remind me.
Good job, because I forgot that. That lieutenant is like a little bit to the left, a little bit to the left.
Oh, sorry. Well, no, like shoot harder because it's not. If it were to hit, maybe.
That's true.
Okay. So I
Shoot him
have.
in the sauce.
Don't fire the paint rounds.
Right.
Don't fire the paint rounds.
What is this?
don't.
Kill Zeros?
Yes.
Okay, so
It makes
this.
pretty pictures though.
So this is one of my heavy onslaught Gatling cannons.
We're gonna put this guy right
Oh,
here.
thank you. So much.
Here we go.
Alright, so I'm looking for 3s.
Yep, looking for 3s.
Rerolling one.
No.
Not re-rolling
To
anything.
wound.
But that's pretty good.
Wow. Okay, so that's 11 hits so far. I'll keep track. Now roll the additional 6 from the other one.
Okay.
Mr. Niffler, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the
Bullets.
Belfry.
Ooh.
He has the-
That name sounds familiar. Is that a
Niffler,
thing?
those are a creature from the Harry Potter world.
I don't know why it sounds
They
familiar
look
to me
for
then.
gold.
Alright.
So 3
So
more.
we're having a little bit of
So
confusion
14?
still about that re-roll thing.
So we're at 14
Insta
hits so far.
Toast says, page 178 reads that re-rolls change this paragraph to read, some rules allow you to re-roll a dice roll, which means you get to roll some or all of the dice again. If a rule allows you to re-roll a result that was made by adding several dice together, then, unless otherwise stated, you must roll all of those dice
Yes.
again. You can never re-roll a dice more than once, and re-rolls happen before
Re-roll.
modifiers are applied.
Okay. Yeah. So we
Yeah,
I
did-
mean, that sounds like you were still right. Like, you
Yes.
have to roll all of them.
Yes. Because you're right. So he wasn't re-rolling a dice. He was re-rolling his psychic test. And
Right.
The psychic
the
test.
whole of
It's
the
basically
dice.
the wording of it should have been when you are rolling a test, roll
Okay.
all of the dice.
What am I
So
losing?
Right, to be clearer.
tough
I
7.
am.
5s.
I'm tough. I'm
Five.
straight 5.
5s.
5s, and I'm re-rolling 1s.
Yes.
Okay.
There's 3 ones.
3
So
1s.
re-roll those ones.
And then 5s.
Yep.
So pull all the 4s.
Okay, so you got 6 wounds so far.
Pretty good.
Okay, so there's 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Okay.
6 wounds.
So the
AP
main.
minus 1.
Okay, so the main. So I'll put it.
Two up,
So you have 6 wounds at AP -1. Now the other weapons.
3 up save.
Do the
Oh, yeah,
Icarus
yeah. Roll,
missile
give 'em
launcher.
all.
Yeah, so that is heavy D3.
Go ahead.
Heavy.
How many shots?
Oh,
1 shot.
He
What's the
says
strength?
no. He used a command point, which is re-roll a dice, not no re-roll a result. That's what he says.
Okay.
Oh. I don't know.
Armor.
Well, I missed.
Okay. Didn't wound. And then the 2 Fragstorm launchers.
The Fragstorm launchers are Assault D6.
And there's 2 of them, so roll 2.
Alright.
Okay, so 5.
5.
5. Hit on 3s.
Alright.
Okay. So 3 hits, and what's the strength on that?
The strength is 4.
So wounding on 5s. 1.
Yep.
Okay, so
6 wounds plus.
and what's the AP on that?
AP minus 0.
Okay, so 1 at AP at full armor, 6 at -1.
So I have 3 ups, which are going to go up to 4 ups, and the big dice at 3 up. One
Whoa!
off the board.
It's a 1 it
Did
counts.
you save every last one?
No, I did not. The 3's go.
Hey.
So
that's
3 wounds.
3 wounds from, so that thing fired a grand total of 18, 19, 20, 21. That fired
20-some.
18, 19. That fired 24 shots this turn and did 3 wounds to the Wave Serpent. Not too bad.
Yeah, this is definitely
You ran on
quantity
fives,
over
too,
quality.
Yeah.
It's also, that's a tougher model to
Okay.
shoot too. So
So he's fired.
Right.
Who do we have next?
Okay, so I don't think... Because
And that
these
thing's
are...
pretty hurt. That,
Yeah,
That has
yeah.
7 wounds on it out of how many?
13.
13, so it's got 6 left.
Yeah, so I think... Oh, my assault guys fell down.
las cannon.
They got... Well, no, the 10-man, I think, is just going to unload on them as well.
Okay.
They're 24,
Yes.
so they can...
They're all in range.
Is that in range?
Sure.
Okay. So they're all in range.
1 shot each, except for the guys with short range weapons. You have a
Yeah, so I
Melta
have 8.
and a Flamer who are out. So 8 bolter shots.
Yep.
So we got 8
Well-
bolter shots. So right here at the base of this building, this big squad of tactical guys, they're unloading their bolters on this. You're hitting on 3s.
Pretty good.
You're wounding on
With a
5s.
reroll to 1, so 0%.
And that 1 gets a reroll. Oh, both of those.
Alright,
There it
so
goes.
1.
1 wound.
1 wound. And it's going to be a 3 up.
Full armor.
And good.
Made it. Okay.
Alright.
Next.
These guys, so this 5-man, well, 4-man
Now
squad.
it's a 4-man squad.
Oh. Alright, so I got bolters and a las cannon.
3. This guy has a pistol, so it's a 2. It's 2. There we go. And blaze cannon. You can do it.
Alright.
Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so
Alright.
they all hit.
Pretty good.
The
So
bolters are winning on 5s. That's winning on a 3.
5s and 3s.
Yep.
Yep.
Reroll 1s.
Alright. The important one hits.
Okay.
So that is a wound
Yep.
on the else.
Yeah, just the 1 wound. Right?
On the
minus
wave.
3.
Is the lace cannon -3 or is it?
I
minus
believe,
4?
yeah, no, I think it's -3.
Look it up.
It's 3 or 4.
If memory serves, which is not my strong suit.
I believe it is minus.
It's a,
I-
it could be a 6
I
up.
think it's minus
Las
3.
cannons are -3.
All right.
So I need a 6, which I don't get.
He rolls a 1, so
Alright.
that is D6 damage.
D6 damage.
Here we go.
And
Two.
Serpent Shield reduces that by 1, so
To 1.
take 1 damage.
Oh, well.
All right. He has 5 wounds remaining.
Alright, so, my intercessors.
Okay.
Nailed it. Alright,
Good job.
they have bolt rifles,
30-inch range. rapid fire,
30-inch.
15 inches. is-
Yeah, no, they're not in 15. Maybe. No.
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 Just out.
Nope.
Yeah, close though. Alright,
So you got your 5. So 5 shots.
unless, yeah, you know, yeah, just focus everything.
10
Focus
shots.
the front line
No,
down.
5 shots.
5 shots.
5 shots.
5 shots.
But these are the -1 AP and
Yes.
3-4.
Yep.
Alright.
And you are within range of a chapter master, so you get to
Right.
reroll all
All
Reroll
fails.
misses.
all misses. Here we go, guys.
Alright.
Only 2 missed. Reroll those.
Woohoo. Thanks, Chapter Master.
Okay.
Cool.
And wounding on 5s.
5s?
1.
You reroll wounds because don't you?
No,
No.
that's
Or is
that's
it-
That's
or
Guilliman.
Lieutenant. Oh, it's Guilliman.
He's real.
Yeah, he's the real chapter master.
Right.
All right. So 1.
1 at -1.
So 4 up. Hey,
Got it. Good job.
Okay. Alright, now the Hell Blasters.
hell
Same
blasters.
thing.
With their plasma, whatever.
Plasma incinerators.
That's 30. So they should also be in range.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. So I got 5 Adems.
So let's think about a concept really quick,
Yeah.
because you haven't.
You should overheat all of them. And
No.
die.
He should, because he's within range of a chapter master. We'll let him
Ah.
re-roll. So he has
Oh,
a very low
that's
chance.
clever.
He has a very low chance because they will
Yeah,
overheat
yeah.
and kill you if you roll a 1.
Wait, no, but if he reduces the damage from each, because if it does 2 damage, it still only does 1 damage. So overheating.
Oh, it's on,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
on a per. It's not total.
It's per hit.
Okay, yeah, then you shouldn't overheat. Yeah, against the wave serpent, you should not.
But in general.
But remember that trick for next time.
Yeah.
Because it's
All right,
super
so
good.
they all hit.
Wow. Okay, they all hit. This is strength 7.
You 3s or 4s. I'm
4s.
tough 7.
Is
So
it 7? I thought it
Is
was
it
more
7
than
or 8? I
It
think
is.
it's 7.
Oh, it's 7 and then up to 8.
Yep. Overcharges.
Right, if you overcharge it, they go to 8.
Yeah.
And then
4s. Reroll.
No,
You
I
don't
don't
reroll.
I don't
You don't reroll any of
nothing,
those.
But I got 1. That's AP
1.
minus 4.
Take the wound.
It is just 1 wound. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. So now you've taken 9.
9 wounds.
It's got 4 wounds left.
Ugh. All right. Who do I have? My ancient has a bolt rifle. It seems.
Okay.
So he can get in there.
Yeah.
That's a
Alright.
hit.
It's
Cool.
Wounds it on 5.
5.
Whoa.
4 up. No.
Wow.
Yeah, I got you.
Logic Killer says Matt roll better.
You're gonna have to get
I've
used
been
to the
doing pretty
ancient
good,
voice.
actually.
He's gonna do it all game. It's
Well,
Grandpa
he missed the
Simpson.
beginning, so it doesn't count.
Just all you all remember who weren't here yesterday that the official voice of the Space Marine Ancients
The ancients are very with the Emperor.
is Grandpa Simpson. Get used to it. He's not going to stop it.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
It's
I
so
really
much
do.
fun.
And for all you guys, go back to your play groups and spread this because we want all ancients.
Grandpa Simpson.
We want all
All
ancients
ancients.
around the world to forever use the voice.
I love how you
Grandpa
say
Simpson.
play groups. It makes me think of like kids on the playground
Oh.
having their little like juice and snack
These
time.
are grim dark play groups, Jen.
Yeah, they don't get juices or
So
snacks.
what? They eat dark chocolate and truffles instead?
It's
Maybe.
beer and more beer
Pretzels.
and more beer
And more beer.
and more beer. That's what 40K play groups drink. Maybe
So
a
what
little.
do they? I'm imagining that the Eldari drink like gin or
Maybe,
something.
sure,
something classy.
Sure. There's definitely. I'll let you guys in the chat determine what the most appropriate spirit is for every faction. If you
Ooh,
play.
I like this. We need a T-shirt with a chart on it.
Oh yeah.
The preferred booze of each race
Oh yeah.
or each army, whatever.
The Imperial Guard is definitely beer.
Ah, Gangrel
Nah,
says
you
nah. They
Yeah.
smoke the pipe weed like hobbits.
It's all beer.
Oh no. Maybe.
I think
so.
Space Marines are like Everclear, pretty much, because they just don't even. Well,
Ooh.
Space Wolves. Space Wolves are definitely.
Yeah, and they're probably
They're just-
fermenting it in their shoes.
Yeah, they just
or
have like
something.
they have like just bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fermenting it in their
It's
shoes
gotta
on
be
the
strong enough
battlefield.
to get him drunk.
Yeah, to get a Space Wolf drunk, which is pretty impressive.
My captain also just has a Stormbolter.
Dax says that Eldari are wine snobs for sure.
I'm thinking wine coolers myself. That's what I
Gross.
think.
No, we're classy. We're not trashy.
Ouch. I don't
Wine
even...
cooler.
Alright.
Dark Eldar. Dark Eldar.
So
Dark-
I have my Terminator
Zima?
squad unloading
Zima.
on the,
Zima, the official beverage of the Dark Eldar.
Wow.
Right, and
Orcs
they're
drink
on
grain
our,
alcohol, according to Dax.
I'll go with that.
The Tower straight edge.
Oh, Captain. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna write this down. This is great.
I don't know what the
Stormbolters,
Necrons
Stuff
drink, but you guys can
it's
figure it
on
out.
hit.
Jägermeister.
It'll be something
Looking for 3.
that's like almost a solvent.
The Dark Elder drink tequila,
Good.
apparently.
Yep. How many is that?
That is
6.
6.
6 4-ups.
So this is my Terminators unloading on those Dire Avengers in the back there.
All right.
6 4-ups.
Can't hide from me.
Or 5-ups. No, there's no -1 on that, right? So 4
No,
Just
AP.
2 of them.
2 Dire Avengers have bit the bullet. Did you roll the assault cannon too?
The assault cannon. What
Because
is
there's
that?
an assault cannon in there.
What? Oh, I did not roll the assault
There are
cannon.
4 Stormbolters and 1 assault cannon.
Oh, I just gave them all Stormbolters.
No.
Uh-oh.
You want him to re-roll the whole thing because he messed it up, or to just take the Stormbolter edition to do the.
Just roll the
assault
roll
cannon?
the assault cannon. See what happens.
Okay.
The assault cannon is heavy 6,
Jeez.
strength 6, AP -1, I believe.
The
So-
Dark
some of
Eldar
it.
drink Bloody Marys.
I believe it.
Absinthe, nothing but absinthe.
I would
Straight.
believe that.
Oh, I love absinthe, actually.
2s actually.
I'm
Strength
not a fan of
What's the AP on
anise.
I don't know.
It's not.
I love absinthe. Like Sazeracs are my favorite drink, but
Okay, I can see that. For me.
they mess me up. But absinthe
Yeah.
does not like me, and every time I'm like, I really want. I like. Can I feel like crap all day tomorrow? And if I can, then I'll have one. And if not,
Assault
then-
cannon is -1.
-1, so 5-ups. Made 2 die. 2 more bite it.
All right, the Dire Avengers are down to 1 guy.
Oh no!
If you can somehow kill that 1 guy, you get that's the unit.
I mean, not right now. This is the only unit that could have gotten. They all
Okay.
fired, and he is out of line of sight of everyone else.
Okay, are we done with firing? They
They
fired. Did these guys, the Hellblasters, went?
Hellblasters?
Did
went-
your commander,
Oh no, no.
the chapter master,
He did not.
check his gun because he has a weird gun.
Does he?
Yeah, that is a chapter. That is a Primaris captain in Gravis armor.
Yes.
So he has this weird little. He has like a little drum on his back,
Yeah.
and then it has a belt feed into his gauntlet. that fires
Oh,
something.
right.
So
He's got
it's
the
slightly.
Bolt Storm Gauntlet that
Yeah.
he can shoot with. It is range 12.
Okay, so no, so he's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's weird. It is a funky weapon.
It's a pistol 3.
And he has a pistol also, which is also out of range.
Yeah, yeah. So I think
All
that
right,
is
so
it for
we're
my shooting.
at the end of the shooting phase. At the top of 2.
Oh,
Wait, did you forget something?
yes. restoratives, because I took a damage on my turn,
Yes.
so I could have restored that 1 wound.
At the start of the turn, but you forgot.
Oh no!
Don't forget.
I did. All right.
Morale check.
Morale check.
Unfortunately, I'm within 12 inches of the Avatar, so no morale
So
check.
so Dire Avengers don't care.
Yeah. He didn't even like this before other guys.
He probably wants to run away, but it's like, if I run away,
Restorative?
that thing is just gonna kill me.
Restorative. Who are you gonna use? Oh,
The one
he's
thing
gonna,
that's taken
All
damage.
right, he's gonna use the restoratives on
So,
2 wounds back
Ugh.
on the Wave Serpent.
This is gonna make this game take a while.
Perhaps.
This is a game where concentration of firepower is really gonna make or break it.
Yeah.
We're moving into the bottom of 2, folks. Once again, I have Space Marine Codex. If you guys have questions, bring them.
Yeah. If we got.
Adam, and Matt will be answering your
They
questions.
think the Grey Knights would just drink tea, Earl Grey.
Hot.
That's almost too on point.
It'd be like Lady Grey or something. It'd be like really mild.
Alright, the Wraith Guard are going to hop out. They get to move as normal.
We're looking for some questions. Anybody have Space Marine Codex questions?
Yeah. If anyone
Ask
wants to know,
away.
I don't know about whatever, I'm flipping through right now, looking through some neat stuff. And if nothing else, I mean, maybe I'm just easily amused, but like, I really like the just. I don't know. The book. It feels just like a quality book because all the codexes I've had have been softback.
No,
We having a nice hardback one.
Oh, there's
just
been
feels-
hardback for like an edition.
Well, I didn't play 7th, so.
Fun.
So my Wave Serpent's taken some hits. He's lost 8 wounds.
He's in
So
bad shape.
he's got 4. No, he's got.
Oh yeah, he has a damage charge. He should be
Yeah.
all messed up by now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
More importantly, 1 squad of Wraith Guard just disembarked. They're right here. I'm going to quickly move. I'll tip this over so you can see it. There they are. They're underneath the gantry.
So he still moves 12 and hits
On
on
the
4
bottom?
now.
Yeah.
So, yep.
How fast does it move though?
12. It
Okay.
still hits on a 4 up.
Okay.
Gangrel wants to know, are Dire Avengers as drastically overcost as they seem on paper?
I think Dire Avengers are undercosted and super good.
I haven't got to use them other than taking up
So
some bolts
Dire Avengers
yet,
Dire Avengers are super cheap, 3 power level. If you take the full 10-man squad, they're 6 power level. And the big things that Dire Avengers have is they Overwatch on a 5, which is really fantastic, and they get 2 shots each out to 18-inch range, and they have a move of 7.
He means for points, not power level.
Well, I don't know. I don't use points. Let me see the book.
Well, no, because they're not. Yeah.
They're right here.
Yeah.
Wedge Core, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the
Thank you
Belfry.
very much.
I don't. Let me take a look.
Yeah, we've been mostly focusing on power rating
Let me
just
look.
because it's so much easier to just. And with how many games we play, being able to just speed up list building is
All right, I'm looking.
for convenience sake.
10 points each.
It's
It's 100 points for 10 of them. I think that's super cheap.
Well, if you count the weapons, there's like 7 points a weapon.
Where's the? Hold on a second.
well, so
I'm looking.
because we had sort of estimated that one power rating was 20
looking.
points, so that does seem a little off.
The Avenger
for
Shuriken
our
Catapult is
typical-
7. Okay, there's 17 points a model. That's too much. That's
Yeah.
too much. They work way better at power level than they do points.
Yeah.
They should. I would assume they should probably. Dire Avengers, I would assume, should probably clock in somewhere like
if
like
it's 3 power rating for
if
a
they
squad of 5.
if they were like 14 through like 15 points a model is where I would expect them to be. I mean, they're not super overcosted. It feels like they're a little overcosted. Not too much.
I think the Shuriken Catapults is what the problem is.
Yeah. I think the main guy itself is probably fine, and the Shuriken Catapult should be worth like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
It probably it should not be worth 7.
Yeah, them being 17 points apiece is
Yeah, that's
is
too high.
kind of pricey.
So moral of the story, play power level for your pickup games like
Yeah.
we do, and
Problem solved.
I take like 2 or 3 units of Dire Avengers all the time because they're awesome.
Narsoastic, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Belfry.
Thank you.
All right. Psychic phase I'm gonna skip again because my dude's still in the transport. I don't care. So, let's start with the shootings.
OBI Tank wants to know, are Redemptor Dreadnoughts, the new ones, really undercost? What about compared to Riptides?
Oh. I think it depends on the loadout, personally, but
What's the point cost in the back of a Redemptor Dreadnought?
The Redemptor Dreadnought is 140 points. That seems low.
That doesn't count any of its weapons.
Oh,
Then you
okay.
gotta buy all the weapons
Okay.
for it. And it's got a gazillion weapons.
Yeah.
So it's 100 and what? Redemptor Dreadnought. What we just saw.
Yeah, Redemptor's right here. 140.
140, and then you're going to take the
Roll
crazy...
Reroll and
Where is that? Right there. You're going to take...
The Onslaught cannons are 36
So
each,
so
so that's 72.
72, then you're going to take the normal Onslaught cannon, so not the heavy...
140 plus 72 is 214.
Another 16.
No, 140. Numbers are hard.
Hold on. Okay, so that's 50. So that's 190 so far, and then you're going to take the Icarus launcher.
While they're doing math, I'm going to shoot my Wraith Guard into the Redemptor Dread. Hitting on 3s, reroll on 1s thanks to the Altar.
It's going to... And then you have those...
I rolled 1-1.
Storm launchers. Those two.
So I'm rerolling that one.
So it's going to clock
And
in...
it's another one.
It's going to clock in right around 200 points. A little bit, just barely over 200.
What's the toughness on the Redemptor?
7.
7. So these are strength 10. I need 3 to wound. Oh, here.
It seems a little high, but I mean it
Not the
is
best.
pretty durable,
2 wounds.
and it shoots a lot.
And it is minus 4 to your AP.
Ugh.
I think that the Redemptor probably
minus
um,
5.
what I've seen in
plus.
general with the Space Marine units is that
Go through it.
Yeah.
so far with
there's
this being the
nothing I
first
can do about
codex,
So
I don't know whether this is going to be
D6 damage each.
I don't know
Snake
whether or
eyes.
not this is going to be the same way.
It's 10 damage to the Redemptor from the 2 Wraith Guard that hit.
Oh,
Down to 3.
He's got 3 wounds left.
It's got 3.
Ouch!
wow!
Well, to be fair, 4 of them hit on a 3-up, 2 of them wounded, and
That
then
was a
the other
full
2
squad
Full squad of 5.
of Wraithguard. Yeah, I told you, Wraithguard are bad news.
Yep.
10
Bad news
wounds.
Bears.
Bad news bears indeed. Okay.
I think he rolled 2 5s on his wound rolls, which or on his damage rolls.
Yeah, 2
That
5s.
was no good.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to use your restorative next turn on?
Still this guy, definitely. I want him live. He's very important to
No.
my whole plan.
Not happening.
Well, let's see if he makes it around.
Can Handerin wants to know, Larry and Matt, what are your favorite chapter tactics?
The Ultramarine one is pretty rad. Just especially because generally my luck with dice is not super hot. So getting those command points back are really nice.
Okay. Who's firing here?
Yesterday I
This
was
guy?
using
Firing that guy.
yeah.
Oh, I
So
see
yesterday
what
I
Kenny
was
Kravitzel, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the
Thank you so
Belfast.
much.
I was using the Raven Guard Shadow Masters yesterday, which
I'm
is
inside 6. I
which
need to
seems
reroll.
really neat, but I think
okay,
it didn't come up all
It's
that
rerolls
much.
of ones, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm checking.
All of my Raven Guard units subtract 2 hit rolls against them within or outside 12 inch. I feel like it didn't come up all that much.
Came up a little bit, but it wasn't really. I mean, in 8th edition, I think the Raven Guard power is. It seems
Yeah,
super powerful at
yep.
first, but in 8th edition, because armies move so fast, it
Yeah.
comes up less than you think it does, because you can really get close to people fast if
Yeah.
you want to.
If it were 6
So using
inch,
ability
I'd
to
say
reroll
it's
the
good,
ones.
but
Okay.
the Ultramarine one is just. Oh wait, no, I'm
2
screwing
hits.
up.
Or 2.
The tactic is the one that lets you fall back
so-
and shoot.
Yes.
That also has
He's
not come
tough.
up all that
7,
much. I was thinking
8.
the Warlord's trait.
This guy.
7.
So these
But
are
even
3s,
still,
5s are
the getting to fall back and shoot is really powerful.
Yeah,
I don't really know the other ones that well.
Lasers and 1
Um,
shooting cannon.
Okay.
The Iron
also
Hands,
full-
I like
Full
any
save,
sort of
I think that's -4.
disgusting resilience. I think that's always worth.
I think so.
having-
It might be 3 or 4, I forget.
But if nothing else, I like them just for, because I like customizing. You know, I like having that option of, like, 2 people can come in with like
Yeah, it's only minus
the
3.
same
minus
army,
minus
but
3.
like play it really
Okay, so he
differently.
needs
I
a
like
6.
I like when that's a
So
thing.
he
So
needs
like
6.
the
He needs 2
relics
6s
are
and
really
a-
cool,
3 up.
stuff like that.
Right, so the Redemptor just got slammed
Uh-oh.
by 2 pulse lasers. It's a -3 save from
Alright,
this guy, so you
so
need
I
a
need
6.
sixes.
You need 6s.
And you
Uh,
also
2 of
have
them?
1 regular wound.
And then you have 1 full armor save.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 3 and 6.
And these are 3 damage.
Those are 3 damage each. Those will kill you.
Or will they?
Yep, they kill.
Yes, they will.
See if you blow up. You do not.
Oh. Can I spend a command point so he has to reroll these? No, I'm kidding.
Right, to force me to reroll. So
after taking,
something to consider that
Crap load of firepower from
Yeah.
Eldar units designed to kill anti-tanks, Dreadnought did go down. But
Yes. It did take a Falcon, a Wave Serpent, and a full squad of Wraith Guard
Yeah.
to do it.
So
Which is about right.
yeah,
Got him.
a full squad of Wraith Guard.
So that is definitely... put everything that's dead on one side, because we're going to have to keep track of those points.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Like, when a unit is totally destroyed, put it somewhere aside, because we need to
The
know.
reason I wanted to go after the Redemptor in particular is because of the mission.
Right.
Because he's a vehicle.
And he's expensive, and now he's worth double points.
Double points. So
Nice.
that was like my thought process there was like, I need to get points on that dude, because I have a lot of vehicles, and these are all like 10 or 11 points each. So each one that Matt kills is going to be
Worth
a
a
giant
lot.
spike for him and bad news for me. So anyway.
Your army may have more points to give up.
Oh yeah,
in this
definitely.
mission.
I'm firing into those guys.
Okay. This is the squad on the bottom?
Yep, on the
big
bottom.
squad? Okay.
Again, this moved, but since I'm firing the closest now, I have the
I thought they
special
fired
target.
already.
No, that was just him.
Okay.
The only things that have fired so far
The Wraith Guard.
Wraith Guard and the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
This is now going to shoot
Okay.
Shuriken Cannon, 3 of the little guys,
Got a dice
and
tray.
then 8 the big ones.
Right there.
Gangrel wants to know, are there additional formations
fours
in the
now.
Codex and any new missions?
The new
For points, not power level.
Are there additional what?
Formations.
No.
No.
The first codex is out. There are no formations whatsoever in this book. Formations are gone, and there are no missions in this book. It is all background data sheets
5.
and special rules.
5 moves. Regular saves.
5 wounds, full armor saves,
I'm
which
looking for-
are 2s.
Desmodus Rotundus wants to know, how much does a Space Marine cost per model? Attack Marine.
Just a normal attack marine. I got it. You guys keep on rolling. I'll look that up for you guys.
2
in-
guys, right?
Do you guys want points or power level
Yeah.
on it?
Oh, Vandus answered. I think he said 65 points per 10. Does that sound right? He might have been talking about something else.
I'm looking. Hold on.
That was a different unit. Yeah.
A tactical squad is 13 points a guy, and his bolt gun is free. So 13 points a guy.
Is the Black Templar's story still the same? Logic Killer wants to know.
I see. I haven't read the fluff yet, but I haven't read it all. Everything I have skimmed over is unchanged.
Right, it's not. They've added some new stuff, but they haven't changed anything.
Correct. There's
So-
No
there's basically new history of the of how the Primaris Marines were created and how they were added to the existing chapters.
I need 4s to hit those guys.
And a little
Now,
bit
fire
on
me
the
at the guys
Indominus
up top.
Crusade and everything that's
I
not
meant
that
these-
is all
these
the
fire
old
at the top.
stuff. So they haven't retconned anything.
I need 4s since I moved.
Wheel Chairman 1977 wants to know, how much do Land Raiders cost?
All of the points.
All of all of it? No, they don't. Land Raiders
It's your
cost
entire army. It's just whatever.
That's 5 wounds.
a Land Raider costs.
5 wounds, normal.
Well, you gotta.
Looking for 2s.
Yeah, 2.
I'm going to assume you're talking about a default Land Raider.
Get 1.
A default Land Raider is
So that fired, this is fired. I'm going to try to finish off that squad simply because that last cannon is a problem for me. So,
Please.
pulse laser.
Pretty please.
I think I'm outside of 24. Yep. Wait, I can split fire in this edition. What am I
No.
thinking?
Everyone was lying about that.
a Land Raider is 357 points.
Can we get a rundown on lists, please?
We did at the start of the game.
Do we not have list bot anymore? We tried for a little. I can go over it real quick.
We should. You guys are right in the middle of playing. We'll do that when there's a pause.
Okay.
So, this is going to fire. It's going to split fire. The Shuriken cannon is going to fire at the guys down low.
All right.
So he won't take a penalty because they're the closest.
Okay.
But he's going to fire the other weapons up top because
Okay.
they have a 36-inch range.
Sure.
So this is the pulse laser, this is the scatter laser, and then these are the shots at the other guys down low.
Okay.
We'll put those separately. These all need 4s to hit since I moved.
Okay. So 2 hits,
3 hits.
including the pulse laser.
Yeah.
Nice.
And let's see here. Everything
Ooh.
wounded, and that's a -3. So these are all -3 now.
Uh-oh.
Ouch. Ouch.
Because then I'm sure I
Which is
can...
a 5.
No, wait,
6.
I'm sorry. That's the scatter laser. So that is not a minus. That's just a regular one.
Oh, good.
So you have a 2 up save and then a 5 and then 2 5 6s.
Okay.
So 2 5 6s. That is a beautiful pattern you
Right?
made there.
I'm
You should do thinking.
Yeah. I'm a little. I thought it would be
Wait,
on
3
camera,
save.
but it's not. And I'm a little upset.
And one wound on this guy.
At full
So,
save?
yeah.
So 4. Okay, so 2 full saves, 2 up armor saves, and 2
No. This squad 2 5/6s.
Okay.
Roll those first.
Dax says, since Larry's looking at points, what's
Who's
the
one guy?
Thunderfire cost?
Um,
Thunderfire?
Thunderfire.
Thunderfire.
And
I'll
then
look it
one
up for you,
regular
Dax.
save, 2 up.
And then what?
One more regular save on those guys, 2 up. One regular save on these guys, 2 up. Okay. Cool. So that's gonna be all of my shooting this turn.
All right. That
So
was not.
I'm done.
I mean, losing the dreadnought sucks.
Thunderfire Cannon is 55 points.
Base.
Yes, but it is its own weapon.
All right.
It is.
So
He originally spelled it Thudderfire, and he was like, Thudderfire. That sounds like a really bad gun.
It's like a thud gun mixed with a thunderfire.
It's a thud gun that fires
Fireball.
flame rounds.
All right.
A
So I got.
Thunderfire.
So I got a leadership here. I lost 3. Wait, no, you
No,
killed
you lost
1 the
2.
first one. You
Right.
lost
Yeah,
2.
you lost
so
2,
I'm
but
which
okay.
means you
you're
can't fail.
Ultramarines. You
Yeah.
don't care.
You can't fail.
And then these guys also lost 2, right?
Lost 2 there.
They
So
don't care.
also cannot fail.
Cool. Cool beans.
Is that it with your shooting?
Is it true that relics don't cost points?
That is correct. Relics do not cost points, but you are limited. Everyone can always purchase 1, and then you spend command points to purchase additional ones.
And they're pretty rad.
Pre-game.
Can drop pods carry dreadnoughts?
No.
I believe not. I think you need the Forge World one to do that. But
That
I'm
is
gonna,
the Lucius.
But I'm going to check
Lucius
that for you
Malfoy?
guys. It is to your turn.
Okay, yeah, you're done.
Let's get
I
moving.
don't know, maybe you're assaulting. Okay, so...
Really quick. You killed the Redemptor Dreadnought.
I did.
That is
What
the
a
only
jerk.
actual unit that you've killed. And because of that, you gain command points for it for your current score.
Command points.
And you gain double because it is a vehicle.
VP.
Right.
We're counting victory points.
Sorry, victory points.
I was
Victory
like,
points.
wait, hold on.
Okay.
It's worth 10. Okay, so
Eldar.
The Eldar, this is on turn 2. The Eldar have 20 points.
Damn.
Well, that's how this one's gonna go.
And we'll
Yeah.
see how many Matt can claim this turn. Remember, this guy's
50.
This guy's beat up bad.
Right.
And that squad back there is
So
beat
at the
up
bottom
bad.
of 2, they don't have any points?
Correct. He will soon.
where
No,
is that?
leave it dash.
Oh, my bad.
Right, because this
Yeah, 'cause-
is
Right, this.
this is the top of 3.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, is
I
it?
went first.
Oh, yes. In that
Yeah,
case,
yeah, yeah.
yes.
He seized.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's why I was confused.
Yeah, there we go. Matt.
Where is
Yeah.
that Dire Avenger? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
He ran
thing.
away, and yeah.
So I
Falcor
told you I was
Morningstar,
gonna kill
thank
this
you for
guy.
that follow.
Thank
Welcome
you
to the Belfry.
so much.
He's back.
Yeah, back again.
Okay, so was there a question I was looking up, or was I good?
Dreadnoughts in drop pods.
Yes. Dreadnoughts and drop pods. There we go.
Where's
That's
that-
the question. That's not the answer.
Yes.
The
Where's that
answer
Dire
is not.
Avenger?
Yeah,
Yes.
Can
Ran
they
away.
carry dreadnoughts?
Oh, like actually run away, or
He's around
am
the
I just?
corner.
Oh, all right, I didn't see it there.
There were bullets over there. He decided that was bad for his health. Went around the corner to break line of sight. Now he can't be shot by those bullets.
Okay.
Nope. Drop pod. The default drop pod in the Space Marine Codex can carry 10 chapter infantry. That is it. Specifically says it cannot transport jump pack, Terminators, Primaris, or Centurion models.
Hate Grain wanted to know if we are live. Yes, we are.
Of course we
This
are.
time we're live.
Wheelchairman 1977 again says, which chapter can use the Halo relic? The one that lets anyone who has it act like they have a psychic hood.
Looking.
Boom.
Look
Might
in.
be a generic one.
You go.
Okay. Okay.
You go.
Or
'Cause I think
or
that's the
Black
one I
Templar.
have.
Checking.
Right now.
Vandus says probably Black Templars.
The Sanctic Halo.
Yeah.
The bearer of the Sanctic Halo has a 3-up invulnerable save and can attempt to deny the witch. Ultramarine captains only.
Yeah. So that's the one I got.
So the question now is, since he's a chapter master, not a captain, can he still equip it?
No, he cannot.
No.
He can't actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you spend that.
So
point
he
and
just
make
has
your-
a halo,
You
but
actually,
doesn't do-
you actually remove the keyword captain and you add a keyword chapter master.
So
He is not a
I
captain
was
anymore.
joking about having
I
that
was totally
relic.
joking. Yeah.
Good
that's-
job.
That's funny.
Oh, those Terminators, they're moving down. Oh, this is also everybody has to be in on this turn. Because this is turn 3.
Oh yeah.
They're all coming in. All the Ultramarines are going to be arriving. We're going to have Reavers showing up. We're going to have the Inceptors are going to show up. They're going to kill something.
Probably.
They're
gonna
gonna
They're
try
gonna
their
kill
best.
something because that's
That's
what
a lot of shots from those guys.
that's what Inceptors do.
All right.
It's a whole lot of man. The Avatar is scary. So I think the Avatar is one of the miniatures that is most in need of a new miniature in the game.
Oh, yeah.
He's super old. He was really awesome when he came out, but he came out in like 93 or something.
I mean, we've talked about it on the main site, MelloSouls.net.
Yeah.
But the original Avatar with the spear, it was all tiny.
Is like this big, and then they made
the big Avatar, which is this guy.
which is that guy,
He's
and
been
they
around for 20 plus years.
but the new Avatar. So one of my predictions is whenever the new Craft World Aeldari Codex comes out, I would not be surprised if the Avatar is going to get a plastic kit.
I wouldn't be surprised if a whole bunch of new units come out for every codex.
But the the Avatar really needs a new one. He's so old and he's metal, and GW really wants to get out of having to do fine casts and all that stuff anymore. And that's a guy who needs to be bigger than Guilliman, but probably not as big as like a Bloodthirster.
And look as fancy as the Incarn.
But he needs to be
fair.
He needs to be a big, scary.
There's a whole
guy.
bunch of old metal fine cast models that need to get some love. Is all I'm saying. And I really can't wait. That's one of the things I'm most excited about for 8th right now. Other than the fact that the game has been a ton of fun to play, is like the possibilities for they're going to come out with a bunch of new stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, they have to be sitting on some models on top of the codexes to release at the same time.
I mean, they
right?
say that Game of Workshop's production cycle is 36 months out.
Yeah.
So the sculptors are working on stuff like when the sculptors are waking up and going to work now this week. They're working on stuff that's probably gonna be hitting the shelves in 2020.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Hey, Grin, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Belfry.
Welcome.
9 inches.
It is Space Marine Week all week. Ask away. We have so while these guys are playing and doing stuff, I'll go over the lists really quickly. This is an Ultramarines list on Matt's side. It's mostly Primaris.
How do you want to
It has 2 5-man squads of Intercessors here and here. It's got a 5-man squad of Hellblasters. We have a Chapter Master, 10-man Tactical Marine squad, a 5-man Tactical Marine squad. They're supported by a lieutenant who's giving all these guys bonuses. And then over here, deep striking, we have a Terminator captain and a 5-man Terminator squad. Off board, who are about to show up, we have 3 Reavers
You could drop
and 1 6-man squad of Inceptors that are actually going to be deep striking in right now, and a Redemptor Dreadnought who is sadly dead, who blew up. On the Eldar side over there, we're using Craft World Ulthway with Super SmackDown champion of the Eldar. We don't even know what that means.
He needs
Adam
more
Harry,
titles.
Adam Harry. We have 2 Wave Serpents. Each of those Wave Serpents here and here has a 5-man squad of Wraithguard. One of them are out. This one I think is still.
Yeah, that one's still pregnant, and the other 2 are.
Wow, that's the terminology you're going to use.
That's the technical term. Yeah.
All right, this one is still pregnant, and we have 2
Gives birth to death.
We have 2. We have 2 Falcons over there.
Yeah. This Falcon has the Dire Avenger, 5-man Dire Avenger squad in there. That one has a Fire Dragon squad with, I believe, this one actually has the.
You have an Exarch in it, right?
Yeah, Fire Dragons in there, Dire Avengers in there, and I put the Wraith, the Farseer with the Witchblade in that unit.
Okay.
Apparently, so.
Okay, so you have a Farseer here. We have the Avatar here, and we have a Skyrunner Autarch right there.
Yeah.
So. A lot of Eldar. They started off way in that corner over there, and they've already moved all the way up to midfield over here. The Ultramarines started basically in this quarter, and they've moved up over here. So both the armies have kind of slid around.
I mean, they haven't really moved.
And we are at the top of turn.
I'm flying right at him.
Yeah.
We're at the top
I
of
figured
turn
with
3.
all these vehicles, it's like, no, he'll come to me.
I'm flying at the guns. So
this is a big one. We're at the top of 3. All of the reserves have to be in. So the Ultramarines, everything that they've been holding back, everything is dropping now. So
the Reavers are coming in.
Where did the Inceptors go?
Right there.
All right. 6 Inceptors
He dropped
right here.
them in there because of the reroll to 1s, and they have an 18-inch range. And this unit used to be, this side of the board seems to be overloaded, so they...
Yeah, I thought about, I'll put him in his backline, but, why?
We're not
Everything's coming this way.
Yeah, we're not playing line breakers. So.
But then my Reavers...
The Reavers can show up...
Right, they have to show up on board edge. I don't see anywhere...
Anywhere outside of 9 inches from an opponent.
Yeah, and I don't see anywhere super advantageous.
And their little bolt guns are actually fairly nasty. They have super badass
I was
bolt pistols.
really hoping, because there's still one stupid Dire Avenger hiding in here. And I was trying to find, a good angle...
Oh yeah, because he's behind.
yeah, because it's this one little bubble
just
of the structure.
What about up here somewhere?
I still wouldn't be able to see them, but
Yeah, I mean,
well,
there's like
because they have to
places-
show up board edge.
Oh, you're right. You're right. They're not deep striking. Yep. Sorry about that. Reavers. Okay, so the rule is.
I don't know where you want to put those guys.
Just like here. Well, I mean, if I'm going to put him anywhere, I would just, again, hang him out with the lieutenant.
At the end of any of your movement phases, this unit joins the battle. Set it up within 6 inches of a battlefield edge of your choice, and more than 9 inches away from any enemy model.
So if they're going to be in the game, your 2 battlefield edges are this one and this one. Right now, I don't know what kind of damage they can do, but the only thing that's really wounded is this and that Dire Avenger unit.
Right.
So your options are 9 inches away from here, which starts on this basic board
And
edge.
they start within 6 inches.
Right. So they're
So
6
they
inches
can actually
up,
sharp. Yeah, they
Yeah.
can start a little bit
or
in.
9 inches this way, 6 inches up.
Yeah.
Like
If-
about there.
All right,
One
check
piece
out that
board edge.
adorable cat for a second. I'm sorry. He's really
Yeah,
cute
well,
right
we're-
now. Look at it.
He's
He's
a Monaro
clutching
cat.
that armchair for all of his life.
While they're arguing about exactly
Yeah,
where the Reaver,
well,
you guys aren't
because
missing
there's
anything.
Hill in the way, but I mean, they can.
All you guys who are subscribers, all
Yeah.
of your emote, your primary
Might as
emote
well.
is that,
of that cat.
mocking all of us as we play.
Right.
Yes.
Yep. No. Yeah. I think. Wait. Hold on. Let me see this. I want to make sure they're within 6.
Optimus Prime spamming that cat.
Spam the
Jax
cat!
the Destroyer spamming the cat.
Cat spam.
Thank you guys.
Cat spam.
Cat spam. Many feelings also spamming the cat.
That's fantastic. I love many feelings. That's so good.
Alright, there we go. So
I will say this: if this Wave Serpent survives this round, he's out of there.
Okay.
He's just
Sure,
gonna.
I just wanna
I'm
put
flying
him
on that
right
back
over
on the
there
edge
and
of the
shoot
board
inside.
and running
Yeah,
the
I
hill.
I mean, yeah,
I think
but
it's double points.
well, because it can. Well,
He's
because
got
I can.
boatload of shooting here.
He
yeah.
does. He does. The Reavers have
Yeah. What's the
heavy
weapon
bolt
stats?
pistols. It's a 12-inch range. It's 4-1.
That's not
Which is
bad.
pretty impressive.
But I think because I mean, like, because it's only 3
They're
man.
good infantry killers.
So yeah, and he
He's
just
got-
doesn't have a lot.
He just has 3 shots.
He's
It's
got
not gonna make a
6 wounds left. So
Yeah.
no, not 6, 5 wounds left. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I think I like him being in cover though, because again, like, if I can keep everyone
Okay.
near all my lieutenants and captains and ancients and such.
All right. So what we got is the Inceptors have showed up over here, and then the Reavers have showed up right here. So basically, this building
You're
is now,
right.
like this is like Ultramarine Precinct House. We have attack squad on the top.
Yeah, I'm
that's
just- I'm
kinda
just
shot
doubling
up.
down here.
It's got a laser cannon. There's a lieutenant on the second floor, so he's within 6 inches of everything. So he's giving everybody rerolls on 1s to wounds. You have the 6 Inceptors. This was probably like the big key squad, so they just landed here. These guys are going to shoot up something pretty
Yeah.
ugly. You got the 3 Reavers behind them,
Wraith Guard.
and then you have all of the 10.
Wraith Guard are good target.
Most of the 10-man
Yeah, I don't
attack
wanna get
squad
into
underneath them.
that.
Then all these crazy guys.
Yeah.
So
Still
you
got a lot of dudes.
You got all kinds of stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna open with things that I'm limited in
Psychic
targeting
phase.
options. Psychics. Yes, thank you. So
To the psychic phase.
Okay.
Who did you use your restoratives on?
The one guy that was
one
wounded?
I told you I was gonna use it on him.
Sweet.
That was
Okay.
the only option I had.
So you're 18 of that one.
Yeah.
So.
So
Or anything else that you
right.
want to target.
So Fury of the Ancients is weird, and I might use it here if I can find
All
a
right.
good target, but I don't.
You might be able to hit the Dire Avenger and the tank.
Oh, I could hit the Dire Avenger.
Yep.
Oh, that would be so worth it. Yeah. Okay.
Or you could hit the
But I-
Wraith Guard and the Autarch, because they're in a line, right? There's like this line, and then there's that line.
Well,
And I think those
it's
do-
from the like. All right,
It's
so
from the
this
library.
ability basically, I roll 3d6, draw a line that far to any enemy, or
Unit.
pick a unit within
Right.
that line, and then I 1 mortal wound on everything in that line. So this could be really good for taking out that one last Dire Avenger
to get the point.
to just get that point.
And that's not. I mean, it's fairly far away. Now this is an easier shot to make because they're
Yeah.
closer.
But I can smite them.
This is true.
Yeah, but I don't think because I'm gonna need a
Okay, I'm
a
looking up
15
on 3 dice.
on 3 dice, and that does not seem like
Yeah, you can do it.
You may end up needing to use a command point.
right. So I don't think that's worth it. So I think I'm just going to.
You know, yeah, you could command point 1 die, I guess. I don't know. Because, like, now I'm thinking about the FAQ and that whole reroll thing.
Yeah, no,
Now it's
I would imagine.
confusing.
No, I would imagine you.
Chat
would
was
roll.
asking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine you would roll all.
That's a funky one because the fact and the specific rules for command points specifically say
Yeah.
different contradictory things.
Yeah, the command point specifically says reroll a die.
Yeah, a die.
versus that FAQ specifically says anytime you reroll.
That's probably talking about just
abilities and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's probably talking about.
I don't care
specific-
either way. Last time it didn't really matter because you
No,
got the
but
power
either
up
way,
ability.
I don't trust myself well enough.
Okay, so you're gonna try.
I think I'm just gonna smite.
Those guys have how many wounds each?
Oh wait, is
Wraith Guard 2 or 3?
Smite and Psychic Surge are both visible, right?
They have 3
Yes.
each.
Okay.
So these guys have 3 wounds each.
Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna unload all my psychics on them.
Okay. All
I
right.
think that's Smite and then Scourge.
Okay.
They're
so
still 5, so mortal wounds are good against them.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
So we're gonna start with the Smite, looking for a 5
Yep.
warp charge.
here we go. Got it.
All right,
So it goes
good.
off. So they just take D3 mortal wounds.
3.
1.
So that's
So that's
one.
1 mortal wound on one of them.
Do what I can.
Next.
Psychic Scourge, looking for
Psychic
a
Scourge. That's the
6.
psychic roll. Well, yeah, it has to go off. It does go off.
All right,
You guys have
so
your roll
now
off.
We roll off.
Sure, I have a 9.
He has a
I have
10.
a 10.
Sure.
So this is actually pretty close.
I got a 2 again.
I got a 4.
Beat him. So that's
I win.
D3 mortal wounds
So
again.
I get to do another
2 more. So that
wounds.
kills 1.
Neat.
All right, there you go.
Jeffrey K, thank you for that follow.
Jeffrey
Welcome,
K,
Belfry.
awesome.
Thanks, Jeff.
Welcome. Welcome to Space Marine Week.
Can I call you Jeff?
You are right in the middle of watching some psychic smitery
All right. So and some Scourge.
and some scourging. The
So
librarian just knocked off a Wraith Guard.
My Terminators
Okay.
only have one target on that wave skimmer.
Okay.
Wave Serpent.
Wave.
That is a wave serpent.
A wave.
It is a skimmer tank.
I don't know. So
Kind
they're
of
gonna.
hover
So they're just
tank.
gonna do.
Think of a snake on the water. That's surfing.
A water moccasin. I'm gonna attack the water moccasin.
Fair enough.
So I have storm bolters, and I'm still out of 12.
Sure.
Yeah. So I have
2 each. For the first
2,
4 guys.
4, 6, 8,
And then
10 storm bolters. One of them is a captain.
So he hits on 2s. Everybody else hits on
hang
3s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and then the
Right,
the captain's technically a separate unit,
Yes, you should fire him separately.
but
Okay.
and the assault cannon. But
Yeah. So you have 8 Stormbolter shots, and then you have 6 Assault Cannon shots.
because if by some miracle he happens to do all 13
Ooh.
wounds to the wave serpent, now the captain can shoot at something else.
That's true.
So
It could happen.
And
it
then
could happen. I've
6
seen crazier
assault,
things.
Right? 6 assault
Yep.
cannon.
Yes.
And I have
The
one more
Assault
green.
Cannon is 6. He needs 1 green die. There
I
are no. Just use a blue
Oh
one.
no. I thought there
It
was
was
more.
red and not red.
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is the Terminator squad right here, opening fire
Terminator.
on the wave serpent right there, firing across the fortress.
Ugh.
Your captain re-rolls all 1s because your captain is there. All 1s are re-rolled.
Thanks to everybody who is hosting us today. We've got Vitas, Veil Renegades, Frontline Gaming TV. Oh, everything just moved. The Dropped Cast, LK Hero, RT Low Zelda, Camerai 25, Hack on Slash.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
All
You
right.
guys are keeping the stream alive.
Yeah.
Keep it
Thank
going.
you. Thank you very
Okay, so the,
Everyone who's giving us any sort of support, no matter how big or small,
We
you're
love
great.
you.
the red dice are wounding on 5s.
Yeah.
The other
The non-red.
Actually, no, they're all.
Everything's wounding on 5s.
Yeah, all 5s. All 5s. 3.
Not great.
Okay.
So we're looking at 3s.
Yeah.
Those
The
have
assault-
a -1.
This is
Assault
minus
cannon's
1.
-1.
And these are full.
Let me do it separately.
So 2 full saves, 1 -1 save.
All right, the big guy is the -1.
All right.
Okay.
Fail.
Takes 1 wound.
That is 1 wound on the
Alright.
wave serpent.
So now the captain shoots.
Now the
Now the captain
will
shoots. He hits on 2s. He hits.
5s.
No wounds. Okay, the Terminators are done.
Okay.
Next.
So let's get. Yeah, I think
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
All right.
I have really wanted to cosplay Darkwing Duck forever.
Really?
Yes.
How are you going to do the bill?
That's a pretty deep cut.
Prosthetics, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, are you just going to go to a party like this?
Yes, just the whole time with the
I'm
cape up.
Darkwing like,
Well,
like
if,
that.
if you just were like this the whole time, it's still
I would think
No,
you
no,
got
no.
their cough.
If you
That's
were,
what
I would think you're Zorro if you did that the whole time.
In purple?
Not in purple.
or
Zorro
you could,
can be a flamboyant character.
yeah.
But Darkwing Duck wears purple.
He does.
So let's get the Reavers on that tank because again,
Out
that's
of
just
range.
Yeah, you're out.
what are they?
12-inch pistols. They're pistols.
Pistolas!
Oh,
Out of
I
range.
thought they were 18.
No.
That
These
was
guys are-
These
that
are
was
the
a
badass
dumb
guys.
deployment then.
These are the badass
Well,
guys.
on the flip side, they're not going to get shot to pieces in one turn.
Sure.
Yes.
So
Okay,
And
so
give
the
up valuable points.
All right, so let's
Inceptors.
get the
Or you want the laser cannon?
Yeah, let's do the las cannon first
Okay.
then.
On who?
On the wounded dude.
All right, here we go. This laser cannon, he's aiming carefully, shooting right at this tank that's all beat up. That is a hit.
Cool.
You wound on a 3.
And that's got to charge up.
That is a wound. That is a.
Hey, it worked.
Yep.
That was 2 6s.
All right. Whew, that's a hot
I
one.
need a 6 to save.
You need a 6 to save.
Nope.
Hey.
Okay, D6 wounds.
Wait. I think I'm going to spend a command point.
Oh.
Just because I've got 6 of them and
Yeah,
I
you
never
do.
spend them
And
all.
you
so-
really need that 6?
I really need the 6.
Okay, Adam's help. Oh! Oh!
Just saying.
It is a
Aeldari
6,
for
ladies
life.
and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It is a 6, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Womp, womp.
You were pulling out every. Wow. All right.
Fine.
Ulthway has excellent hoping skills.
Fine.
Good job.
Whatever.
Oh, that was stolen.
I
Stolen
know.
from you.
Oh, jeez.
We want to see some Eldar cheers. That was crazy.
It's already
Eldar
happening.
cheers.
Eldar
Eldar
cheers.
cheers are already
no,
happening.
only Eldar booze.
I can hear them from here.
We've also got many BAM!
We want to see
emotes.
all the BAMs. All the BAMs.
All right.
Wow, that was nuts.
Ah, fine. All right, so
Okay.
I'll get the Inceptors on them.
Inceptors?
As well. Inceptors.
Okay, here we go. This is the big, super crazy
I was
shooting.
really hoping not to have.
Okay, so we have this is a full 6-man squad of Inceptors, so that's 6 shots each. So that's 36. Basically, what their Inceptors are basically holding 18-inch
Heavy
assault
bolters.
heavy bolters. That's pretty much what those are. They're strength 5, AP -1, assault 3, and they have 2 of them. So that's 36 shots you got, and you do not have a captain to help you reroll
That's so many shots.
hits.
But I got the lieutenant.
But you
Do
have a
want to just
lieutenant.
use my dice because it's going to be
No.
actually physically possible for you to roll those?
Says you.
He will not roll your Xenos dice.
Right, here
He
we go.
doesn't make sense. He's a space marine.
Really?
They're not capable
All
of
right.
thinking. Come on.
There we go.
We call this Matt's special kangaroo roll, where he puts them all in his pouch.
I feel like it's fitting for my orc shirt.
Just throw it on the table, man, because
No.
you're
It's gonna be
No,
it's
all
gonna be
right.
bad.
This is rolling.
this is,
Rolling.
He's rolling them all.
We need to get you one of those,
that's horrible.
There
We need to
go.
get you a
what is it?
baby
One of the
Bjorn.
bingo turnstiles.
That was a really good roll, actually.
All
Okay,
right.
take out all the 1s and 2s.
1s and 2s. There we go. Yeah, that was really good.
Ridiculous.
Alright.
All right.
I think that's all.
That's all of them. And now these wound on
5.
5s.
And I get to reroll.
And you re-roll 1s because of the lieutenant.
Cool.
All right.
Roll them.
Take out.
Take out your ones first.
Take,
your ones
yeah,
out.
take really 1, 1. Okay, now take out all of the 2s, 3s, and 4s because those miss.
Yeah.
All right, 2s, 3s, and 4s all coming out. There's actually a decent amount of 5, 6s in there.
It's just weight of fire right now.
Yep. Okay, and then re-roll your 1, 1. The lieutenant does not help you.
No.
Okay, so how many wounds is that?
That is a 10. 10?
Is that more than 10?
That's 11.
11 wounds. That's at -1.
4 ups.
4 ups. Hold on a second, guys. We're gonna move this over here next to Adam here.
He's only got 6 wounds left. See what happens.
Bang, 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 bang,
4
bang,
ups.
bang, 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 bang.
Oh, let's see.
I think
I think I passed. Nope.
No, I think
5.
you killed it. 1, 2,
He's only got 5 wounds left. Sorry.
3,
That's enough.
4,
There's a 3.
3.
You got it. 6 wounds.
Bang, bang, bang.
6 wounds. It had 5 left. The wave serpent is down,
Let's
ladies
see.
and gentlemen.
Let's
Finally.
see
If it explodes.
if it explodes.
Hope it does.
Nope.
Nope. All right. That wave serpent was empty, correct?
It was empty.
Okay,
Alright.
it is out of there. That is the first Eldar,
Cool.
and we'll have to keep.
Jacob237 vlog, thank you so much for that follow.
Jacob,
welcome to the
welcome.
Belfry.
Totally worth it, by the way.
Yeah, no, that was
All
good.
right.
It was
Yep.
how much I had to focus that down.
All right, so the Inceptors have fired. The Laser Cannon has fired. The Reavers are out of range. Did the guys on the bottom
no,
fire?
they're gonna go. So now the Wraith Guard are my next target.
Okay. No, I don't think anyone is within 12 inches. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, jeez.
Are any of them or not?
Yeah, no, that one.
Is it touching them?
That
yeah.
guy is.
Yeah,
the guy
yeah.
behind him's up.
That front line might be.
The front line's in. The guys behind.
Okay,
him.
the front line's in. So you got 1, 2, 3. Okay, he has a pistol, so he doesn't count. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry.
Wave Serpent, by the way, is 9 points for its vehicle, so that's going to be 18 points for the Marines so far this turn. We'll
Yeah,
see
so
how
How
far.
many
going.
points is that Incestor squad? Inceptor.
A lot. a lot. Hold on a second. We'll get that for you.
You said
Okay,
400-ish?
hold on. Okay, so this is going to be a complicated bit of fire. You have
the
1,
Incessor
2, 3,
squad
4, 5 campfire.
Was 210.
6, 7, 8, 8. 8
But there's
bolters
also
and 1
Inceptors. If that's what you mean,
8
they're
bolters and 1
360.
Because some of them are double.
Because there's
and some of them
Inceptors and Incessors and Incessants
He's out.
and
aren't. Okay, so no
in
melter. So,
melter.
so 8
continents.
bolters.
I don't know.
We'll give him that one. So
Yep.
So 2, 3 flamers out.
Out.
4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8,
9.
9 bolter shots.
Yeah, 9 bolter shots, and that's it.
Alright.
Well, it's a technically 8 bolter shots and 1 bolt pistol,
Pistol
or
shot.
whatever.
Yeah. So now we have the squad that is right here on the bottom. This is the tactical squad, and they're opening fire on the Wraith Guard that are over here. That are exactly at 12 inches away.
Alright.
Hitting on 3s.
Pretty good.
You are wounding on their toughness 5.
Top 5.
So you wound on
There you
5s,
Yep.
and you have
Rolling.
the LT to help you out.
Thank you. I think this can just barely fit.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Fix that.
We need 5s. If you have any 1s, reroll. Ooh,
I
good
do.
thing the
Yeah.
lieutenant's there.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
All right, here we
Is
go.
his name Dan?
got another one.
No, it was. But that was Abe's fault, not mine.
Okay. 3 ups.
He called him
There's
Dan.
not -1. So
Nope.
3 ups.
Is it Lieutenant Dan or Lieutenant Nad? Which one is
No,
it?
this is Dan.
This is Dan.
Takes 1 wound.
1 wound on the Wraith
Alright,
Guard.
cool. Every
Okay.
little bit counts.
Okay.
So,
So this building is now done.
yeah, so now we'll do all of this here.
Okay. And over there you have a captain. So all those guys are
Right.
re-rolling. Oh,
I have
that's
a
a chapter
chapter
master. So those guys are re-rolling all failed
Yes.
hits.
So, and
Who's first?
I tried, not quite. I tried to get these guys into 6-inch as well, but they're not.
No,
I mean, it's
too-
close. But,
yeah, but they're down.
yeah.
So no.
Yeah.
But everyone up
Yes.
top is certainly in.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
Let's start with the Hell Blasters.
Okay. Who's their target?
The Wraith Guard.
Okay, so we have a Hellblaster squad up here. They're on the back of the gantry. They're firing down across the courtyard onto the Wraith Guard.
And I got
You have 5 of them.
Okay.
And check to see if those guys are within half range, because if they are, that's double shots.
Ooh.
Those Wraith Guard are getting close now. They might be within
15.
15.
Nope.
Nope, just out.
Yeah.
1 shot each.
I mean, the front one might
No.
be. No. Just barely out.
He's just out.
It's like 15 and a quarter.
Okay, so 5 shots. All hits.
Wow.
Wow.
All fives.
All
That's
5.
five. Wow.
All 5s. 5
Five.
5s.
What?
Tough 5, strength 7.
Someone in
medium
chat, run the number. Like, what is the odds of that happening? Because that seems real low.
That seems really low. You should go play the lotto as soon as we're
Right?
done.
Oh, I'll be right back.
And then Matt will be like,
Right.
I won $1 million.
Right?
Adios,
See
all you,
ya.
all you suckers.
It's 6 times 6 times 6. 6 to the 5th
It's
power.
6
Right.
factorial.
Yeah. No, well, in fact,
No, it is
it's-
power, I think.
it's 6 to the 5th
Factorial
power.
is something
1 over
else.
6 to the 5th power.
Yeah.
The odds of that happening.
All right.
Whatever.
Math.
Math.
So what am I winning on?
Now you're wounding
Such
on
profanity
threes.
in this channel.
On
Please
threes.
goodness.
We have the best kind of profanity. Math profanity.
Gross.
4.
I prefer literary profanity.
And it's minus.
Is that
These
4
are
wounds?
-4, right?
Yeah, -4.
Minus 4 or 3?
Yeah, no, they're -4.
Plasma, so.
Normal
Plasma
normal
and
Imperial
Simmering.
plasma is -3. Those guys are -4.
Cool.
Logic
Those
Killer
fours?
says, now that's rolling better, Matt.
Thank you. I'm learning.
So that was 4.
It's all in the wrist.
4, right?
They just take
Yeah,
the wounds,
I'm
right?
just making sure.
Yeah, and it's 1 each.
Can Handaran
So 4
says
wounds.
1 out of 7,776.
Oh. If it was out of 7,777,
Okay, so the
that would
plasma.
have been even cooler.
The Hellblasters have put a lot of plasma in, and they have
Incinerators are -4.
they have burned 1 Wraith Guard into Wraith Slag,
Wraith Slag.
and they have injured another one. So there's now 3 left in that squad, 1 of which is wounded.
Dunkel Draken says 1.2 times 10 to the -4th power.
This is what I love about like when we're on the board game show, if we need like number stats and we're like, audience help us out, like we're gonna be waiting a while.
We got nobody. Yeah.
But when we're playing 40K and we're like, hey, what are the crazy odds of this happening? Boom, it's instant. It's like there's an entire network of
Yeah, it's a math hammer, right?
of calculators out there. So thank you guys.
Alright, so, because these are...
Double shot, 15-inch range.
Not so
they're
honest says, I don't know why, but this makes me so happy. He's
So-
banned a hairy emote.
So the first 4 are
Yeah.
are in range, and the last guy
Actually,
isn't.
last guy's not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, he's too far.
he's
out. It's
just
this guy. He's
Okay.
Yeah, because they're a little...
it.
So you got 9 shots.
Right.
So now the first squad of intercessors, they're opening fire on the Wraith Guard. The first 4 of them are within half range, so they're getting double shots. So we got a total of 9 shots.
Ginzook, thank you for that
got a
follow.
chapter master
Welcome
there?
to Belfry.
Yep, so
To re-roll those 1s and 2s. Go ahead.
Many feelings
Oh.
as the math dark universe of the 41st
Yep.
millennium.
Go chapter master.
And that's a lot of 3s.
All right.
You're looking for
Look at all these 3s and 6s.
All right. So we got all hits because of the chapter master.
All right.
Yeah,
Again, look at it. Look at it. Just statistically, look at all these 3s.
it's crazy.
That's 7 3s.
All right.
Wow.
And 2 6s.
And to wounds 5.
5.
This is where it gets tough.
Wound.
2.
All right.
You don't get rerolls on those?
No.
No, Lieutenant is for that.
LT's
It's
over
minus
here.
1, so 4 ups?
Yeah.
1 wound, I lose a guy.
1 wound.
That was fun,
Oh.
dude.
All right.
Oh, he had
He had
1
2 wounds left. Or he had taken 2 wounds.
Oh, okay.
So.
1 left. 1 more Wraith Guard is down to 2
Very
in the squad.
cool.
You gotta
Not
put,
so honest says it's the shirt, Matt.
you got to put 6 more. This has a 12-inch range, but the Ancient can still
Yes.
fire.
Yeah.
And the Ancient shot up something the last turn.
Yeah, he did a wound.
Is he ready to fire?
Get in there with it.
He gets 2 shots.
2 shots. Good as it twice. Get you.
Wow! He's got 2
Grandpa
shots.
Simpson.
He gets 2 shots, 2 hits, 2 wounds on Wraith Guard
and
with
it's
5s
a-
to wounds.
You just die because you're dead
Nope.
already.
Oh, makes both of his saves.
See, they're not impressed by Grandpa Simpson because they're already in the geriatric ward. So.
Right.
Oh, that's true. They're the even older
Yeah.
Wraith Guard.
Alright, so I still have these guys up here.
Chapter Master, outer range.
Yeah. So I got the 5.
Those guys are probably all within 15 inches, but you should check. The guy in the very back might be out.
No, he's
in. He's
They're all
in.
in. Yep.
Cool.
Here
So-
come the bullets.
So that's 10 shots. This is the Intercessor Squad here who's escorting the Librarian. And they're on the Wraith Guard. They're all within 15 inches, so double shots.
Woo!
10 shots with bolt rifles.
Ugh.
They are not, however, within range of the,
Yeah.
of the captain.
Which is
of the chapter
a
master.
shame.
That was a lot of misses.
That was a lot of misses. If they had only been ever so slightly closer. I tried to scoot him up a little, but this is real crowded up here, so there wasn't a lot of maneuverability.
2 wounds.
Yep.
2 wounds. Those guys is minus 1, so 4 ups.
Yep.
Takes 2 wounds.
Oh,
Heyo, snake
failed them both.
eyes.
Snake eyes.
1
Can
wound
we get
left.
a Snake Eyes tally this game?
Right, I had
One time.
5 last game. Was that yesterday?
5 Snake Eyes?
5 snake eyes over the course of the game.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Jeez.
You should check the Librarian to see
Yeah,
if
right.
he's in range.
What does he have?
12. He has a pistol. He's probably out, but can't.
Oh,
Oh no, he's in.
just
barely.
barely.
1 shot.
Oh wait, Snake Eyes. It was 2 wounds, not 1.
Yep.
So this guy's got 2 wounds on him.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
5 up.
Nope.
Oh well. And
Okay.
I think that's everything.
I believe that is everything as well.
Cool.
Alrighty, so it is at the top of.
Do you have to morale?
Yes.
No. Avatar.
Oh, yep.
That darned
Is the
avatar.
It affects everything or like just certain things?
It's crap Orleans.
Okay, yeah.
I'll double check.
They would be afraid, but the Avatar of Cain is right there. They're right here, so they don't care how many people they lost.
Where's the Fire Nation when you need it? Am I right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's Asturiani units.
Yep,
And
and they are
pretty
Australian.
sure
They are.
Wraithguard are
Absolutely.
Yep, totally.
Alrighty, so you killed.
So I got the
So
big.
what is the power? What is the power
I
level
got your water
of
moccasin.
the wraith? Of
He
the
got
wraith?
18 points out of that. It was 9 points.
Okay.
Power level 9, so he got
Okay.
18 points out of him.
So 18 points, Jen, for Matt at the top of turn 3.
Okay.
Ultramarines 18.
18 to
Woo!
20.
It is
Moving
a
up in the world.
It is a close game.
Yeah.
And still 20 for the Eldar.
Leave it blank.
What?
Leave it.
Oh yeah, I haven't gone yet.
Yeah, he hasn't gone. Yeah. Now it's Matt's turn. I mean,
So the
Adam's turn.
Yeah.
Leah 16X, thank you for that follow.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
to
Thank you very
Belfry.
much.
so just tactically real quick, if we were playing like for real, I would just run away. I'm in the lead.
Oh no!
He's
That's-
super slow.
That's so shitty.
Yeah, that's just really boring. So I'm not gonna do that. Just so everyone knows in the chat, I'm not
Oh,
gonna just
man.
run away.
Yeah, you could do.
But
oh,
if you're
man.
an Eldar player and you're taking notes, put an asterisk by turn 3 and say, "Oh, this is the turn that Eldar should have won," because I would just fly away. I'd use my superior speed and firepower at range to just
Yep.
sit and shoot and scoot. But I'm not gonna do that because that'd be super boring to watch. So there you have it. Let's go kill some stuff.
Yeah, and then we could just sit and stare at each other for an hour.
Yeah. I mean, we've only got 3 more turns, or 2.5 turns. So
Yeah, I mean, this is bottom of 3.
Right.
Yep. So keep that in mind.
I had not considered that. That is sneaky.
Just
the Eldar are
rolling.
jerks.
Sneaky Eldar.
Yep. But I gotta decide what I want to attack right now. Man, there's so many good options.
Gato.
But I'm liking this move right here. I feel like going after the squishier squads is a better
I'm
call.
gonna scoot this up and then sit on down here. Am I still? All right, I'm still.
These guys are really hard to kill, though.
Well, then you shouldn't even bother trying.
Well, I'm going to kill these guys because they're out of cover. So that's my goal this turn, is to take out this clump of dudes because they're actually outside of cover, which makes it so that shooting Marines in cover is super lame with a 2-up save, so we're just not going to bother with that anymore.
Yeah.
So
I didn't.
I mean, you still have all these transports. They're just full of dudes.
Yeah, but wounding on, hitting, he's got a 2-up save, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it's all shuriken cannons anyway, so it's just way to fire.
It's the Wraith
it's
Guard,
like
though.
shooting
The Wraith Guard are
Terminators.
what, -4?
Yeah, but
They just blow people out of cover.
right, but these guys also have multi-moves, and each shot would theoretically should put a damage on them. So we'll see. But
Yeah, I wasn't looking forward to it because moving into the open like that. But my librarian couldn't reach anyone
yeah,
with line of sight and his 18-inch, so I needed to move them up. But yeah, I got because I mean his smiting did a
quite a
lot of
bit.
wounds.
So the Eldar are moving. This is bottom
I
of
think I
3.
am gonna get out.
More questions. We got the Space Marine Codex here. What do you guys got?
Yeah, we're happy to answer any and all questions you have. Ideally about the Codex, but about whatever you want.
I mean, we've definitely already seen some pretty cool things this game compared to last game. Like the Intercessors last game came in and tried to kill a bunch of Marines. They did okay. You know, this game they came in and just half killed a Wave Serpent that was already pretty wounded, which is normally a really difficult job to do.
Oh
with,
snap! We got the whole bowl staff in the office now.
Whoa,
We got
everybody's in here.
both
Stable
Abe
Abe.
and JR.
Yeah,
Stable
this
Abe is in the house.
Yeah, come on, join
Come on
us.
in, Stable Abe. Yo, what's going on?
It's a JR.
JR.
He's such a good camera presence.
He's
Great
stud-
positioning.
JR is going to come on over here, JR. JR is our resident Tau expert.
That's
he is
me.
going to be fighting this Ultramarine, a variant of this Ultramarine army on Friday. He is the designated opponent, and he's going to be playing who?
I believe it's pronounced Chouse?
Chouse?
Demons of Chouse.
Joust demons.
Damons.
Damons of Chouse.
Damons.
Damon Chouse.
I've been told.
And which power in particular are you going to be playing?
Corn.
Yes.
So my army will have a lot of kernels.
Terrible.
Aha!
Terrible.
And very good at hearing, right?
They're all ears.
Oh, so bad.
This is what
So
we deal
bad.
with all day. It's-
All day we have to deal with this.
We're just trying to butter Larry up.
So
Yeah.
stop it. So on Friday we're gonna have
A popping good time.
just so you guys have
Yes.
a little preview on
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
We're gonna have an Ultramarines army,
Oh,
mostly
shucks.
Primaris. The Primarch will be on the table,
Man, I don't even
Oh
need to
snap.
and over on the other side is going to be a Chaos Demons army that is going to have
Corn? Will it have corn?
not just corn,
It's going to advance.
Not just
Bum, bum, bum.
But the
Blood-
full stock itself.
Bloodthirster.
Not Tawana says, looking good, JR. Green shirt is one step closer to the Green Ranger.
There we go. Excellent. That's
We can-
I'm trying to
We
achieve
can
my
green
dream.
scream a green outfit onto his
I just
screen.
need a helmet.
All right, Logic Killer has a question. He wants
Yep.
to know what everybody's favorite anime is.
Tengen
Recently,
Toppa
or
Gurren
like-
Lagann.
Recently, Konosuba.
Yeah, that's a good recent one.
I just started watching the Castlevania one on Netflix.
Oh, yeah?
That's pretty good.
I watched it.
It's pretty violent. I like it.
Recently,
I like the first 10 minutes of the first episode.
Knights of Sidonia was a really good one on Netflix. I watch a lot of Netflix.
I like the
anime.
first season. I heard the second season was not as
Yeah,
good.
the
I haven't
second
watched the
season
second
was
season
meh.
yet.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't
Uh,
either. So
I've really
Kinda
been
like Sword Art
enjoying.
Online.
yeah.
I've been enjoying.
Second season doesn't exist. All right.
March Comes In Like a Lion. Recently is really good.
I've been watching a lot of the anime on Netflix recently, and one that is really great but makes you want to pull your heart out of your chest is Your Lie in April. That was
Yeah,
really good.
I watched
Yeah.
a little bit of that.
I may or may not have cried my eyes out a lot. And then my favorite one that I've watched in the last year or so is actually Black Butler. I really enjoyed that one.
Little Witch Academia is all out on Netflix now.
Yeah.
I saw that. I've not watched it yet.
I've seen the
passed
shorts.
by it a couple times.
The shorts are really amazing.
Yeah,
and if you're a Harry Potter fan, like, go watch it tonight.
All right.
Yeah, because it's like, what if Harry Potter was an anime?
Yes.
Oh.
Not even joking. It's amazing.
Is there a
The
Draco
show-
Malfoy? If so, I'm in.
Well,
There's like a Draco
there's a
Malfoy.
yeah.
Draco- Ooh,
they're all,
even better.
They're all girls.
Yes.
So it's Draco Malfoy from the Star Kid production of the Harry Potter musical. Which if you've not watched and you're a Harry Potter fan, go watch it. That thing is delightful.
Doom.
So Larry, anime, huh? What do you think?
Anime's a thing, Larry. Have you ever
I
watched
got a
any?
10. You want to try
I
to
am.
stop
I'm
the
a
Doom?
Miyazaki fan. Classics.
All right,
Yeah.
classics,
Yeah.
classics. What's your favorite Miyazaki?
I'm casting Doom from my Farseer onto your unit of.
Oh, I'm
Boom.
gonna deny you.
Yeah, I got a 10. So.
Good luck with that.
I like Nausicaa. Just
Okay.
'cause it's
Yeah.
short, sweet, to the point.
Ten.
It does everything you need it to, and it's short.
Rockin' soundtrack.
And it has
It does.
and it has a rockin' soundtrack and
they are doomed.
and a great eternal argument of is she wearing pants or not, or is it
Or
in her
not.
wrist?
And,
I'm gonna
and
command
Sir
point.
Patrick
Ooh.
Go for
Stewart.
it.
Ooh,
Yes.
what was that one? Your Name? The one that was out in theaters recently? Really
Right.
good.
I've
Also
heard
makes
really
you want to
good.
cry your eyes out.
Yeah. All right, Jenna, spin a command point.
Miyazaki can do a
Okay.
really, really
Guide
good
on,
melodrama if he wants to.
He can.
On these guys.
Oh wait, hold on.
My favorite of
failed.
those is
Never
always
mind.
going to
But-
be Princess Mononoke.
Prince
You get
The
I
Mononoke.
get-
soundtrack of that
I
movie
do
just
get real,
gets
right?
me.
That's
I
what I
love
listen to when I write all my articles.
I love
Nice.
Princess Mononoke because it is morally
it goes off
ambiguous, and
Yeah.
I love that.
Exactly.
Choose
Choose your own adventure,
no
friends.
good guy, but you root for everyone in their own separate ways.
Fortune
And
is
you're
a 7.
disappointed in everyone
In
in
their own
separate
separate
ways, except for the little
Yeah,
Nakomos.
seven.
They're just
Yeah.
awesome.
So
They're
I
amazing.
cannot take the Sanctic Halo, right? Because I don't have a captain.
Correct.
Oh wait, no, I can give it to my Terminator captain, can I?
Yes.
There.
Yes.
It failed anyway.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So for sake of
So I cast Doom. That went off. The guy failed on a 6
learning
instead of
something
7.
from me,
so.
huh?
And I spent my reroll already because I rolled double 1. So definitely wanted to reroll that with a.
Okay.
But the Sanctic Halo lets you deny the witch, which is why I
Right.
was thinking about it.
Huh. Cool. I wonder if you.
So
We have a whole
Right.
lot
Oh,
of Wraith
Terminator
Guard
Captain can definitely.
coming out
Yeah,
and
but
running
here's-
over here now.
Yeah.
There's 7 Wraith Guard. That is a lot of really heavy firepower that is bearing down on that librarian and his kind of bodyguard squad of intercessors.
And they are doomed.
And now they feel the blackness upon them.
So Doom is
the-
reroll to wound, right?
Yeah, they're doomed or he's doomed.
They are doomed.
So Logic Killer says watch Little Witch.
So 5 shots coming from those guys.
And
Okay.
Not Nick
Can you
Wright
read?
says best anime on Netflix is Fate Stay Night, no doubt.
That's
Two
not
I haven't
good
seen
shooting.
that one.
I haven't
Wraith
seen that one
Guard?
either.
Wraith Guard?
I've heard
Ooh,
it's-
Interesting
you
question.
lucked out.
What?
2
So-
wounds.
2 wounds.
If you use
That's on
knowledge of the
intercessors.
chapter, right?
2 wounds, Matt.
That's minus 1.
Minus 4.
They're dead.
Rolling damage.
They're dead.
No, they have 2 wounds each.
Oh sure.
So
don't
first
roll
one
Sanctic Halo to your captain, right?
Yes.
kills a guy. Second
After
one
that, you could
kills
use
the second
captain
guy.
action.
Okay, so 2
Captain.
intercessors have been
You
thrown
already
into the
have
warp
Sanctic-
by Wraith cannons.
I feel like that.
I mean, I agree. I feel like
Matt,
it's
hold
dumb.
on.
2 casualties
Oh.
from the intercessors.
Just too.
Abe's just being sneaky over here, trying to abuse the rules.
That's what.
That's what Abe's around for.
That is.
Yeah.
That's why we keep them.
Pulse lasers.
If I had a ukulele, I'd sing the song.
Yeah, because strictly speaking, that
Abe
is
cheating
how I
son.
did it.
Right.
But I agree that's probably not the intent.
We do need
Yes.
her to add more verses to
Yeah,
it.
those are close. This is the closest unit. So I get the.
I keep thinking
the
of
movement
verses
thing.
for that song when I'm in the shower because it's so. It just.
I'm glad you're thinking of me in the shower, Larry. I'm
It's
really
a
glad to learn that.
compliment.
We're thinking of mocking you in the shower. It's different.
Do we need a ukulele? I'll bring one on Friday.
We might have one tonight.
might have
Yeah,
one
there we
tonight.
go.
So, everyone who is watching the show, just so you know, afterwards, when we're done with this battle, we are doing Board Game Bonanza, which is our board
Oh yeah,
game
what are we playing? What are y'all playing tonight?
with this crew, and it is hilarious. Like, I mean, people are like almost peeing laughing. It is a fun time. There are some clips. There are some clips on our channel that you can just like as soon as the game is over, go watch them. There is one that's called Pleasure Butter. That's all I'm gonna say. Just watch it.
Okay,
It's
Matt.
15 seconds.
3 regular saves.
Just go watch it.
Don't
and-
forget the love blanket,
and
the
that
joy
will-
blanket.
And that will explain what Board Game Bonanza is all about. We'll be starting that as soon
So
as
one
this
guy
game is
bites
over.
it.
We're doing a talk.
Oh wait, I
No,
rerolled
2
the
guys.
wounds. Hang on, reroll
Sure.
the wounds. One.
Are we?
If there's time,
Nope.
we'll see.
No, 2 guys, right? They're...
They have 2 wounds each.
Oh yeah.
So one guy bites it from that, and then the pulse shot.
You are putting
Does 3 damage.
the pain on those intercessors.
So pulse is it -3? Do we figure that out?
Do we know what game we are playing though, board game wise?
Yeah, we're gonna play Blurt,
Oh,
and we're
Blurt.
gonna play Bezer
Oh
Wizard.
yeah. Pulse laser's AP -3, so you get
6.
6.
Okay.
6 up.
You can do it. you
Sticking
can do
Points
it.
wants to know:
And
is
3
the
damage to
Bulls
one guy.
team going to PAX South?
We've been talking about it.
We've been
Yeah.
talking about it.
Maybe
We prob-
unofficially.
We will probably go next year.
We'll
it's
go,
in-
but
it's
we're
in
not going to
January.
hang out with
January.
each
It's in
other.
January. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
in
we'll
San
go and sit in the corner and talk to no one.
Right.
It is in San Antonio,
Someone
so
else.
it's a 1-hour drive for us. So yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
We'll send somebody for sure.
I'll probably go if nothing else.
JR's gonna go.
Oh, I might.
Back south.
Me
Maybe
and
Matt
JR
too.
me and JR
Or
can wear
on
our
She,
shirts
thank
from
you
other
so much for that
PAXs.
follow.
Or on
Welcome.
She,
to the
welcome.
Belfry.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
This is like the most crowded we've ever been.
Yeah.
I would
We're
just
all
like
here.
to congratulate you on using a Fae appropriate name. It's She, SHIDHE.
So
Excellent.
same shots.
You were just
Yeah, I'm going
having
for
a
that
hard
intercessor.
time knocking the intercessor squad out. You gotta kill the one last guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
shoot
once.
all of my shots into the intercessor from this.
Okay.
No,
We have
jeez.
a Wave Serpent right here, laying into. He's trying to kill that one last
And
intercessor
just to check to see
to
if,
kill the
if
squad. Get the
I
points.
am actually the closest model here.
I don't think you
14 versus.
Oh.
Yep, he's closer.
All right.
They're about equidistant, so 14 inches. My avatar's right there. I get to reroll. I should have rerolled my 3 shots from the Wraith card, but that's okay.
Oh, because of the
because of the
because
not
of
avatar,
the
the
Oh,
altar.
yeah.
altar.
So I'm rerolling
we
these.
were discussing
Feel
that
free.
earlier.
Feel free.
Because when I get to
Feel free.
reroll, it doesn't matter.
Reroll misses.
Right. Well, because if you're
These
firing
all hit.
onto the tanks, they reduce.
JR is
by one.
carefully
So it
studying
didn't matter.
what the Marines can
Yeah,
do, so
yeah,
he can find their weakness
Yeah.
for Friday.
Basically, I think my work here is
Stop
done.
scouting ahead.
All right, I'm out.
So
No.
the big dice are the shrieking cannon.
Banish
the
thee.
rating.
He
Where I
does
was
that.
like,
I'm on an elevator.
JR failed his instability test, but he'll be back on Friday.
We banish
Okay.
him for 1,001
JR,
seconds.
we expect you to be
For
dressed.
a 1,000-bit donation, you can bring JR back.
He can deep strike anywhere around the table.
So all you
It doesn't
crowd-
matter if
so-
he has work to do.
So all you crowd
9 wounds,
on
no-
Friday
no,
when
no
JR comes
monitors.
back, playing as the general of the Legions of Corn, I think he should wear everything he owns that's red.
Yes.
Like if you have red pants, you need to put those
Red
red
hot
pants.
I
on.
have red pants if you don't. We can make
Like
this
red
happen.
hat, red T-shirt, red pants, red
3+.
red headband, ready to go.
Well,
Red glasses.
I have a red
I'm-
wig you can wear.
yeah, no, that's happening.
Oh.
All right, that's totally cool.
I mean, but he
Come
has
on,
one
somebody
wound on him.
donate
What is-
1,000
oh, no, that's
bits so that
Zoom,
we
so
can
he's
get
alive.
JR back in here.
Yeah.
Just cause.
He's alive.
He's alive!
He's alive! You put all that firepower into him and you couldn't kill the last intercessor.
He made 8
Not
saves.
one-
There's nothing I can do about that.
Go! Ultramar!
So,
This
Here you
one
go.
guy.
Ultramar, good job. Let's get some BAMs. 8 out of 8
That was
saves.
that was
Bam.
8 out of
really
9
good.
saves. 8 out of
Bam
9.
bam.
Yeah, no,
God.
he lost one wound. He got shot by an entire tank, and we're just like, oh, geez, that hurt.
How are we rolling?
We
shooting
got
through
1
windows?
bit donated.
I'll
we only
take
need
it.
999 more.
Iffy.
Oh, to bring JR back.
If you got a good shot.
We can get like a little.
There's
We'll
a
get like
window
his
there.
pinky. He'll be like.
Nice.
Who's firing?
This guy.
Oh, we got all the
final
BAMs.
guy. It's
The
gonna be
BAMs
6 to
though.
It'll
hit.
be
Who
like
you trying to hit?
this is JR.
That one intercessor
Token
guy.
in.
Totally.
What's happening?
It's 6s because I moved.
Uh,
He's not the closest, so I don't
you
get to
you
do
can
that.
absolutely fire
Yeah.
through windows, but he's not in any way through those windows. He's
Yeah, he
just-
is. You draw line of sight from anywhere on the model, so I can
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, sure. Sure. Oh,
Yeah, so we can fire from
yeah.
like
It's
that
8th
like
edition,
wing
man. I'm
on
Absolutely,
the-
absolutely. My bad. My bad.
I moved and I advanced.
So
I
just so
can't
you all-
fire. I can't really fire.
So just so you all know what's going on, this Wave Serpent, sorry, this Falcon is shooting at this Intercessor. Everything else is fire. This is the last guy. So there's this big tower in the middle, and what you can't see is that underneath this tower, because it's 3 stories tall, on the ground floor, it has a window.
Yep.
And he can exactly
Windows
see,
are death.
see through the window and exactly see the Intercessor through it.
23 Alfcon. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Belfry.
Welcome to the Belfry.
I look like
The problem is
It's like
I
they tried to
advanced.
spell Falcon, but they put the F in the wrong place.
No, I thought you think it's like a convention specifically for Alf.
So you're gonna fire everything?
I do love Alf.
I may
right?
not be able to.
Right? AlfCon 2017.
Let's start it. Why not?
True
Bring it back.
Because there's not.
All the cats.
I
I
poor
love
cats.
this dumb little gantry. Like, this is amazing
Okay.
to me.
I
So-
didn't want to ask about it, but
There's
yeah, it's
like,
what
there's
is
just like a
this?
gantry here, and it's just covered in Space Marines. Does it go to anything? Does it? No.
No,
It's just-
Just
this
hanging
is
out.
this is a loading bay where the trucks come in and then they load cargo off of them and then they drive off and then they load it back on.
Okay. Where are the cranes?
Right there.
Wow,
hooks and
Judgy
everything.
Sue over there.
Some hooks. I don't know if those are some good.
You can pick up cargo with little
Okay.
crane winches.
So, just for the record,
It's
this
like
is
a
how this is
garage.
going to work. I can't fire all of my guns at that last dude simply because I advanced.
You're
But
right.
I have the Crystal Targeting Matrix, which does allow me to fire my heavy weapons
at the closest target.
at the closest target. Now,
full BS.
now, hang on. I want to make sure that I'm not doing this wrong because I believe it might only be for moving and not advancing. Does not suffer penalty for firing heavy weapons after moving when targeting the closest enemy unit. So, advance is not the same as move.
That's correct.
So I'm not going to be able to fire my heavy weapons at all. So I'm just firing my shuriken cannon, excuse me.
Yep.
But am I within 24? I am within 24. So I do. Yeah. So here we go.
All right.
3
So
shots.
So here is the super billiards trick shot.
It's
Like
Eldar.
bouncing.
So
It advanced.
three base, 4 for moving.
For moving.
So I need 4s. Yeah, I need 4s.
All right. Here we go. 3 shuriken cannon shots. Can he hit the intercessor?
Can't even hit it.
Through-
Well, it's out of the box. Hang on.
2 hits.
So 1 hit.
Well, no,
one
yeah,
hit.
because that
Okay.
6 was.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a command point because why not?
All right.
Why not?
There we go.
Oh no.
2
You
hits.
are doomed, so I get to roll.
2 hits.
I'm gonna re-roll that one because you're doomed.
Yep.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds on the intercessor.
Oh, it's okay.
No,
It's
no.
okay.
So that was another command point, right?
Yes.
Yep.
He was
Looking-
so excited that he broke his own model.
2 wounds.
Looking for 3s.
Stop breaking things.
Yep.
And
That's
I
my
fixed my
job.
model. Haha.
Has made it.
All right.
Made it. That intercessor is a champ.
Bye,
Right.
Abe.
He's gonna go
Oh
home.
God! A drive-by aiding.
That intercessor's gonna go home and be like, "You will not believe the day I had."
Turkey pistol.
1,000 bits to bring Abe back.
Shuriken
Shameless.
pistol.
Shameless.
Shameless.
So 4.
Oh,
4s. You're doomed.
Not So Honest says 1,000 bits to see Harry fight a stuffed Alf. Yes, absolutely.
Right.
We will film this.
For 1,000
We
bits,
have it.
we'll have Harry fight Abe.
That's
the last-
horrible because Abe's allergic to him.
That's
Yeah,
what makes it
that's-
so entertaining.
Yeah.
No matter who wins, Abe loses.
That's so bad.
Shuriken catapults.
He's like, I kicked that cat's ass, but I feel kind of puffy.
Yeah, the Autarch's gonna fire shuriken catapults at that guy.
Really?
I'm imagining
Yeah, I
that
wanna
Harry's
kill
like
him.
the
You can
sand
see him?
snake in this equation.
His head is
Because
over the line.
He gets to swipe
all right.
at Abe,
Okay.
and then he
He
poisons
can
him
fire
too.
This is
from
the Hail Mary. This is it, right?
I'm just trying to kill that one dude left.
Okay, we are now down to the Eldar Hail Marys.
I rolled 2 ones.
The
Okay.
Autarch is attempting to do amazing
Wait,
Wait,
trick
he's an
shots.
Autarch, so he can re-roll his shots.
He can, if they're ones.
They were. So
They
one
were
hit.
both
One hit.
That's a wound. Ah, that's the rending one
That's
too.
a wound with
so
a
that's
minus 3. You need a 6.
which you've done
Oh,
before.
God.
He's got.
Oh!
I got command points.
No, he's got a wound still left on him.
He hasn't taken a
No,
wound yet.
no, he has.
He
has
has.
one.
Oh,
He
he's
has.
got one wound.
Yeah,
He's dead.
yeah.
Unless you want to waste a command point to try to roll a 6.
No, I do, but I won't.
But you won't. Alright. The
Uh,
last Eldar shot
So
finally
That wasn't
got
the
it.
last shot.
Oh, what else do you have?
those 2 Wraithguard haven't fired yet. The
Such a-
entire reason I was doing that is because now he's the closest character, or the closest thing.
Oh,
to
I see
shoot.
what you're going to try to do.
So now I'm trying to Wraith Cannon him.
this is like
That
a
was-
war, it's like a
that
war
was-
machine game. This
That was
is
the
like
entire point.
This is like your assassination run on the librarian.
Well, you guys give me
I
plenty
mean,
of time
yeah.
to think about my turn. So
All right.
Yeah, 'cause plus also like that squad held out real
Alright.
well.
2 hits.
2 hits, you're doomed.
Strength
Oh,
10.
you know
No,
he's not doomed.
doomed.
He is not
He's
doomed.
not doomed.
2's the wound. That's
Ooh.
1 wound with a -4.
Aw,
With a
Harry
minus
You
four.
have a.
falls.
Do you have an invuln?
I don't know.
I don't think
Harry is
librarians
sitting in
have an
mom's
involvement.
lap like a little baby. So
Good.
cute.
Should be chat right here.
Now he's
Primaris
glaring.
librarian.
He's got a psychic hood.
No.
Can
Nope.
I spend the reroll my command point to
Nope.
reroll the 1 now? Should I?
What's the minus on that?
Minus. I mean, I just need
Minus
to. I rolled
4,
a
right?
1. Yeah, but how many wounds do you have?
9. No,
I don't believe
5.
you. He's got 5.
He has
Yeah,
5
I'm going to
wounds.
spend one more command point this turn
Okay.
to re-roll that
To
one.
re-roll the other wound.
The other
To
wound.
try to get 2.
Okay, so 2 go
Okay,
through.
so he used another one. The Aeldari are down to 2 command points. So that is 2 Wraith Cannon hits.
What's your save?
3+.
So you don't get a save.
You don't get a save
Oh, no?
at all. So you just take the damage. So that is 2d6 damage.
Ooh.
You better hope he rolls really low. That is 6.
I got 5.
You are dead.
Yeah!
Into the warp with the librarian.
Where they'll feast on your brain.
Also note that is a full squad who is a hero, so that's double points.
Okay.
Now you're done?
Now I'm finally finished shooting. I have
Declare
no
charges.
assaults. I have no assaults.
Leadership.
Anybody? I'm good.
You-
The stuff I shot at is dead, so...
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
to be fair, that was an entire army worth of Eldar firing at 6 models.
At 6 models.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
so,
were real tough.
so you earned normal points for the intercessors.
Correct.
And then you earned double points for the Primaris librarian. The Primaris librarian is worth 7, so that's 14.
Yeah.
14 points plus the intercessor squad, which is worth 5. So
19.
19 onto you. So you are
So
at
to
39.
39 points for the Eldar.
39 points for the
Yeah.
Eldar.
I had to work for those 39 points.
Yeah, you
Moving,
did.
moving into the top of 4.
Okay.
Bring it, Matt.
Let's do it.
This is your chance. There's a lot of really beat up, almost dead Eldar on this table.
So
You've got to
we're
finish those squads and
we're
get the
gonna
points.
move these guys over here. Actually, let's move them into cover, because why not?
I mean, remember, so all of his vehicles are worth double points. The Avatar's worth double points. The Skyrunner's worth double points. The Farseer's worth double points.
While you guys are doing that, I'm
Is
going to
this-
go to the bathroom.
is this
fast.
one
You guys
wound
got
on it?
this?
Can you bring a monster in here?
If we have one.
Thank you.
I don't think we do. I think I took the last one. You can have some of my diluted one. That's why it's this color.
I don't drink things that look like that out of someone's REI bottle. So that's not going to happen.
All right.
We have
So,
them, they're just not in the fridge.
okay. Let's see. So, what do I want to go after? I think I might try
Remember,
to focus down this
Pick
raven.
your target.
Yeah, I think I might try to focus down this raven with this
a
squad.
falcon.
I don't. What did I say?
A raven.
Falcon. I got the
This
wrong
guy has
bird.
one wound on him already, so
Yeah.
he's effectively new. There's 2 guys here,
Yeah.
and one of them is almost dead.
Yeah. So, what I want to try to do is get rid of these guys because
Get those
if
points.
I can get.
Lerox Gaming, thank you for that follow.
Lars
Welcome
Gaming,
to the
thank you so
Belgian.
much.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna jump down.
Remember, you have these guys that are
Right.
going to be able to fly over and just shoot the Jesus out of something.
Yeah. Because, alright, so like we were discussing earlier, the Hellblasters, now that they are attacking non-tank things, they can supercharge, and so long as they're next to the captain, they're pretty good about not exploding.
Yep.
So I think I want to try to move these guys up so they can take out these, the Wraith Guard.
Sure.
And then if I can move the rest of these guys up, because then they'll be
You
in
get double shots.
half range of that squad.
Yeah, you really need the double shots.
Right. So I think the plan is to move these guys, and they're just gonna like hop. Or can they? Yeah. So I think they're just gonna hop down here, just because.
Also, remember your Terminators
Yeah.
are,
Yes.
are very good in assault.
Right. Yeah. So I think they're gonna sneak around this way, shoot there, and then assault this. Was sort of my thought process.
So you have a lot
Alex
of...
Geff, thank you for that follow. Welcome
Alex
to the
Geff,
Belfry.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you very
All you
much.
guys in chat, you've been kind of quiet, so we have the Space Marine Codex. Ask away. We have questions, opinions, whatever you think. Matt is going to be moving here and
Yeah.
doing all of his Ultramarine strategery. Adam Harry's back in the house.
Yeah.
He looks tired. He's not. He's good. He's good. There wasn't any soda or anything, drinks, were there?
We're working on it.
Okay.
They need to be.
We're here in
They
the,
need to be chilled.
We're here in the Bowles Master Control Studio
Bum,
out
bum.
of Austin, Texas, and it is the middle of July, so
Kind of spicy.
it's a little warm in,
Yeah.
in Texas.
It's
this
in the
time.
hundreds today.
All you guys out there who are from the South, in the United States, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But it is a scorcher today down here.
Even with your AC,
Oh.
it doesn't.
Eccentric Todd wants to know, what are our stripper names? It's the name of your first pet, followed by the name of the first street you lived on.
That means that my stripper name is
I'm Bandit Lafayette.
I am.
Of course you are.
I am Tweety Canton.
First pet was a goldfish.
Named.
Goldfish.
Okay, goldfish.
You can do it.
Prather.
Goldfish Prather.
That sounds more like a.
This is
Sounds like a
Space Marine.
super villain name.
Right.
This is like
Like a
a
James Bond villain to me.
Goldfifth Prather, Tweety Canton, and
I'm Bandit Lafayette.
and Bandit Lafayette walk into a bar.
And apparently start stripping because that's what they do. Oh, hey.
Oh, whoa! You want to do the honors there?
Are we splitting this or just
yeah.
you want the whole one?
Oh no. Kidding?
I don't know the name of the first street I lived on. We moved around so much when I was growing up. The first one, so there was one in Washington and then one in Texas, and one was Lot and one was Lyle. And I think the Lyle one was in Washington. I think that was first. And my first
those are
animal was a dog named
What, like 16
Charlie.
guys?
So I would be Charlie Lyle.
Charlie.
That's not.
That's not at all sexy.
That's not at all.
Sounds like a real
Because I
person.
might be able to take on the. Start
You need to be like tasty lollipop.
I might start
That's
be
what you
able
want.
to attack your characters.
Okay,
better.
Inceptors. Let me look at these. Okay, right here.
Inceptors are pretty quick.
Inceptors are move.
No,
No, they're move 10.
10's not as far as you said they
That's
were.
still
Yeah.
It's still plenty quick.
But they're 24-inch range.
18.
18. Okay. So there-ish.
Remember,
Okay.
characters you'll only be able to shoot the closest.
Right. So that's what I mean. If I can move here-ish, I can start attacking them.
Oh yeah.
So
Anywhere in here, and those are the closest models.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna start moving here, and that is
10.
okay. Yeah. So I can. 10.
They fly. Just move them as a crow flies.
Okay. So I can get them like here.
You got to be within 18.
Right.
Make sure you're within 18 of somebody.
Yeah.
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
All right. The Inceptors are moving out, and they have actually kind of found an interesting thing in that because the Wave Serpent that was here was destroyed. There's a whole bunch of Eldar around here, but on this flank of the Eldar army, the closest models are both characters. So if he can land any, so for most of the squads in here, if they can kind of get enough in this direction over here, either the Autarch or the Avatar become the closest model. So he can start to put fire on those characters that are worth double points in this mission.
Okay. And then I might as well run these Reavers up. What are Reavers? 6.
I'm sure.
Alright,
Six
so
or eight.
let's just advance them like this.
I mean,
way.
they have a really short range, so they should probably advance.
7. Assuming they are 6.
I'm looking. Reavers are.
They're an elite choice.
They are. Looking for them.
You just pass the elites.
Did I just pass the leads? I'm trying. Tartaros. Top carries. Reavers. 6.
Okay. So.
7 inches.
All right. So
For the Reavers.
they'll hop down.
All right.
They'll do something one day.
Okay.
All right. They're hanging out in cover there. All right. So let's then start moving up. This.
Hold on a
Well,
second.
maybe they
I'll
don't
move
have
over
to.
here.
Sure. Maybe.
I have my drink now. I'm happy.
right.
Questions, guys. What do you got?
Actually, yeah. So I don't think this assault squad really needs to move.
Questions on the Space Marine Codex.
So I think that's all the move, man. Restoratives. I don't have any wounded characters. They're either dead or fine.
So much for that.
Yep. Okay. So.
Jen, do we have any questions?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, none that I wasn't able to just answer in chat.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So let's psychic.
Okay.
No. Because he's dead.
Because he's dead.
Right.
It is but an echo of
Right.
his soul.
I like to think that wherever the librarian is now, in our hearts and souls.
The big library in the sky.
Right. He's right. The big library in the sky. He's smiting us all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least he's trying.
I like to think he's reading.
Right.
It's somehow peaceful.
Okay. So
I believe it.
let's start shooting.
Okay, we're into the shooting phase for the Ultramarines. This is turn 4.
Yes. So the important things that I want to get rid of are these Wraith Guard
Okay.
and these characters.
Okay.
So let's focus.
Let's talk a little bit about those characters really, really quickly. What's
Sure.
the toughness, wounds, and saves of both of those models?
Sure.
So we have an idea. We have an Avatar of Cain on the left.
Yeah.
He's right here,
He's got a fancy hat.
and that he's and a 10
Avatar
foot
Arcane
and a 10-foot
is
sword.
toughness 6. He's got 8 wounds. He's got a 3-up save normally. He's a 5-up invuln save, and he also has Molten Body, which is whenever he takes a wound on a 5+, that wound is ignored.
So
I
the
think
same
the,
as
I
normal
think the
guys.
Autark is actually easier.
And then what's the
Autark
Autark
is
now?
a tough 4, 6 wound model
Yeah.
with a 3-up save, and I did buy him the Force Shield, so he does have a 4-up invuln.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do have a question.
Yep. What do we got?
A Redemptor brings the same firepower as an Inceptor squad for the same points, roughly, on a
Sure.
far more robust platform.
Sure.
Why would you ever pick the Inceptors? Is deep striking enough?
Deep striking is so the Redemptor is going to be. I agree. They both put out a fairly heavy amount of firepower. Now the Redemptor does have higher strength firepower. A lot of its weapons are strength. It can take higher strength weapons. It doesn't have to. In general, the Redemptor they're probably about the same. But the what the Inceptors give you is that you're going to get that one turn that the enemy can't do anything to prevent, where you will show up, you will deep strike, and you're going to get off that one initial round of shooting up something, whereas the Redemptor, because he is a dreadnought, he does have the potential to, be deployed poorly, or, he's not super fast. So, I mean, I agree. I think they're both pretty much equal. I don't think one of them is better than the other. It's going to depend on your play style. So, the Redemptor also is far superior in close combat. So he can actually fight and do stuff. We saw games where he was doing really interesting things. Because his base was so large, he was kind of blocking large areas of the board too, and trying to, kind of doing zone control. People are, unless you have decent assault troops, most units don't want to get too close to it. Whereas people aren't too afraid of Inceptors. I mean, they can fight in assault. They have a bonus rule where they can do mortal wounds, but in general, they're not that good in assault. So I think it's personal choice.
What is the advantage of the Primaris Librarian over the regular one?
He's got an extra wound, and he can ride around inside the Super Primaris hover tank. In the repulsor, that's about it. So I think that things like the Primaris Lieutenant, basically all of the Primaris HQ options pretty much have that thing. They're identical to their non-Primaris things, except they cost a little bit more, and they have one extra wound, and they're Primaris. So basically, I think Games Workshop put them in there just to make sure. I think they're so close that it's weird that they each get their own entry. I think Games Workshop did it just for thematic reasons, because there'll be people who want to say, I want to build an entire Primaris army. So if you want to, and you don't want any old Marines, now you have a full set of command models that fit, or vice versa. There may be people who say, I don't like any of this Primaris stuff. I want all the old classic Marines, and if you do, you're still fine. But not much of a difference.
Alright, so that's that.
The Ancient just fired at that Wraithguard guy and unfortunately whiffed. He did hit once, but it bounced.
So so what's going on is I really want to get rid of this one guy left, and I just don't know what else to throw it at.
What's already fired at it?
He's fired those guys.
And they killed one and popped out
You should
another.
fire your attack squad.
Is this guy within 12?
No, he is at like 13.
Yeah,
Next question. Special weapons on assault squads
I do.
and point costs.
Are these assault squads?
Yes.
Special weapons on assault squads?
Mm-hmm.
The points are the same. So weapon points are the same regardless of what you put them on. So,
What are we looking for?
Assault squad? Where's the assault squad?
well, the points aren't there. The points are
No,
just,
I'm thinking assault squads can take 2 special weapons, though, right?
Yes.
So that's an assault squad. That was the earlier when I thought that it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
never mind.
Yes.
That's not attack squad. It's an assault squad.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
down
With
top.
10, with 10 you can take 2 weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like attack squad, you take 2 weapons, but they both have one special, one heavy.
Who's firing now?
Yeah, the alright, so the assault
Let's see how you're waiting on the
squad-
Hellblasters, because
Right. So the assault squad is going to go after that one last Wraithguard, I think. But I don't think that all of them can see.
which means the ones that can't see need to shoot at something else.
Right. Actually,
But I don't actually know who that is. Well, actually, some of them may be able to see the Artark
Because that's the closest
that is
visible.
actually the closest model.
I don't know if they can shoot.
He's 24 away.
I know, but because of the character rules.
well, but if it's the closest visible unit.
Yeah.
If he's out of line of sight.
Yeah, it's the
Well,
closest model they can see. Like if there's a closer unit that's out of line of sight, that doesn't
Sure.
prevent you from shooting that character because you
I
can't
think
see.
executed. No, I'm not sure. Whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
they're definitely
definitely.
in range.
So basically, just these 3 can see the Autark only, and everyone else can see into the structure, so
We've
they have
only
to shoot
got
at those guys.
2 guys that have range on that other guy.
Yeah, because that guy's closer.
He's got a pistol he can't use in the
Right, and he has a meltdown or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have 3 bolter shots on the Autarch, and then you have 2 bolter shots on the Wraith Guard.
Okay.
So what's happening here is we have this weird unit that's down here on the bottom, and just because of the way the board is set up, they're attempting to fire. This squad is attempting to fire on this Wraith Guard, but these 3 guys here actually can't see him because of the building. And actually, strangely enough, the closest model they can see is the Autarch, who is a character, but he's closest. So these 3.
Can they not see these guys?
No, they can't. It's because of the angle. They can't quite get in there. It's just shallow enough.
Makes sense.
So we got 2 bolter shots on this guy, and then
Alright,
3 on the Autarch.
So we'll do this Wraith Guard first.
2 hits.
Cool. Wounding on 5s, I assume.
5s?
Yep.
So 5.
Nothing.
And I have my lieutenant here.
Yes, which cannot. Nope,
So,
those are
doesn't
not
help.
ones. And then you have 2, and then you have your other bolter shots
So that's
2 shots.
2 shots because I
on the Wraith Guard.
Right, the flamer and
No,
the
on
melta.
on the
Oh,
yeah,
Autarch.
on the Autarch.
The Autarch has 3 shots.
All right.
No, they're shooting. No, 3
Yeah.
guys. One more.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
more shot.
Yeah, it's these 3
Oh, 'cause it's-
on the Autarch,
'cause
and
it's
2 on the
that.
Wraith Guard.
Yeah.
That's how I know it.
Yes. So 1 more. So you have 2 hits, and now make another one. Okay, miss. So 2
Okay.
hits. These wound on 4s. 4 to 4.
Hey.
2 wounds on the Autarch.
All right. 3 up.
1
All
wound.
right. Cool. I'll take it.
1 wound on the Autarch. All right. This
all
squad.
right. So let's.
Okay. Who's next?
Uh.
No,
jeez,
We
Yeah.
can
okay.
see through that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I guess we'll get in there with the interceptors.
The Inceptors
On the
on the Autarch. All right. Here we go.
So
They can all see him.
it's this. It's
And
this
he's
one
the-
pillar. I
And
keep
he's the
hitting.
closest.
Uh,
Stop damaging our
I
terrain.
know.
Here it comes.
Okay. So
Here it comes, all 6.
yeah. So that's 36
That's
shots.
the same. That's your giant. That's your kangaroo
Right.
pouch
I
roll.
won't do it again.
And you should. It was cool. Okay.
All right.
So 36 shots from this big squad. What's happening right here is this guy, this big squad of Inceptors. They're opening up on the Autarch right there, who is strangely enough the closest model.
All right.
Well, I mean, he moved them specifically there to make sure that the
Right, that was the plan. It wasn't. I'm learning positioning.
And the Autarch
Tactics,
has
strategy.
5 wounds left, Adam.
I believe so.
Yes, 6, I believe, to start.
6 wounds. Yep.
Okay, so he's got 5 left. I mean, this is a decent squad to kill him if there's someone to kill him. It's just a huge hail of bolter
1,
shots.
2, 3, 4,
36
5,
shots,
6.
hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
It's the wounding on 3s that makes them
Yeah.
dangerous because they're strength
Right.
5. They're
Just
just
-1 of the APs.
It is -1.
It's these are pretty good odds.
Is
You
this,
should drop
is
them.
this my 36? Right, 6.
1, 2,
yeah,
3,
right.
4, 5, 6. Yes.
6 times 6.
Yep.
All right. I don't know. That just looks less.
6 times 6 is 36.
Maybe I'm just being greedy.
All right, here we go. He's going to put them all, and he's going to do the famous solstice kangaroo pouch roll.
Sure, guys, making you like it. The truffle shuffle?
Yeah, you got to dance,
Got it? Yeah.
and then out they all go.
All right.
Really?
Yeah,
You're gonna put them in the dice tray? No one can see that.
Right
Right
they can see right.
Right there. Here we go.
I'll leave you to your foolishness,
All
man.
right.
All right.
Thank you, Abe.
Here we go. 36 rolls, guys.
There we go.
We're taking out all the 1s and 2s.
All right. Yeah, because the captain's way.
Yep. You have no rerolls. These guys are on their own.
I know. I specifically set them up that
Okay.
at least they're within 6
Okay.
of the lieutenant.
So you will get the lieutenant support. Lieutenant Dan. We'll let him reroll 1s on the to-wound roll. He is all over this lieutenant.
Yeah.
This-
no,
this
I'm
game.
really liking.
He's
these
like really
reroll
gelling like
abilities.
all of the HQ combos.
Yeah. All right. So that's all the 1s and 2s.
Okay, so those are all hits.
Yes.
Now all these are going to wound on 3s.
Yep.
And you
Neato.
re-roll 1s because of Lieutenant Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
You gotta get that pouch.
yeah.
Get the pouch.
I thought I could do it.
He thought his hands were too small.
Hey, they're a normal sized hands.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
So we're gonna take out. So first of all, find the 1s. Really? 1.
That's it.
One.
He seems to do that a lot.
Now take all the 2s out. Those are just misses.
Yeah, I got a lot of 2s.
Those are your mediocre shots.
Yeah.
This is your competent shot that the lieutenant helps with.
All right, so that's it.
Okay, so you re-roll that one.
All right, we'll do that over here.
That is a wound.
There we go.
Okay, so.
We now have hashtag baby hands in the chat.
No!
Woo!
What have you done?
Emote. Emote.
All right.
I think there's a future emote there.
No, I don't like it. All right, so that is 20. No,
19.
19.
That is 19 wounds at -1 save.
Feeling
all of
pretty
these
good
are
about
wounds.
this one.
On the Autarch. The Autarch has 5 wounds left.
4 up.
You ready, Adam? Here we go. Eldar power.
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's not even close. Just blew him away. Blew him away.
Good stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, blew him away. And remember that, because that is an HQ that is
That
worth
is.
double points for you. That is important.
Nice.
So you still have more shooting, and you need
do
to,
have more
and
shooting.
you need to kill off some squads.
Yes.
Or kill some vehicles or do something.
So, I am thinking.
So
Alright, so what do I have? So what do I have left?
Who-
I have the
who hasn't
Hellblasters
shot?
and the Las Cannon.
And the Terminators.
And the Terminators bag. Yes, thank you. So I cannot see them
Terminators.
through the building. So yeah, so I'll get the Terminators. I think on the rest of those. No.
This guy has taken 1 wound, or he has 1 wound left.
You should take the one.
Okay, so this guy has 2 wounds left.
The Terminators cannot see him.
Right.
So the Las Cannon, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah,
yeah,
blasting
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, it's
your best shot.
Right, it seems overkill, but as we were discussing yesterday, overkill is not a bad thing.
Yeah. 1 laser cannon right here on top of the building, on the 3rd floor, firing down, trying to kill the last Wraith Guard to get the points for that unit.
Kablooey!
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
You wound on 3s. On 3s.
And Lieutenant Dan,
Lieutenant,
helping
you
out
are
if I
within
need
6
it.
inches of Lieutenant Dan.
No,
No,
not bad
you
enough.
exactly rolled the one
I'm
thing.
gonna command point that because I
Okay.
got plenty.
All right.
And I can
Eldar
theoretically
down to 1 command point.
No,
No.
I'm Ultramarine.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm used
yeah.
to you being the Eldar. I'm
That's
sorry.
fair.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Got
There
it.
we go.
That's a wound.
That is a wound.
is-
-4.
Yep. Roll damage.
I need at least a 2.
You need not a 1. Don't
Yeah.
roll a 1.
I got a 2.
Exactly 2. Bam.
All right.
Laser cannon shot.
That's a pretty bad bam, but it's good enough.
Laser cannon shot to the head. Put him down. More importantly, you
Wiped out another
You
unit.
cleaned out the unit, so you'll
So
get the points
now
for it.
I get to do a more fun thing, and I'm gonna get all my Hellblasters on that squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they
I'm
are.
gonna measure that. Well, let's see how many of these Hellblasters are within half range.
I am pretty sure a couple of them.
Some of them. Okay, so 15 inches is right here. So I'm gonna put this here. That is all of them.
Neato.
So you have 10 Hellblaster shots, and you're surrounded by the Chapter Master.
Right. So I get to reroll all failed hits.
Yes. So what we're seeing here, as we saw yesterday when Abe was using the Primaris Marines, is
10.
the force becomes. There's armies where the HQs, they're kind of heroes and they're man killers and they're kind of interesting, but with the Primaris and in particular the
All hit.
just in general
Matt, did you roll to see if you got to
Threes.
your command point?
in Codex Space Marines,
I do. Thank
Did
you.
you roll a 5 up?
he did. So he did not spend that point.
Moving on.
In general, we're seeing that using the HQs properly, they are huge force multipliers. And, from the Chapter Master to the Lieutenant.
It's too
Really,
late.
really useful.
I wanted to overcharge all of these.
It wouldn't help.
No? Why?
Because they're 5, and that's strength 7 or 8 wouldn't matter.
But I do 2 damage each.
Or-
It's dull. It's
Oh,
2 damage.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I forgot, and that's on me. Right, because when they're next to the captain, if I had rolled a 1, I'd have to roll 2 1s for it to blow up in my
Right.
face.
It'd be very rare.
So yeah, unlikely, but I did get 4 wounds.
Cool. So that's going to be 1 dying and 1 floating. Because I don't get saves because it's a 4.
Yeah.
Because it's -4. They're nasty. All right, so the Hellblasters have knocked 1 Wraith Guard out and put a wound on a second one.
Okay,
You
and
didn't
now,
overcharge them.
yeah, and I thought about it, and I meant to, and Abe reminded me, and I forgot. And Abe, if you're watching, it's your fault for not reminding me again, because I'm not taking any responsibility.
Terminators.
That's very
Yeah.
un-Ultramarine.
I'm gonna scoot in
All right, we're
here.
switching over here. I think this is the last squad.
Yeah.
The Terminators and the
So,
Terminator Captain.
I want to take out that Falcon,
So
but I
if
just
you're
don't think I can.
So if you're within Stormbolters are rapid fire 2, which means if you're within 12 inches, they're 4 shots each.
yeah.
So
So
10 shots go to 20 shots.
yeah, and they're
only has
definitely
Oh no, the Captain.
yeah, they're definitely within 12 of all of these things here.
Okay, so who do you want to shoot at?
If I can take out a vehicle that is advantageous, so I think I'm going to shoot a vehicle and then charge the Wraith Guard.
Okay.
No, because Wraithguard you said are okay at melee, but they're not like
They're not.
super crazy.
They're
not
not.
super
They
crazy.
cannot compete with Terminators.
Right. Okay.
Terminators all have power fists.
Right.
But they can fall back and still shoot you.
They can
Well,
fall
so
back and
can
shoot
I.
you.
So whatever.
It's true. You both can.
We're just gonna
Ultramarines.
charge at each other and then run away, and then
Yep.
charge at each other
Yep.
and then run away. Okay. So between that was weird. Between the two vehicles here, how many wounds and toughness and such?
So they are tough 7 each, and
Okay.
they have 13 wounds apiece, but this one has taken a wound, so it has 12.
And nothing has anything in it.
They're both still full.
Oh, are they?
That one's full of fire dragons. This one's full of 5 dire vendors.
Oh.
Yeah. No, wait. I'm sorry. This one got out.
Empty.
This
That
one's
one
the
has
fire
fire.
dragons. Sorry.
Okay. That
Fire
one's-
Avengers are over here.
Right.
This one still has it.
Fire
That's
dragons are over there.
This one's empty. That one is a Wraith Guard.
This
Yeah.
one has
Yeah, the 2 Falcons are full.
Fire dragons.
fire dragons. I
6
don't-
fire dragons.
Yeah, I don't
Those
like
guys
that.
have melta
Five.
guns.
Yeah,
Five
yeah.
fire
Okay,
dragons.
so I'm gonna not that I think I can, but I'm gonna try to blow that up
Okay.
because I do not. If I can blow that up with them inside it, bonus points for me.
Right.
Not literally, but
Okay.
that'd be great.
So,
So
16 shots
16 shots
from your storm bolters, and then 6 shots from the assault cannon.
Yes,
16.
and these all hit on 3s.
Yes.
And reroll 1s because the captain's right there.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a
I
normal
still think for you people analyzing the codex, thinking about it, I think the lieutenant is like a sleeper hit of this codex.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The lieutenant is
Oh, yeah.
really good. He's really inexpensive. Gives you the 6-inch radius of reroll 1s to wound. Really useful.
Yeah.
Really useful. Especially when you're using
One more.
mass low strength weapons. So like lots of bolters, lots of strength 4 and 5 weapons, things that may not be wound. He lets your lower strength weapons be more useful than they should be against higher toughness targets.
Yeah.
All right, wounding on.
Gives you that extra chance to roll a wound, is always.
What am I wounding on?
Fives.
You're shooting at those 5s.
Fives.
The Falcons. Yeah.
2.
Yep. Okay. And I
Yep.
still have the autocannon.
Yep. 1 wound.
Took a wound.
Alright.
1 wound
Well,
on the
but-
Falcon. Now the assault cannon has 6 shots.
Yeah.
And then when you're done,
There's a green dice
there
we're
isn't.
missing.
Just grab a
Oh, well.
blue one.
Alright, fine.
Okay, assault cannon, hitting on 3s. This is strength 6, still wounds on 5s.
Cool. That's
3,
better.
and that's -1.
Minus 1.
Assault cannon.
Yeah.
Of course.
2
Two
wounds.
more.
2 wounds. Okay, so the Falcon has 3 wounds on it, and now you have your captain who has a storm bolter
Captain.
also, so 4 bolter shots, and he
4.
hits on 2.
Oh, right, because he is also in half range.
And he fires separately because he's a different unit, and he hits on 2s because he's accurate.
Cool.
4 hits, wounding on 5s. Okay, two wounds.
More.
Okay.
Full armor saves against those.
Failed
Wow, failed them both.
Cool.
Good shooting from the captain.
Alright, good stuff.
So that's a total of 5 wounds on it, so it's down to 8.
Okay.
Okay, that is
Slowly but
all of
surely.
your shooting.
No, last cannon went. Yes, that is all my shooting.
So
now
declare charges.
So I'm going to charge my Terminators into those Wraith Guard.
Okay. So the Terminator Squad has declared on it, so that's Overwatch for you.
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah, because I don't think this is.
You got 4 shots, 6s with
Sixes.
Overwatch.
Which
Uh,
one do you want
so-
to start first?
Well,
Where do you
no,
wanna
because
start?
so my thought process was I could throw them in, but I don't think they would make it through the Overwatch. Just basically say don't get to Overwatch against the
He
Terminator.
has 4 shots that only hit on 6s.
Oh, is
Those
that-
guys have
You
1
won't
shot
go through
each.
the terrain though. That's -2.
That's nice.
Okay, then
So-
yeah, then. Forget
So
it.
the question is whether or not you want to risk it and
Nah.
give me the free shot.
No. You can.
Well, you
If,
can
yeah,
time
you can shoot on this.
Okay, here we go. You need 6s. We have Overwatch fire. We'll put that right here.
Sure.
Let's see what the Wraith Guard do.
Nothing.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Uh-huh.
That's strength 10.
2 up.
2 up.
Yep.
Bang.
Minus
-4.
four.
You actually get a save again.
Six.
You have a
Yeah,
5 up
5 up
invulnerable
invuln,
because you are a
which I'm
Terminator.
Yep.
1 5 up invulnerable. Let's see if he makes it.
Wah!
Nope. How much damage? You-
Wait, command
you-
point.
you could-
If you want to.
If you want to.
You got 4.
You got 4.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, he's using a command point
not
to
that
see
one.
if
I want
that
this one.
if the
5 up.
Terminator will make it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey!
And,
And
roll to see if you
let's
hit.
see if you actually spend the command point.
Hey!
No.
Oh!
Hey!
Bam!
Command points.
Go Ultramarines.
I really love this. What is it? It's a warlord trait that lets you re-roll.
I think we have a son of Ultramar here.
Yeah,
He really likes the Ultramarines.
Well, because I burn through command points so quickly, so getting to keep them, at least every once in a while is super.
What are you looking
fun.
for?
Tape measure. Where'd they go?
I have the crappy one.
Where'd the orange one go?
I have no
I
idea.
blame Abe.
Bookshelf.
Abe.
Bookshelf behind Larry.
Nope.
Yeah. No, but we
There's
had
the
one.
other
It just disappeared.
It's probably underneath something.
I blame Abe.
All right.
You
so
are.
now you're gonna make
you
your roll.
need a 3.
All right.
All right.
Double ones or you don't make it. All right, you made
You
it.
rolled a 4.
All right. Cool.
Good job.
Just
barely made it.
Oh, stepping on
So
things.
get on in there.
Okay. So,
Move them
making
on
sure I can, because I get a 4.
4 inches.
Ugh.
You have to end
So
up
you're-
within 1 inch.
So here's the question: the terrain is there, but he's got the captain in the way. So you guys have to go around the captain.
He does.
Yeah.
If they go through the terrain, then it's a failed charge.
Yeah. So I'm.
But he should totally fit. There's plenty of space there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But I
saying.
have to go around.
Yeah. So you get
So
one guy in.
Right. So I might even want to command point that one. Because again, I mean,
You've got 4 of them.
You
got
got
four
4
of
of them, and you keep getting them back.
You keep
so-
rolling the 5
Yep.
up.
All right. So I'm going to command point this one.
Go ahead. There we go.
Much better.
There
8
you go.
inches.
And then.
No.
No, he actually spends it.
Oh well.
So that was the captain screaming, "Go faster!"
Oh, sorry.
And they're like, get out of the way then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so even going around the captain, that's more than enough to get it.
Yeah.
Yep. Get him on in
All
there.
right.
Many Feelings says roll better. He's
He did roll better.
I did.
He did. He did roll better.
All right. Cool.
So everyone is going to move up to 8 inches except the captain.
Ah.
Leave the captain alone.
Yep.
And if the captain wants to charge, he has to do it separately.
I don't know if you're gonna have room for the captain as a problem.
No, I don't think so. But he can just yell at people. That's fine.
That is true.
Or he can charge someone else. Or he can just hold.
I mean, there's he could charge the Falcon, but your Falcon can just back up and shoot him, and that seems silly. Because I want him with them.
Okay?
Go.
Are there any other charges to declare?
I don't think so. No.
Okay?
Right?
Uh,
I'm not seeing anything that's even possible. I just want to make sure. Yeah. No, I'm done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna punch you.
We are now into the fight phase. Chargers go first.
Yes.
There's only 1 unit.
So I have 5.
Okay, so you have... Okay, so that is a Terminator squad. Those guys all
They
have...
get 2 attacks each.
They
right?
have 2 attacks each, and they have power fists.
Right.
So you have 10 attacks. These guys are all the same.
Hitting the 4s.
Many Feelings says roll perfect. Roll like an Ultramarine.
So these guys hit. So these
I'm
guys hit on.
trying. I don't have enough organs.
So these guys hit on 4s, but are they within 6 inches of the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get to re-roll the 1s.
Yep.
So we rolled any 1s, take those 1s out. So the 2s and 3s miss.
Ah.
Take your 2s and 3s out. and
They're
then
rolling
re-roll-
-1 because power fists are
Yeah.
-1. That's
Yeah, because they're a little bulky, and that totally worked. That 1 turned into a 4. That was a hit. That is power fist or strength times 2, so that's strength 8. 3's to wound.
Tough 5.
3.
3's to wound versus tough 5. You don't have any lieutenants, so you don't have any ways of re-rolling
Pretty good.
those 2.
It's
So we
5.
got 5 wounds, and then let's check. I think power fists are -3. They might be -4, but I think they're -3.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
three.
it's just 3.
Yeah, -4 is pretty rare in
Yeah.
8th, which is why Hellblasters are actually pretty decent.
Those Hellblasters
Yeah.
are awesome. Love them.
Where is it?
I do actually want to kind of poll you guys who are out there watching in Bowsland. There's an interesting concept, which is that once we got the real Space Marine Codex, all of kind of the basic Primaris units now have 3 different.
Meister.
So you get 6s. So you can give these guys 2 different. There's 3 different weapon options that the Hellblasters can have, and in particular, there's one that I think is better than the other.
Me
But
too.
I want your opinion on it.
So D3 damage.
Yeah.
So first guy.
Yep.
3.
3 is
Yeah.
going to kill him. Next hit. 3. Kills one more.
Come on.
Roll in the box.
Keep it on the table. 3. Oh my god!
Alright,
Look at that crazy rolling he's doing.
Killed 3 Wraith Guard.
And then what happened to the last one? Or did he only do 3 ones?
I
He
only
did
got
3 hits.
Wow, he did 3 hits and they were all max damage. Okay, so here's what I want you guys out there
Here's your homework.
in Bowlsland to think about. if you had Hell Blasters,
What would
Strength
you
5.
call them?
would you equip them with the default plasma incinerator, which is a 30-inch
I
rapid fire 1?
Oh, you're a fight back.
It's strength 7 minus 4, 1 damage. Or
Don't
you
care
give
about
them the assault plasma incinerator,
That's
which
it
is
for combat.
which
Yep.
is 24 inches, assault
That's it for
2,
me.
range strength 6 minus 4, damage 1. So it's the same damage. They're
points.
both AP minus 4.
Points.
What did I?
You've
Strength
killed,
6 versus
you
strength
have
7.
killed a Wraith Guard
Or
squad
assault 2 versus rapid fire
and
1.
the Autarch. So
Alright,
the Autarch
Autarch
was,
The Autarch is worth double.
points.
7 points. So he was
So that's 14.
7 points because of 14, and the Wraith Guard squad is 10 power level.
So
That was an
I
I
get,
Autarch-
came to slay.
that's an
Thanks for
Autarch
that follow.
Skyrunner,
Welcome
too.
to the
Yeah, 7
Belfry.
points.
Ah, thank you.
So 14. He got 24
So
points.
I
right now.
get 24 points plus 18. I think is like 67. I think that's right.
No, that's 42.
42 is where the Ultramarines
this is
are right
close.
now.
Wait.
No.
Next, that
No.
was 4.
No.
Yeah, it was the top
So
of 4.
put that back to
Set that back to 18.
Shit.
18.
Math.
Yep.
Stop.
And then below it,
Eh.
42.
There.
Whoa, there we
There you
go. This game's this
Yeah.
is like watching
Too many
bowling.
maths.
It's like watching bowling.
right.
And
So I got to strike last turn.
the
so that's
Eldari get a
double,
spare.
and then
Right.
next round add the 10.
Yep.
Carry
Just
the
like
two- no.
it's
Yeah,
just
that's
like
why
bowling.
you just let the computer do it for you.
All right, so we're at the bottom of 4.
Yeah. And it's tied, but it's his turn. So we'll see how much I survive.
There's a juicy captain.
So as my personal choice, I'm actually torn. If I was running Hell Blasters, I might take the assault plasma incinerator because it is only strength 6 as opposed to strength 7, but having 24-inch assault 2 on a weapon, so being able to move and fire, it loses. It has 6 less inches compared to the 30-inch of the standard one, but it's assault 2 24 instead of rapid fire 1. So as we're seeing with these guys over here, they're only getting the double shots within 15, but being able to move and get 2 shots out to 24, I kind of like the move and scoot weapons more.
I wasn't listening. What are we talking about?
Talking about weapon options on the Hell Blasters.
I mean, the
'Cause you're using
plasma
the standard.
incinerators are top notch. What else
They
do
are.
they have that competes?
They have an assault version of it, which is assault 2 24 instead of rapid fire 1 30.
Oh.
So like
Yeah,
all
no,
those
I think
times
I think
because you would have been
assault, yeah.
because you'd be getting 2 shots out to 24 guaranteed whether you moved or not.
I would say it would depend a lot on the objective. Like if you're running to something,
Sure.
obviously that's going to be better.
Oh, the Avatar's moving up, guys.
Yeah.
Right here,
Yeah.
Avatar of Cain. I think there's going to be a really ugly close combat here.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Avatar of Cain versus Terminator.
Yeah, also
that should
those
be pretty cool.
fire warriors back there.
Oh, that is a bold move, sir.
So the Farseer got into the Wave Serpent.
Just stick him on
So
top.
I'm just going to stick him over there.
So
I'm not going to stick him on top because he's
Right.
metal.
Okay.
The Wraith Guard fell back because they can do that and
Okay.
still fire. The Avatar moved over. He's going to charge in. The Fire Dragons got out because the Captain is now the closest enemy model that's in sight.
Oh,
And
sneaky.
pretty much all of my vehicles can now see the Captain who's just standing out in the open. So
But he does have that sanctific halo.
He
so I
sure
got
is.
that going for me. So that's a 3+ invulnerable. And if you try to psychic him, he'll
I'm not
say
going to psych
like,
him. I'm
you
going to
better
shoot.
not.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to start with the shooting.
Okay.
So, simple shot first, Wraith Guard into the dudes. 3 to hit, he misses.
Neato.
So that's that. Wailing Doom is a thing the Avatar can do.
Uh-oh.
So this
That
is going to hit on a
does
2
not
up.
sound pleasant.
It hits, it's a Melt to Blast basically, so it's
Ah.
strength 8 minus
Oh,
4.
you're just screaming at me and then I die?
Pretty much.
Ah! Bleh!
So it's double your toughness of 4, so 2 wound. It's a 6 on the wound. So minus 4 to your save, you have 5 up in vuln.
Yep. Yeah!
Nope.
Yep. Alright.
And I'm
That's
going
fine.
to
That's not
see,
worth
it's
command
D6 damage.
1.
Kills guy.
So as a creepy fluff example of what the Avatar's ranged attack actually represents, there is
Yeah.
one story from back in Rogue Trader that talks about an Avatar in combat,
Okay.
and he gets close to the enemy commander, and he just outstretches his bloody hand and points at him, and the enemy commander's chest just bursts open, and his heart floats into his hand, and then he crushes it, and it burns up. And he drops it on the ground.
Solid Shogun.
It's
thank you
like
for that
blood
follow.
bending. Avatars can do that,
Yeah, I'm like,
but
that's,
only during the full moon.
that's pretty cool.
So I'm gonna fire the
He's
flamer.
making as
Dragon's
many
Breath
Last
flamer.
Airbender references as he
D6
can.
shots or assault or hits, I guess.
2.
2 hits, strength 5.
Okay.
There's a wound. 2 wounds, and it's -1 AP 1 damage each.
Terminators
on your captain.
on the captain. All right, so 3.
3 up.
3 ups.
I can't imagine him because normally he's 2.
He's 2
right?
up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, 2 up. You're good.
Wheelchairman wants to know what is the stats of the plasma options on the instant.
Melta
On
into...
On the Inceptors, let me get that
Sorry,
for you.
Not Melta. What's the official? Fusion guns. And these hit on 3s.
On Inceptors,
3 hits. Choose a wound.
the
On the
plasma.
command point,
Nah.
this 1.
Ooh. 5.
5. So 3 wounds on the captain at -4.
All right. So.
So
3
he gets
plus?
no. That is a captain. He has an Iron Halo.
Yeah, 3 plus.
4 up.
There's a -4.
Yeah, Iron Halo's invulnerable. What's his invuln save?
4 because he has an
No,
Iron
no,
Halo.
no. My captain has the Sanctific Halo, which is a 3 plus.
That's 3 plus
his
invulnerable.
relic. That's his relic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Roll
Because
that.
my
Take that.
Right, because my captain turned
Roll
into a
that.
chapter master, and then he gave his halo to the
Yeah.
Terminator
Go,
captain.
go ahead.
All right.
1 wound.
Alright, 1 goes through. It's D6.
Ooh.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Hold on.
Clockworth wants to know, will Eldari
Yeah,
also
no.
receive a new
My point.
codex? If so, any clues when?
Hold on.
Okay.
You're
Nailed
good.
that. And spend. All right, I spent a command point.
The Ultramarines are down to 2 command points.
Do
Okay.
you really lose the command
Yes.
point?
He did. Okay, so on the Inceptor squads, for that question, their plasma option is the Plasma Exterminator.
This
And-
didn't move.
It is an assault D3 weapon, 18-inch range, strength 7, AP -3, damage 1. And they have 2 of those. So basically, your choices are the assault bolters. So it's basically,
One's
you're
minus
going to
3.
get 6 shots each,
So 3 up on that one.
or 2D3 shots.
How much damage?
That one is 3 damage.
Drop it at either strength 5 -1 or strength 7 -3.
What else? What else do you have to fire? This
You
turn?
also need to make 4 more regular saves. 2 ups.
Oh, I know.
Can I make those saves and then decide if I want to command point this?
I mean, it's not gonna matter either way. So,
Why?
well, you
Well, if I
failed
make
it.
all of these.
Yeah,
You don't.
however you want to do it.
All right. Yeah. All right. I think I'm just gonna have to say goodbye to the captain. We'll see.
So it's 4 wounds go through.
Yeah.
All right, 4 wounds go through on the captain.
And I think he has 5, right?
But captains, I think, have 6.
6.
All right, captains.
Terminator captain, if it matters.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Terminator captain
2
has
left.
right there. Okay.
Ooh.
Abe's back. I thought you guys were supposed to spend minutes and he went
Back
away. I
again.
don't know.
6 wounds.
All right. He's got
Alright.
2 wounds left.
The Waystorm's gonna fire into the captain.
All right. He's gonna block it all.
Pretty much the entire Eldar army is shooting at that one captain.
Well, he's worth a lot of points.
You know what? Serpent shield. 4 up. He takes D3 mortal wounds.
No.
Oh, you're gonna.
No.
Yep.
No.
Oh.
He takes D3 mortal
No, he
wounds.
doesn't.
He takes 2 mortal wounds.
No.
Yep.
No.
Oh. Adios.
No, he's
So
dead.
he's-
No, he had 2 left.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
He's dead. Killed by the serpent shield.
Insult to injury.
So this is now gonna fire at those guys because
Oh well.
the serpent shield happened
Yeah,
first.
put this down there.
All right, so wave serpents
Not mine.
on to terminators.
Poor Captain Arnold.
Hitting on
He'll be back. Don't worry.
3s.
He wants you to get to the chopper.
Yeah. Get to the way of something.
Question though, is it a tumor?
No.
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 Okay.
It's a pituitary.
1 wound.
Ah,
1
okay.
wound on the terminators
It's a growth.
from Scatter Laser.
It's not a tumor.
You're good.
Made it.
Last Falcon shots. That's
I do have to say that is a pretty ballsy move to balance the Falcon on top of another airplane.
Yeah, I
That's a
saw.
piece of terrain. That's pretty cool.
I use glue for those things. It's fine.
Like, if that were my model and I painted it, I'd be like, no, not doing it. So there's an interesting question for you guys. Do you sometimes take a move that is less advantageous when you're playing games because you
Two
don't
pseudo
actually want to
rim.
risk hurting your model
that's
or having
minus
something
3
really bad
on the
happen to
Terminators?
it.
On the Terminators and 2 regular saves.
Alright, so 5s and 2s.
5s and 2s.
I do not.
5s.
Because there's been games where I'm like, I can put it on top of this building,
Right.
but like if it slips, it's gonna like fall off the table and like break.
Right.
And I'm like, I'll keep it over here.
And I'm like, they're Larry's
They
models.
Yeah, 2.
2s each. Okay.
So 1 Terminator.
Okay, with your own models.
He also doesn't care about his own models, Larry. I don't
This
know.
is true. Abe doesn't in any. Abe is notorious for just destroying all models he touches.
I've seen it. So that's that.
That's what you have backups for.
Yeah.
The fire dragons attacked.
Yeah, they shot. He made all the saves. So
Wow.
it's pretty impressive.
Because I
Fired at the captain, fired at the Terminators, or fired at the Terminators. So it's time to assault. The Avatar is going to attempt to assault the Terminators.
The orc army that I used to play
So
wasn't
roll
even
your,
painted.
Overwatch.
Overwatch shots.
Okay, here we go. The Avatar of Cain is, here's the big grudge match. He is going to be charging into the 3 remaining Terminators. We have an assault cannon and 2 Stormbolters in there, so that's 8 Stormbolter shots. And
Not so
And-
honest wants to know more about the
6.
proposed fight between Abe and Harry.
Oh yeah, while you were gone,
we determined that for
he
1,000
looks
bits.
really concerned.
me and Harry were just chilling in the office.
Oh,
We
okay.
had a long
Somebody was
conversation.
wanting to know if we could have a
6s.
fight for 1,000 bits between Harry
One hit with a Stormbolter,
and
we're going to wound the Avatar on a
Alf.
5.
a stuffed
Yep,
Alf.
strength.
That's stuff.
And somebody was like, Psh, forget that. I'd rather have a fight between Abe and Harry.
me and Harry would fight. We're cool.
No.
We're tight
And
like
Larry
this.
was like, oh, totally, we'll make that
And then
happen.
the captain exploded. So
Okay, and then the Avatar, so no Overwatch wounds on the Avatar. The Avatar rolls an 8. He's in.
Hey guys.
So I normally play
Hey,
armies.
what's up?
Are
with
there
my
any more, do you
stuff
have any other
with,
charges to
like
declare?
200 or 300 models
Okay.
in them.
We are into the
So-
fight phase.
If one breaks, not really.
So,
worried about it.
Avatar Kane's going first. He's got 5 swings.
So for all you guys who haven't seen this yet, this is a particularly cool combat. Jen, you may want to zoom in on this.
Abe's very distracted.
We're
Where?
right in here.
Okay.
Just a straight zoom in of the table.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Stop. I painted that.
I hit on 2s.
Be nice.
What decade did you paint that in, Larry?
It was in the 90s.
I hit on 2s.
Ooh.
So we have an Avatar
Shots fired. Fight
with-
between Harry and Abe happening later.
against 3 Terminators right there. We're just gonna cheat a little bit just so you guys can see it. We'll move the piece of terrain back.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's the big fight right there.
Yep.
3 Terminators versus the Avatar. You can zoom more in, Jen, if you want to. So they can-
You don't have to. I
see
mean, like
it.
if you want to.
Super action.
Or I'm
Thunder
gonna
dog.
so 5 attacks on the
Let's
Avatar.
leave. One.
Hitting on
enter.
2s.
Okay, there's the
I rolled 2
Avatar.
1s.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Let's go ahead and burn that final command point.
Okay, you're gonna re-roll one of those.
But he's gonna roll another one.
All right, so that's 4 hits with the Avatar.
Trick 6, tough 4, need 3s.
Need 3s. 3 wounds.
3
Ugh.
wounds go through, and it is minus 4.
And on 6s, you do a free mortal wound, right?
No.
No. So it is minus 4. I mean,
Alright.
it's a giant 10-foot
Right. So
flaming
I'm
sword.
looking for 6s.
You're looking for
Looking for, you have a 5 up invulnerable. Terminators.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, 5 up. Definitely the 5 up, not the 6.
Yeah.
That is. Oh, we're just gonna put this over here for all you people who have special dice options.
So,
That
No, no.
that's what he
Yeah.
rolled.
Classic
Ooh.
math.
I believe that is
Oh.
exactly why we have a roll better emote. All of our subs, let's
you
tell
have-
Matt what to do.
You have a
with
lot
our
of command
emotes.
points.
yeah.
And by a lot, I mean 2.
Yeah, but for Ultramarines, that's a lot.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do? You need a 5 up
Yeah.
for them to make it, or just take it. How much damage does that thing do each?
So each attack does d6 damage,
D6.
and
each.
I get to roll 2d6 and pick the highest.
It doesn't even seem worth trying.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. So roll 2d6.
So
Yeah.
first attack,
the first Terminator
I'll
takes
take
6.
6.
Takes 6 points of
Yeah.
damage.
Second Terminator,
Roll me there.
2d6,
The second Terminator
4.
takes 4.
And the third
And the
Terminator,
third Terminator.
I'll take the 5.
yeah, nice.
Avatar!
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Consolidates 3 inches. Wait, we gotta move this back.
Yes, we will. Exactly in the center, right there.
Alright,
Go, Avatar.
come in,
Ugh.
bro.
Oh, that could have been.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep.
And
That's
that
how
is
it goes.
Leadership, there's
Remember
no leadership
at the
checks to be
start of the
made.
game when I kept rolling 5s and 6s
Okay,
all
so
the time?
what died this turn? Because we gotta.
I killed
my
your captain?
Terminators and my captain.
Okay, so that's a captain in Terminator armor, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so that is looking up some points here, guys. Battle points, battle points, battle points. Okay, the Terminator squad is worth 12.
12 points.
The captain, Terminator captain, is worth 7 doubled, so
14 plus 12 is
20
26 points.
26 points added to your arm.
39. So it's going to be 65.
65 is the current tally for the Aeldari.
Both way.
65. All right, we're moving into turn 5. This is the final turn. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this game out. We're gonna play it fast. Let's move.
You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it, Space Marines.
So,
You want to find
things I want to target this turn.
all that matters this turn. You're just playing for victory points. This is all about finding whatever stragglers, damaged, anything in the Eldar army that's kind of beat up that you can snipe and get rid of. It's all points.
Yeah, the Avatar.
It's all points.
These Fire Warriors. Is this 5?
That thing's beat up already.
This is real beat up?
It's taken 5 wounds, so it has 8 left.
Oh, right. That was from the Terminator.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
But like a sneaky Xenos, he is hiding behind this building. So let's try to get everyone around it. All right, so...
moving.
Yeah,
Somebody who
moving.
doesn't want to die.
What?
Coward! So,
Clearly, there's one guy left there.
yeah. So I think I'm just going to get them on that Wraith Guard here.
Yeah, I was going to
Move these guys up here.
Well, Matt's
Ooh,
moving.
Not So Honest says that's what you get when you roll with hashtag baby hands.
I don't like this.
I'm sorry.
It makes me
I'm
sad.
sorry. But it's really funny.
It's not funny.
But it's...
Don't touch me.
I think this is a perfect time for somebody to give Matt a pity hug.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
We're sorry, Matt.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's fine.
Matt.
Go Ultramar.
You know,
go Ultramar.
there's like a thin line between the appropriate pity hug and the less appropriate pity caress.
Right, just like that.
That's true. It all depends on how you roll your save.
It is. It's a really thin line, though.
All right. So let's see. What else? We'll move these guys up because why not?
I mean, you still have those Hellblasters.
Yeah. I think I want to try to get the Hellblasters here because then if I can get this guy, if I can get a Wraith Guard, and I'm pretty sure that'll be fine, I can start attacking the Avatar with the Hellblaster. So I think I'm going to move them down.
This is turn
here.
5, so this is definitely a turn to be overwatching, to be overcharging plasmas.
Right.
Because why not?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Unless I wipe out my own squad, which would be, if anything else, pretty epic.
Well, you have to have the chapter master with them.
Right.
So they'll re-roll the one.
So they're gonna all hop down here.
This is maximum effort.
right. If only I were wearing my maximum effort T-shirt.
It's only down. It's all down to this turn, and then it's all over but the crime.
There's a lot of shots.
Matt cries a lot, so
I don't cry a lot.
there'll be plenty of that.
It'll be alright.
Can you do your rendition of "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina"?
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
That was actually really
That was
good.
wow. That was like Madonna is like really worried about her career. She's calling her agent right now.
Do we have
Was
any,
she not already
any
worried
watchers
about
from
her
Argentina?
Yeah.
True,
Anyone joining us
true.
from Argentina? If so, I apologize.
But don't cry for him still.
Right.
But still, don't cry for me.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, move that up
All
there.
right.
Are there tears in the
The
Grimdark?
truth is, I never
Oh, there's
left
tears
you.
in the Grimdark.
Yeah,
There's no romance in the Grimdark.
But there's tears.
But there's absolutely tears.
There is no
They're
romance,
probably
only
salty
Slanesh.
internet tears.
Oh, speaking
I'm gonna
of
sneak in here.
Grimdark tears and speaking of Grimdark tears and fluff challenges,
Uh-oh.
what rare piece of Imperial war gear is made from concentrated tears of the Emperor that are
I know
collected
this.
from the Golden Throne?
Every time a Marine dies.
No,
That one? Or
no,
the other one?
no. The Emperor's body weeps tears on the Golden Throne which are from its empty eye sockets.
Yeah.
Creepy. And those tears are collected by the Adeptus Mechanicus, and they use them to create what? In the chat.
Your mom.
Effect says there's no romance. What about Celestine and Greyfax?
Ooh.
I'm not talking about fanfic here.
Oh,
That's
boo.
different.
You know, I think there is probably a good reading of the Celestine and Greyfax.
Find it for
storyline,
us.
That could.
I'm gonna give you guys
argue that.
a few
Dax says psych out grenades.
psych out grenades. That is
Boom,
correct.
first answer. Nice.
Psych out grenades used by Culexus assassins. They are
And-
manufactured.
and
They are
during basketball.
Oh, good.
I
So
love
as the
Abe.
emperor's
Drive-by
emperor's dead husk is fed the souls of thousands of psychers to keep it alive on the golden throne, it weeps tears.
Crozius thing.
Effect says it's no fanfic. It's in the Gathering Storm. Clearly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
What?
saying.
Crozius, Rosarius.
Rosarius. What
They
about
got
the
their
Rosarius?
classic like, I hate you because you're abomination, and I don't really care about you because you're some weird.
Rosarius is just
Inquisitor,
given to.
and then
The shield generator.
after
Yes,
a lot of
that's the
adventures,
Forb and Vulnerable.
they're like,
That's
you know
given
what?
to chaplains
You're
by the
pretty
church.
cool.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
other one's like, you're pretty cool
as
too.
a honorary.
I see that
Yeah.
romance.
They're
thing. I
honorary
see it.
parts of the
Matt
of the church.
is rolling some dice.
Yeah.
Matt is rolling dice. What
I'm
is
trying
happening
to just
here?
get in all my attacks while you guys are yamming
So it's
about
like what,
psych out.
30 wounds at -10, right?
Yeah. You missed all my rolling.
So what do we have here? Is this
Alright,
intercessors?
Yeah. These guys on
Intercessors on the wraith. Is that guy damaged at all?
No, actually,
Okay.
he's hanging out.
So I got my 10 shots in. I re-rolled all my misses because they are still within chapter captain range.
And you need
chapter
one. You need
master.
5s to wound.
Alright.
Two.
Two.
2 wounds on the wraith guard. Those are at
Three
-1.
up goes to 4 up.
Got a wound.
They're
Got
much-
wounded.
they're much-
1 wound on the wraith guard. It's down to 2 guys.
Down to 2.
Nah,
Okay.
that'd be good.
All right. What else you got?
Orc tears.
Is he
No,
finally?
not orc tears.
Is your chapter master finally within range?
Is he?
Nope.
No.
Is it 15 or 12?
12.
Yeah, you're out.
But the ancient.
But the
is-
ancient is, and he has his 2 shots.
And the
with his
Ancient's been
bull
doing
breath.
great all game,
Yeah.
so he's
Let's
totally
hear
getting
him.
2 hits.
Alright, I'm gonna
Come on,
finally
Grandpa
finish
Simpson.
you off. This is it for you.
That's 2 hits.
Of
Grandpa
course
Simpson.
it is.
Grandpa
And I'm
Simpson.
gonna shoot you in the face.
Or not.
Well. Oh, 5s. Yeah.
5.
We tried.
Yeah.
We
I
tried.
did my best. Alright. Alright, so,
Tactical squad?
tactical squad can probably
Assault
also...
squad.
Assault squad can probably ult. I mean, I could laser down.
Oh, you should totally laser first.
Oh, wait, no, because he can see
Well, I don't know.
the
what you
avatar.
do, so
How far away
all the way.
from the Reavers?
ult
They're
away.
They
12.
can't reach.
Yeah.
Oh, is
So I
that?
think the assault squad...
We need that poster.
What poster?
Okay.
The all the way with ult away.
Uh,
Right. All the way with all the way.
5 bolters.
Alright, 5 bolters.
awesome
at
poster.
That
long
is a
range.
really good
That is
poster.
an awesome poster.
All the way with Ulthway. With like Eldrad.
With like Eldran up there, yeah. Like that would be awesome.
I want you for the Black Guardians.
Yes.
KDXF, thanks for that follow. Welcome
KDXF,
to the
thank
bell.
you. Welcome.
Welcome.
Alright, wounding on 5s.
Okay.
5s.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Wounding on
don't know,
5s.
you just sounded so...
5s.
Wounding on 5s. Here we go. That's a
one.
wound.
Ooh, we have a joke in chat.
Oh no.
Why did Abe cross
Good.
the road?
Something.
I don't
Get to
know.
the other side. I don't.
Because
I'm
that's
waiting
how
for the
he
answer.
rolls.
Oh, we don't have the answer yet? Okay.
Yeah,
waiting
well,
for the answer.
suspense.
Okay.
Alright, is he dead?
No.
No. Well, technically, or
right.
I mean, he was
You
good
know
before
what
the
I
battle
mean.
started.
There's your joke, chat. No.
Oh, the answer is to get to Honest Abe's Pleasure Butter Emporium.
There we go.
That's fine. Alright.
Oh, it's so good.
Man. I
Pleasure
really
butter.
wanted that.
I have
Wraith
watched that
Guard
clip
deck.
like a dozen times, and every time I watch it, I'm like, I'm
Tears
not
me
gonna,
of
like, I'm not
laughter.
gonna laugh this time. And then I just, like, I can't watch other people dying hysterically laughing and not laugh.
See,
Like, I can't.
for me,
Mary actually messaged me over the course of the weekend and told me he'd watched it a million times.
It's just.
it's
I
the
can't.
vomit horn is the one that got me.
The vomit.
I was.
You looked so
losing it.
confused.
I was losing it. All right, I think I gotta get the plasma gun or the
Okay.
las cannon on him.
Okay.
Just because I have to
Okay.
get, and then I can just focus everything.
Okay, so we have a laser cannon right here. Last shot of the game on this guy.
Oh, that's
He's
not
got other
bad.
shots,
I
he's got
got
shots.
other shots.
Rushing this, he's got a lot of shots.
His last shot.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, technically.
His last shot of the game.
All right, I hit.
You
I'm
hit.
wounding on.
2s, 3s,
threes.
3s.
That's a 1.
Lieutenant Dam.
Yeah, lieutenant's still down there.
Wound.
There. it is.
Whoa, that is the like
That is a -3, so 6 up.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh,
No.
I'm out of command points.
That is
Hey, Jen, I have
D6
0
wounds.
command
I got
points,
you.
by the way, so.
6 wounds. He's out of there.
Whew, all right.
That is the second time this game.
Yeah, that las cannon has
that
been.
this las cannon has just reached out and killed the last member of a squad
Right.
and gotten you points.
Yeah, good
I love
stuff.
it when you call it the laze cannon.
That's
then it
because-
makes me think it's a cannon that shoots people and they become lazy.
It's because it's a laser.
You're gonna get him on this
cannon.
whole kick.
It's a
again.
laser cannon.
I've heard this rant like 10 times.
It's
so.
a laser cannon. And they're all like, well, Jervis Johnson says it's a las cannon. And I'm like, well, Jervis Johnson didn't invent lasers.
It's a las cannon.
Americans invented
It's
lasers.
a las cannon.
That's
Laze
like-
cannon just
that's
sounds lazy.
That's like saying it's a jaguar.
Roll some dice.
It's a jaguar.
I only get 5.
Oh, Abe has a joke.
Am I outside?
Who's shooting what now?
The Hellblasters are shooting at the Avatar.
Okay.
And they are within 12?
I don't know. Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, sweet deal. So 10 shots.
Now,
Yeah,
obscured. Question on that.
there is.
I'm in
Are
cover.
you a monster
You're-
or
I am
whatever?
a monster, but 50% of me is probably covered.
50% it is absolutely not covered.
Really?
They can
okay.
totally see all of you.
I'm impartial in this, so
Yeah, you are
Sure.
By 8th edition, that guy's totally in the clear.
Hitting
If he were
on
normal infantry, he'd be fine, but he's a monster.
he's a
And-
monster, but
So he's totally
it's a tiny
exposed.
model, and there's
one
it's fine.
to be sure. I am
Basically,
within
cover an
6.
8 sucks now.
Ah!
Yes, and that is correct.
Okay.
So that is one of the reasons that on this board, like you wondered, like we run a lot of terrain.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of line
And
of sight blocking.
And in
terrain.
general, we run lots of terrain like this, which is just big, tall hills that are like
Yeah.
3 inches tall, because you really need stuff like this to just your best form of defense in 8th edition is just not be
strength.
seen.
Oh,
so,
I'm overpowering them.
You're overpowering.
yes,
Okay, cool.
they are overcharged.
You still win 1-3s.
Okay.
Strength,
Strength 8, tough
8.
6.
3s, yeah, absolutely. You don't have a lieutenant, so all the, yeah,
All right.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, AP minus 3 still, I think.
AP minus
I have a
4.
5 up invulnerable, so how many? 4 wounds?
4 wounds.
5 up invul. And
2
7
damage each.
Oh, but I have the molten body, so
Right.
I'm going to take 8 5-ups.
Yep. You see, so he. How many did you actually? You saved 3 of them.
Dang.
So you suffered. So the Hellblasters overcharged with a Chapter Master, so they got to re-roll. They did a whole lot of wounds. They did 8 wounds. The Avatar has a special ability that lets him just ignore wounds on a 5-up. He made 3 of those, so he has taken 5 wounds. How many wounds does he have left?
3 wounds left.
All right, he's almost dead.
What is this a debate, man?
Yeah, this is like not even a debate.
Well, no, but if I had something else to fire at him.
that is an expensive HQ
You
with
shoot
double
this
points.
at that. That's not a question.
Well, no,
guys.
no, like that's what I was saying. Like if I had some other squad that could potentially try to
No.
finish him off, but no, that's fine.
But you
You've
don't.
been saving the hammer unit all game.
Yep.
This is what this is for.
All right, it's time for the giant.
Matt's
Right.
patented
Pouch of
kangaroo
dice.
shake.
It's the pouch of dice. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna. Well, I can't move it out of the way. Just so you guys know, all this fire is the Avatar is right there.
FX is asking if the Avatar also has a 5+ invulnerable save.
Yeah, I did.
He
I
does.
failed all 4
He
of them.
failed all 4 of them.
Oof.
He failed all 4 of
Rolling,
them.
rolling, rolling.
Okay, here it is. Matt's pouch of dice. The Inceptors are firing 36 shots. You want to
There we
take
go.
out all the 1s and 2s.
Yeah, of which there are a plenty.
Well, there's a lot of 1s and 2s on this one.
Yeah.
I
All
see some
right.
6s and 5s. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna get all these, and you're gonna wound on 5s.
Yeah.
There's a 1 in there.
And you are Lieutenant. They are now too far away. Lieutenant Dan cannot help them.
Correct.
So you need
looking
to.
for 5s.
You got to kill that Avatar the hard way.
Yeah.
That's
Ouch.
only 3 wounds.
Into the pouch.
I can do it. I can
Into
do
the.
it.
Oh, he can do it.
I can do it.
He's trying
Because
to.
my hands are so big is
He's
why.
trying to prove that he has big hands. That's what. That's the only reason he's doing this. All right,
Really?
let's
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. Get all the
Alright.
5s and 6s and.
So 6.
6.
All right,
Is
6
it worth
wounds.
command pointing one of them just because?
6 wounds.
You know what?
All right,
yeah.
so-
'Cause, I mean, this is
This is-
potentially. Yeah. I'm gonna command point.
All right, he's
One
going to
of
use a
them.
command point.
Sure.
Redo one of them. No.
All right.
So
But
see if you use the command point. You did use the command
So,
point.
what else?
Ultramarines are down to 1.
Okay, so 6. I have a 3-up save base. It's -1, so it's going to be 4 ups.
4s. Yep. Here we go.
So 4s.
You
I failed 4.
4 of them.
cool.
And I have the 5, 6 up. Here we go.
All right.
Logic
I
Killer
failed
says.
1.
Wow.
Logic Killer says, I have a lore question for Larry that may stump him.
All right. Bring it.
How was a Necron pariah created before they were retconned out?
Before they were retconned out, I believe pariahs are. They have something to do. I believe that pariahs are actually humans that have the pariah gene. So effectively, the Necrons were. I assume they were either kidnapping or subsuming or doing something, but they too, basically, as humanity found humans that had the pariah gene and used them to make Kulex's assassins, the Necrons found similar people and used them to make pariahs, I believe.
Alright, so like I would need a 4 here.
You're moving through the rust.
So I need like a 6. Alright, so I need a 4.
I mean, it's pretty good odds.
Yeah.
So you
are the Hellblasters better at melee than the?
They're both the same.
They're the same dudes. Okay. Yeah, just because I need to do something.
Okay.
And then hold on, I think this is also now.
Are we declaring charges?
Yeah.
Is that
He's over 12 inches away.
Yeah.
So we cannot declare charge.
If you're over 12 inches, you can't even declare a charge.
That's correct.
So.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, because some things like +2 to charge rolls.
Sure.
So like you can never charge 14.
Yeah.
Even
Okay.
if you could
Yep.
attempt it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get in there
Wait,
with.
is this ruins? Because ruins. Ruins
just-
are -2, right? Or I know forests.
Yeah.
Hang on. Are they? Are ruins?
We're going to declare them as ruins.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clearly a ruin.
Yes.
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
clearly ruins. It is ruined.
But you're checking if ruins have the -2.
Yeah, I get them always. I get them mixed up because
Right
they
That's
they
the page.
changed it all. So no, ruins do not affect
Charges.
charges. It's only woods and barricades, and obstacles, which is what I thought. So
Okay.
you
So
do-
I just need the 4.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and I'm gonna charge in there.
Cool.
So you're
I'm gonna
declaring-
roll my Overwatch.
Yep. For your one Wailing Doom.
Hits.
Oh!
Kills a guy.
He pulled his heart right out psychically as he attempted to charge through the
Whatever.
ruins.
Whatever. It's fine. I don't even care. All right.
Don't charge the Avatar. Don't charge the Avatar. He's called the God of War.
I know, but
And
I
you charge-
have to.
I am 5 inches away, so a 4. You need a 4 on 2d6 to make a successful
He is making
charge.
his Hail Mary charge
He
All right.
totally got it.
to
Got
try to
10.
put the last 2
So I
wounds on
think
the Avatar.
even with that extra movement, yeah, I'm gonna sneak in. Pretty
Yeah,
far
you
in
totally
here.
get in
I'm
there.
gonna get further around because potentially the Hellblasters can get in too, and that seems worth attempting.
You were just really desperate to try to kill.
Well, I mean, I need 23 points.
Yeah. That's Avatar's.
I-
Avatar's 13 by himself.
This
so,
is a super
So
ballsy,
yeah, so
dangerous-
if I kill this, I win by 1 point.
Well, I get my turn.
No, you get a turn. I hate when you get a turn. All right, well then this is probably all for naught. But whatevs.
But for turn 5, I have to say, it's a pretty ballsy move. I was at a tournament
Go big or
once.
go home.
I was at a tournament once years back, and it was turn 5, and there was an objective I had to capture, and it was being held by
I'm
2
also
Chaos
gonna charge
Space
him with the
Marines
hell.
who were still on the objective,
I need
and I
a- I
charged
think I
them
needed a
with
10.
6 Tau Pathfinders, and the guy freaked
Yeah,
out,
you need a
but
9.
I had 6 models, and it was the end of the game, and I won. That assault and beat
command
those 2 Chaos Space Marines and killed them
point.
and won the game, and he freaked the hell out that
Oh,
he got
wait.
charged.
She's got 1 command point left.
The game that I played against Mars when I was playing the Aeldari, the last
Yeah,
turn,
we-
she ended up killing all of my Dire
Oh.
Avengers that were guarding the objective.
Sure.
So I rushed in with my Rangers. I moved my Rangers from way in the back where they were safe and just murder facing everybody, and I ran them up to the objective, and I won it because there were 5 of them.
Yep.
5 to her 1. It was delightful.
No.
Matt is looking up
Oh,
the
so
stratagem.
Logic Killer says in answer to his question earlier,
Right?
they created them by using the people you said, also
what you
known
want.
as
You want
blanks.
that.
They would inject
Use your last
living
command
metal
point
into
for
their
that.
bloodstream, and it would create blisters over their body and burst their and coat
Yeah.
them in
One
metal.
command point left.
Ooh, gross.
Yep.
But were those normal humans or were those people with the
So
pariah
that's
gene?
All
It
right.
said using the people
blanks.
you said, also
Okay.
known as
So I'm
blanks.
doing
Right,
this
yes.
reroll all hit rolls.
Yeah, there we go.
The rest of the phase. No, I thought there was one that let me. fight
Necrons
again.
are creepy. Yeah, he should use that one
No,
because it'll
it-
let him re-roll all. It basically
but there's
has the
one
effect of having a chapter master.
We need to
Okay.
have Logic over here to play a Necron army.
I thought there was one that let me attack again.
Yes, but that one's 3 command
Logic,
points.
come to the US.
Yeah.
Come play some games with
Where
us.
is it?
It's in there somewhere, but it's super expensive. Yeah, there's one that basically is just like you can fight again. You get a free command point. Yeah. you
Not
get a-
So Honest has put an emote into the chat of a random bag of tacos.
Oh. I want tacos.
I'm into that.
I'm
Send us a
hungry.
random bag of tacos. I
Me
want
too.
tacos.
Oh,
actually.
here it is. Honor the chapter.
Yeah,
Immediately
it's pretty
fight for a second time, 3 command points. Don't have it.
No, but you do have the
Effect
one to let
says-
you reroll.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you should do
So I am invoking Scions
that.
of.
Well, you don't need to use it now.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
Well, what have you all hit?
Effect says Necrons
Unless
were
it specifically
creepy.
says
Now
that
they're
you have to
mostly
do it.
Egyptians.
Selected to attack in the
I like
fight
that.
phase.
Yeah, so you have to spend it when you want to attack with them.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm selecting that
Okay.
unit to attack.
Okay, so we're doing something cool. Matt has
One of the new strategies.
He has 1 command point left, and he's going to use a new command point called Scions of Guilliman. This is an Ultramarines only stratagem,
Do I get 2 attacks?
and what it does is
I don't know.
you declare a unit that is going
How many
to
attack
fight.
space it have? Is it 2
How many what?
How many
attack
attacks?
space for the Primaris?
Primaris
I think
Marines?
it's 2, right?
I'm looking.
I know they have 2 wounds, and they have a slightly higher leadership.
Primaris Marines.
Jappy Hammer wants to know what's been the MVP of each side so far.
That guy with the laser cannon.
Yeah,
is just
I
killing
was gonna
people-
say.
just kicking people's ass.
Either the las cannon up here, just coincidentally.
2
but-
attack space.
Yeah,
Two
so I got my 8.
So 8.
But also the lieutenant.
Lieutenant
has
Dan
been-
is
yeah.
kicking butt.
Lieutenants are really good.
So, Scions of Guilliman.
hitting on
Before
threes,
you
I imagine.
roll dice, you pick an Ultramarine infantry or biker squad, and it can re-roll all failed to hits
one.
of 1 for that
for that
phase.
one.
So you can
Correct.
use it in either the shooting or the fight phase.
And
So,
he's out. Did you roll your 5 up?
so
for
it's
your
basically like having a captain
Oh,
around. If there's not a captain around, and it costs one command point.
Nope. He is out of command points.
I'm out of command point.
After spending like
Oh.
14 this game.
right.
He did spend a lot of
Okay.
command
Alright, tough 6.
So what
Unless
is my-
somebody
5s, yeah,
donates
5s.
bits and gives him another one.
4.
Actually, that's pretty good.
3?
What is this?
It's a 1.
Okay.
So 3 wounds. That's
3
enough
wounds.
to finish the job here.
Can
I have a 3-up save.
You have a 3-up save.
No.
I failed 1, and I have a 5-6 up,
To ignore it.
and I failed that one. So 1 wound left.
Oh,
on
the Avatar has 1 wound left, which means he gets to counterattack, so he's going to kill them all.
No.
with any luck. Avatar goes.
So close.
5 swings hitting on 2s.
All misses.
Not so much.
With a little
Oh, the Avatar swinging back with a
With a
10-foot
little
sword,
It's
With a
strength
little
8.
made of molten metal, which you
Wait,
definitely
is it
don't want to get hit by.
Don't.
Nobody
No, I'm
wants
sorry.
to get hit with
It's,
a
yeah, it is strength 8. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, that's
2's
a lot
to
of-
wound.
Yeah, that's 5 wounds at a -4.
So no saves for them.
Oh, Matt. No amount of dice
No,
spending
because
will
it
get you out
does
of
how
that.
much damage each?
D6
You
each. Oh, I gotta
can
roll. I gotta
yeah,
roll them.
Yeah, because
Hang
if
on.
you roll 1s, they live.
I gotta roll them. Okay, we got 5. What was the first guy? First hit.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Second guy.
Dead.
Goes. Third guy.
Dead.
Come
Fourth
on.
guy, dead. Got them all.
Oh wait, I have to roll 2d6. I'm a jerk. Okay, they're all dead.
All
Now he's just being mean.
I am a little bit. You
It
did try to
it
kill
was
the
good.
Avatar.
You did. That was an excellent move. It was ballsy.
I was so
It
close.
was risky. I mean, you got. I mean, the
You got him
Avatar has
down to one
Yeah, he has
wound.
1 wound.
And that's a big deal because that's 26 points, victory points on
Yep.
the board that could have
Yep.
Matt could have just snagged.
Yep.
So
and that's
kind of a big deal.
that's the end of my turn.
So are we home
And
team
yeah,
advantage
at
right
this
now? Calling
point,
it? 'Cause
Yes, we are. But I want to see how many points he got. So what did he actually kill of yours?
he
this-
killed a
this-
Wraith Guard this turn.
So that's a full unit of Wraith Guard.
10 points.
So another 10 points. So Matt was up to 52.
Yeah.
And I just killed a squad of Primaris guys.
Yeah.
Yep, which is worth. They're not a lot.
5 points?
I don't know.
I think they're 5 points.
I'm looking.
So
We're gonna say 5. So Matt is up to 52, and
I think he was 70.
Adam was up to 70, and there's no point in playing out the bottom of 5. But guys, awesome game.
Yeah.
Nicely
Matt?
done.
Well done. Yeah. For the MVP of the Eldar, what do you guys think? I don't know. I think honestly the Avatar with the 12-inch Fearless bubble was super handy all game.
Yeah.
The Avatar was really good for
The
you.
Wraith Guard were super tough.
Well, I think the Wraith Guard did most of the serious killing. Was
Yeah.
done by the Wraith Guard.
They sacrificed themselves on purpose to
I
jump
mean,
out. And
they knocked
they
out.
killed the Redemptor. They killed the Chaplain.
They killed the
they
librarian
killed
and
the
his
Not
bodyguard.
Chaplain, sorry, Librarian bodyguard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
they killed the Librarian specifically.
Yep.
And the other guy, yeah. So, Wraith Cannons were my.
Oh yeah.
Also, I got
really, really good.
The Falcons and the Wave Serpents still put out a crap load of shots. They're a little bit more expensive points wise than I think they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good balance.
So we can take questions for about 10 minutes. So guys, ask away. We had a great game.
Yeah.
We've now seen the Space Marine Codex fight against other Marines.
Yeah.
We've seen them fight against the Eldar. What do you guys think, having seen both games? Also on this game we use the default plasmas and the default guns instead of the.
I really like the Hellblasters, by the way. Those things are amazing.
Yeah, Hellblasters are really good. I think especially a lot of the weapons here are really, because even just the like bolter equivalent, like they had AP -1 and just they're really good at dealing with heavy vehicles and heavily armored units.
Yeah.
They're really good at just like blowing guys out of cover.
Yeah.
Because the -4 AP is just really
and then
nasty.
also like the 36 shots, like they're just.
Oh, these
like,
guys were definitely awesome.
Yeah, like just this whole list is really good at dealing with anything.
My only concern for this list is it's kind of not very mobile right now.
Right.
But
Yeah.
there's a reason for that, and that's we don't have any of the repulsors out. They're not out yet. So.
Exactly. And this is a fundamental problem that in general all Primaris guys have. They only have one transport. So they have the big super tank, and then they have these,
which is great,
and they have Inceptors, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, you know,
But even the
you're walking.
Inceptors are only 10. With only 10. But like most jump pack dudes go 12.
But they get to deep strike though, so
Right,
they are going to land
right.
somewhere useful. It's not like they're starting in the corner and having to go the whole
And
way.
because they have assault weapons, they can advance and fire too.
Right.
Oh, true.
Right. They're full
Okay.
distance.
Yeah,
No,
they're hitting on
that's
fours when
So
they do that. It's
I
really
think
not that bad.
as we talked about yesterday we saw them and they were okay against Marines, and then they got killed pretty quickly, and we were like, well, you know, maybe they're not going to be worth it, but we need to see them fighting an army that's lower toughness and not in power armor.
Yeah.
And in this game, they were definitely much more effective.
There was still a lot of times I was wounding on 5s, but just when you're rolling that many, it's just going to happen.
Right.
Are we going to be playing different chapters throughout the week, or mostly the Ultramarines?
We did a different chapter yesterday. We did Raven Guard, and Ultramarines will be we'll be playing Ultramarines again on Friday.
Because we want to use Gideon.
Yeah.
No, surprise!
That was a good
Spoiler!
question.
Spoiler!
And not someone says, look at Matt's face, he needs a taco.
Yeah,
He does need a taco.
taco.
Is
I'm
there
putting
any
guys away.
chance, any change of opinion on the Inceptors, or do they need more testing?
The Inceptors.
No, the
those guys?
Inceptor, yeah.
I like 'em.
They were pretty rad.
Yeah.
Finally because they got mowed down real early last game.
They need more testing, in my opinion.
I like them.
I think they can be good, but again,
I think you got to use them right.
You got to use them right, and they got to survive, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think to me the problem that the entire Primaris, all the Primaris options have is, while they're good at killing infantry, they're actually pretty junk at killing vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just don't have any I mean, literally, pretty much the only weapons that are actually good at vehicles are the repulsor can get some las cannons.
We also don't have the
And,
assault dude, the heavy weapon dudes. What are they called?
But they don't have.
They're all strength 4. They've got
Right.
nothing against vehicles.
Yeah. So I think
What?
a
Yeah,
Prim-
The Hellblasters were my
Yeah.
They don't
best
get
anti-vehicle.
I think a Primaris aren't. Well, strangely
They
enough,
might get 8.
you're going to be relying on your old classic Marine range to get like all your super heavy weapons.
Sure.
Like if you're going after like heavy armor, I mean Hellblasters are decent.
No, the aggressors are all strength 2.
The aggressors, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
Does it
like,
have a melt? This is the flamers.
they have flamers or they get bolters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the big distinctions too with the way GW has done the Primaris is you still have to have your Devastator squads and TAC squad. Like Primaris are really good at killing infantry, but they need something for heavy punch. And again, we haven't seen the repulsor on the board yet, so
Right.
that's another big thing.
And the
even
repulsor,
that,
and the repulsor
Yeah.
can take laser cannons.
Right,
It can, but it
takes so few.
it's expensive.
Right,
And
yeah.
it can take a few las cans, but it's
Right.
it's the same as a Land Raider, right?
Right,
The
at that
Land
point-
Raider is not the best anti-vehicle, but I mean, like it has las cannons, but you're not like, oh man, how do I fill my anti-vehicle slot?
it's almost like they still want you to
Land
use
Raider.
your Centurions and Devastator
Yeah.
squads or something that you bought last edition.
So I mean, like the Redemptor Dreadnought can get the big plasma cannon, which is a little better at vehicles,
Yeah.
but it's still not great. So like and most of them don't have any close combat options, so it's not like you can have Power Fists in the squad. I think the aggressors might have Power Fists; they're the best option you got. But
A repulsor is going to run you into 300s.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's 210 base with no weapons, and it has 5 different weapon systems minimum. Some of which are laser cannons, so they're pretty expensive. So
well, the
you're
las cannon's 550 points. by
yeah,
itself.
so you're going to end up in the 300s easily.
Yeah.
Basically, the way to think about the repulsor is it's pretty much a Land Raider.
Yeah.
It's a Land Raider variant. It's slightly lower toughness, about the same, actually identical
super high tech.
wounds,
Yeah.
but
Carrying
it's
case.
more mobile and it carries Primaris and it has a lot more weapons. So it's a little easier to kill than a Land Raider, but it shoots. It's much more offensive, and it carries 10 Primaris. And it's the only way to carry
It's the
Primaris.
only way I can remember right now. So
Yeah.
I think that you wouldn't want to field an all Primaris list simply because as soon as you ran into some vehicles,
I would.
You'd be screwed.
Yeah, I think so as an example, a Primaris army, like what's an example of a really good matchup that a Primaris army would face, and then a really terrible matchup?
Like Horde Orcs would be like
a dream.
Or
yeah.
Or actually, Tyranids are probably a really good matchup for Primaris.
Especially Ultramarines.
Man, we really need a Tyranid player.
We do.
Well,
If only we had a
had
Tyranid
that.
player.
Well,
If only I wasn't told to not bring Tyranids this week.
think about
No more Tyranid Tuesday.
Think about an Ultramarine or a White Scars Primaris army that's just shooting like crazy,
Yeah.
and then when the Tyranids hit them, they all move back
Yep.
out of combat and then shoot them again and mow them down. It's going to be a really bad case. But now, what's a terrible matchup for a Primaris army?
Armor Company.
Yeah,
Like a
I was
guard
going to say
armor
just
company.
like 9 Lehman Russes are
I mean,
just going to.
even something like this, that like a heavy vehicle Eldar or a heavy vehicle
That's true.
Talus, like anything that's really heavy vehicle is gonna give. A
Yeah,
Primaris
I was
a lot of
struggling
problems.
to blow up those vehicles.
Yeah,
exactly,
And he
yeah.
had 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just have so many wounds, and their toughness is high, and you just
But
you can
again,
shoot- you can shoot it.
vehicles are now across the board. Everybody in 8th edition with vehicles. That's just something that's going to be a problem for everybody because vehicles are better in 8th. They are tougher. They have
Sure.
more wounds. You can't one shot them anymore. They can fire 360.
Yep.
Transports. They can get out from anywhere. There's no there's no
Facing or whatever.
facings and access ports or anything like that
Right.
anymore. So like. Vehicles are good in 8th, and you're gonna see armies. You're gonna have to be able to deal with 4 to 6 vehicles, just in general.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
So I mean, that's a problem that Primaris list is gonna have unless you took like 4 Redemptor Dreadnoughts with plasma cannons.
Right, or something
Crazy
crazy.
scenarios.
Right. And
You
no
can
one's
also
gonna say
charge in
that.
there and punch them.
You could charge in there and punch them, but
As
again,
my
yeah.
Trigon Primes have found out. Yup.
Yeah. But again, that's
That's
really
what they do.
There's very few of the Primaris units that can actually punch them effectively.
Sure.
The Redemptor Dreadnought can do it.
Okay, so guys, that is it for the show. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. This is day 2 of
Oathwit.
Codex Space Marine. Yeah, that's right. Go all the way for Oathway. All the way.
All the way with Oathwit.
With Oathway. There we go.
I get to
Posters and
keep my
t-shirts
belt,
are coming
right?
soon.
My Smack Talk
Yes,
champion.
you do.
Yeah.
You're now the 4-time Eldar Ultimate SmackDown Champion.
I don't even know.
Craft World Eldar SmackDown
I don't
Champion.
remember the other 3 times I did.
If you like what
Just
we're
because
doing
it was
here,
such a
definitely
non-issue for you, I was like,
please
yeah,
follow.
I'm on again,
If you want to
whatever.
subscribe, it definitely means a lot
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah, we
Please
got a lot of
do.
subscribers
Thank you
today.
all so much
Thank
for
you
all
to all of you.
And the best thing you can do, as always, is tell your friends about this. Go back to your play groups, go to your stores, all your buddies. No one is playing 40K by themselves. So
yeah, I hope not.
tell everybody. We really
Shout
hope
it
not.
from the
You
hilltops.
can come and play with us. And we will be back on Friday with the
play with
conclusion.
myself all the time.
We will be. Stop it.
40K!
40K!
40K with myself all the
Yes,
time.
he does.
Wink.
We will be back on Friday with our final test. So we will have Space Marine Army. Guilliman will be on the table. And we're going to be using them against an all chaos, a Khornate Chaos Army with a Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster
So it will
time.
be battle. We will see if Demon Prince JR can stop Reboot.
The Pirate Demon Prince JR.
Pirate
We're
Demon
gonna
Prince
give
JR.
him the boot.
JR.
That is on Friday, and we are going to be back with Board Game Bonanza
Woohoo!
in about 10 minutes.
What are y'all playing? What's the
What
final
are
verdict?
we playing?
We are playing Blurt,
Blurt.
and Bezer Wizard.
It is a hilarious
Desert Wizard.
time. Just put it on, watch it. Everyone, while you're waiting, while we're down, go look at our clips. There's one called Pleasure Butter. Just watch it. Mary is in the house. She's laughing right
Sorry.
now, just thinking about it.
Pleasure
Just thinking
Butter!
about it. Back here in about 10 minutes.
Thanks for
Thanks
watching.
so much for watching. We had a great time. We will see you soon.